are no strangers to scandal. Opie and Anthony on satellite radio. Hosts Anthony Cumia and Greg Opie here. Opie and Anthony apologizing for yet another raunchy comment, profanity-laced rap. Is this the last straw for the raunchy radio duo?
Shut up! Get us back to the funny. But first, let's play this. People understand we don't belong on radio, right? Satellite radio douchebags? I take that as like a compliment.
Yes, we suck a dick.
Sorry to everybody out there.
This is fucking satellite fuck dick radio.
Holy shit.
What a great show.
We heard you!
I don't want to make everyone feel bad, but you know this is what old people sit around and do. Kitty porn, semen squirting, and shooting up the job. Oh, what the fuck?
This morning has been, I feel like I'm on Jerry Springer.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Oh, yeah. Oh, something's a little low. I'm all cranked all the way up.
Yeah, my volume is as high as it can be.
Is there a...
What could have possibly changed, Mars?
Is there a
from
knob
yesterday?
over there? I'm going to turn mine down a little. Mars will turn something and make my ears bleed.
Let me do my testing thing. Ringalario.
Is that your test?
Yes, but I have to do it for an hour.
Ringalario. Isn't it Ringalivio?
Oh, no wonder I never did. No wonder I never did well.
Ringalivio.
You bring a Levio and a drunk answers hello. See, because it's Bob.
That's a little better. At least it's loud.
It changes every day. This is ridiculous.
I don't know. Come in, they turn knobs, they press buttons.
How's that?
It's a fun thing to do. That's much better.
Sounds completely different than yesterday. Whatever.
I'm so irritated. I did Red Eye last night, and I did it with Congressman Thaddeus McCotter from Michigan, who's on.
Yeah.
You know, he's a very funny guy.
yeah.
He's dry, really bright.
I know the
dude.
guy.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd never done it in studio with him. So we got a picture together. We were chatting. And as I'm handing Greg Gutfeld's friend my camera, his British friend was there. He goes, I'm sorry. And it smashes on the floor and breaks.
No.
Your camera?
Yeah. It finally happened. Somebody finally dropped my camera and broke it.
Oh, no. Were there a lot of pictures on it?
Well, the
card.
The card is okay.
Okay.
Thank good God.
Yes.
You don't think he's backing up his
Oh, I
camera
back him up.
every hour of the day?
I know.
I didn't
Like
even
a
think that he
mental
possibly
patient.
missed fucking celebrity shots with the smashing of the camera.
But it won't go in now. Like when I hit the button, it just goes restart camera, but like the camera can't back out. Like, you know, the camera comes out
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
goes like backs in.
It's fucking limey.
So annoyed. But it's Greg's friend. It was a
you
mistake.
should have mushed the camera in his face.
What about some fucking pounds? Did he dish out a few pounds to pay for it?
No, he's just a clumsy.
Few what do they call them?
Euros?
Quid?
Quid.
Some quid? Did he pull out some quid? Let me give you some quid for that. Shut up. Quid. Eat their money.
It is terrible.
Oh, it's
Worth a lot
dumb.
more than ours.
The
Shitheads.
stupid
sure
queen
is.
on it.
All right, I guess we're ready
Yes.
here, huh? Everything's sounding good.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Fine.
We got very exciting news right before the show started today that Eminem is in town, so I'm assuming that he's going to be doing a lot of radio on his channel here at Sirius XM Satellite Radio. And what's cool about that is his studio is right there across the hall.
Yeah,
There it
yeah.
is, Shade 45. You can see it right
I
through
know.
the window there.
Now, I think you're speculating.
Why
here.
am I speculating? He has his own channel here at Sirius XM.
Uh-huh.
And he's in town. He's doing some big concerts. So he must be stopping by to do some radio on his channel.
Now, he's obligated to do, I believe, 6 hours a year.
Yeah, that's what Who Kid.
For his-
Who Kid, what's his name?
Yeah, exactly. For his namesake channel, you got to pay a guy a few mil for 6 hours a year.
I guess the 6 hours is happening today, right? He's in town.
Now, from what I hear, no.
Does he even know this place exists?
I would say no. I think it's like just you sell your name, that's it. Wouldn't you think someone would be on the horn going, hey, is he in town?
Yeah.
You tell him to get his fucking ass in here
Yeah.
and get over there to his channel and put in some hours. No way.
You don't think he's going to be here today?
Oh.
He probably doesn't even know this place exists.
I don't think he gets the same treatment we get.
No, yeah.
when it comes to, not being here or, sick day or just taking off or whatever.
Well, they're penny pinching the hell out of us, and then they pay this guy a shitload of money to not even show up. The guy doesn't even know this channel exists, I bet.
You don't think he'll be in today?
No, of course fucking not. And
Maybe
the guy's in New York
early
for a couple days.
Yeah, he's going to get up early.
And I know, because things are happening here. I know the company's trying to save money. Stop with the horse shit. I'm speaking for myself. Stop with the horse shit.
The horse shit.
And the horse shit is this. Shade 45 is well established right now. Does very well for Sirius XM. Stop with paying these guys a shitload of money that don't even show up to do radio. Stop.
Who's Slim
Stop
Shady?
already.
Slim Shady?
That's why it's called Shade 45.
You got to fork over the money to the Slim Shady for 6 hours a year.
Enough already. Really. You know the guy's in town. He ain't stopping by here.
No. Imagine that. He walks by, gives us a wave.
Yeah.
We're fellow radio guys.
Are we?
Yeah, he's a radio guy. He's got his channel over there. We're radio guys. We got our channel here. We're right next to each other.
Really?
Give a wave. He'd probably peek his head in. Hey, guys, what's up?
You do know
We'd be
that.
like, hey, have a good show, Slim Shady.
You do know that we are the
N person
of radio. The N persons of radio around here, right?
We are truly the N-word.
If we had some kind of Hollywood success, oh my God, would we be treated like superstars around here?
Like royalty.
They pay a lot of Hollywood-type people a lot of money to do nothing.
Yeah.
To do absolutely nothing.
Well,
but they got us, the N persons of satellite radio.
Sound investment. When you get
Is it really?
Of course, when you get a Slim Shady for 6 hours or a Rosie or
Rosie hasn't done shit with
Oprah.
her radio show, okay?
It's great. It's fantastic.
And once again, I'm talking for myself. I have no problem talking for myself.
Whatever.
What the fuck has she done with her radio show?
I don't know.
I think it's been a big splash.
Big.
Would she jump in a pool? It's the only big splash you'd get. See, she's fat.
She didn't. Did absolutely nothing with her radio show.
And then
Nothing.
Oprah's just plugging the shit out of her Oprah network.
Right.
That's going to be firing up, I guess, January 1st. Mm-hmm. She's got a TV thing going.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Oprah
TV or something.
Harpo. No, it's like 3 letters. It's Oprah.
Where
is it?
OPR.
OHM?
No, it's not that. People give me some suggestions here that I see coming on my computer, and I don't think it's that either.
You're right. She's not plugging this platform at all.
No,
Oprah
they paid Oprah.
Winfrey Network.
Let me tell you something. They paid Oprah a shitload of money, right? And she does. I think they got her for 1 hour every 5 years, which is an amazing deal by this company. Assuming that Oprah would do the right thing and mention Sirius XM on her hugely successful TV show. She fucking avoids that like the plague.
She mentions a book and it goes crazy. Fucking sells millions of copies.
I think they've gotten exactly 3 total minutes of advertising on the big TV show for Sirius XM.
Now she's got OWN coming in. OWN. Oprah Winfrey Network, firing up, I guess, January 1st. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be, a cable channel.
Yeah.
And she's not doing a talk show anymore like that, but she's going to be, obviously, on this and involved with other programs that are going to be on this network. And do you think, with her doing that, she's honestly going to even have any time to think about this
but they'll continue
company.
paying her millions to do nothing for Sirius XM. But guys, the economy and the world, and
then you get the people that come in.
It's
the people that come in on a daily basis and do their best for hours on end.
Right.
And then you just get fucking.
I actually asked how many
sick
days do I have left. They said you don't have any more sick days.
No sick days left.
And they mean ever, by the way.
Hell, is this Mr. Slate we're dealing
ever.
with?
You don't think we're going to see Eminem walking by like with a cup of coffee,
his
hat backwards?
Hey guys,
not too sure about what to do. To have that sales meeting after.
Yeah. He's gonna have guest pitches and sales meeting, and he's gonna be doing live reads for Carson's Ribs.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
I gotta start doing more live reads. I learned yesterday too.
Oh,
These
boy.
penny pinching motherfuckers.
Oh, boy.
You know, Jimmy and if he would do some, maybe.
Is that what it sounded like?
That's what it sounds like when it's being told to me on the phone.
Unfortunately, people out there can't see what is now the greatest face ever.
The horse shit. Just pay us, you assholes, and we'll continue.
But what did they say on the phone about the reads?
It's like, Jimmy does some, and Ann, of course, doing a lot of the reads, but no. He does.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
They're all uptight, like that's going to make a fucking difference. Like that's going to get rid of the dick pills and all the horse shit that we have to sell on this channel.
Dick pills.
We're the kings of the dick pills,
the cheating websites.
Websites. But if I do live reads, we're going to get fucking car companies. If only he went to the. And then you got to hear Eminem's in town. He has his own channel here, and he ain't stopping by. That fucking guy took you to the cleaners. Get the money from him and Oprah and Rosie and do the right thing and fucking pay us.
You don't think he's on the phone right now trying to get a guest for this morning? Like, look, we were supposed to.
Oh, really?
We were supposed to have somebody come in, but they couldn't.
Yeah.
Really? How about you fucking talk to him? If only he would. Really? That's going to turn the whole fucking thing around?
He's in there. He's going to come back with a big thing of show prep in his hand for all the subjects to talk about today. And
he doesn't even know where this place is.
No.
I bet you if he was forced to be here, that he would have to get directions.
If you dropped him
his driver
in
would need
Times Square,
directions. Right.
If you dropped him in Times Square, he would have no clue how to get here.
Right. None whatsoever. But they
probably wouldn't even know that there's any reason for him to be here.
Right. But they pay Hollywood around here. See, we got to be Hollywood, and then they will do the right thing.
Oh, they go back there and just, hobnob. Hollywood hobnobs, and they can fucking, just the wallet open.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Hollywood, and I think I could give you 15 minutes of radio a year. Oh, my God, sign here.
Oh, here you go. Let's get your picture up in the lobby.
Right, but old school radio fucks like ourselves that have been at this since puberty can't get a dime from this company. The Times, the world.
The
world.
I don't think so.
That was then. This is now.
Jeez.
Really?
If you took all the pictures that are in that lobby of the huge stars that are on this platform and added up how many minutes they've actually done on the platform.
I'll say this for Deepak. A lot of people get this for Deepak.
Is he another one on here?
Deepak Chopra?
He's doing that spiritual shit on the radio.
Haven't you seen the pictures in the lobby?
Fantastic. Of course the picture's in the lobby.
Well, Deepak has a picture in the lobby, but we don't.
Rosie and...
Go find out. I want to see. I need to know who's in the lobby now because I never really paid attention to that.
Let's snap off a little picture.
I can't bring my camera, so let's hope the old iPhone works.
The iPhone camera's great backup.
Right. I want a picture of all the people that don't do radio for Sirius XM. But get promoted like they're the fucking second coming.
And it has nothing to do with like us wanting our picture up there. I'm honestly saying that. As far as I'm concerned, who gives a fuck? But it shows
I don't
who
care.
the important people
That
in
is
their
the truth.
eyes are that are up there.
Right.
Like the important people.
Right.
And the people that have been dealt out a lot of cash to just give their name to a channel. Not even be here. Not do the show. Just their name.
Yeah, I was fine until Sam said that he went and saw Eminem and I guess Jay-Z last night.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, Eminem. Oh, wait, Shade 45. That's his fucking channel right there.
So I guess Eminem will come in probably with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
And they'll talk about the show. And
we've been in this building, I think, right around a year and a half now.
Yeah.
I think we started around March or April of last year. So a year and a half in this building. We haven't seen Eminem fucking once. He has his own channel.
Please. Why would he come in?
One time, Oprah did show up, but, us low-life, end-person fucking radio guys weren't allowed to look at her.
No.
Remember they put up all the fucking
All the
facades,
signage and fucking.
Remember when we weren't allowed to look at Oprah?
Oh yeah.
When we left, we had to walk through a rat maze that they set up,
so
as she wouldn't have to look at us.
The 800-pound.
Yes.
Right now, I was going to take a picture, but E-Rock is doing it. He's out there taking photos.
Oh,
but remember
okay.
the day we weren't allowed to look at Oprah?
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Don't look her in the
Other
eye.
way.
Hey, we're fellow employees. We can hang around the water cooler.
Well, on the show, we're on the radio platform together.
Right.
Hey, Ope.
Yeah.
Not you, no, Oprah.
Open up. We'd make jokes.
Yeah, get in here.
Ah, right. Come on out. Hey, we got a show going on. Why don't you come on in? All right.
Right.
And here she is, Oprah Winfrey. She could sit down. We could talk about ELO.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That's right. Set up fucking a blockade so she doesn't have to look at the scum that walks these hallways every fucking day.
Right. Day in and day out.
Oh, God.
I was fine until a phone call last night. You know, they really want you to do some more live reads. And I'm like, there's a reason why we set it up this way. We all have things we're doing for the fucking radio show, you asshole. I'm not picking my ass while Anthony does live reads.
Pat from Moonachie.
But if only he did a few, you know.
New Sirius channel, The Situation.
Oh, I'm
That
sure
would be
that's
it.
coming.
Just pay him a few million.
Right.
They could talk about some abs.
Yeah.
You know, and you wouldn't have him. He wouldn't have to come in. His picture would be up in the lobby.
Right.
But it would just be people talking about, that show and Jersey and abs.
And if you knew what we knew, our contract ends in 2 weeks, I think. We're not asking for anything crazy. That's what's driving me nuts here.
Oh, if people
And I'll keep it vague, Ant, don't worry. But we're not asking for Howard Stern numbers or any of that shit.
My God.
I am.
And then you see that Eminem's in town. He's not even going to be here today.
Please.
But that check to Eminem will still be in his mailbox, right?
He probably opens it up and is like, what is this?
Right.
That's a lot of fucking money. How did I get this?
And someone has to tell him. Remember that silly deal that
What?
remember when we raped them?
Satellite radio, is that still going?
Right.
Wow, look at that. I got to check.
Yeah.
And like I said, the channel is well established. You don't need to be doing that horseshit. That's where you can save the money.
Yeah.
Not from guys that are here every day giving quality radio to the listeners.
There's a cool plug he gave. I'll say this, though. The plug he gave at the VMAs with the Rihanna's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the plug that. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, Oprah, though, her last season on TV before she starts her own network, that satellite plug she did yesterday was just a. Oh, no,
Oh,
that's right. There was
that's
one.
right.
With a Qantas plane pulled into the studio, and Travolta had a Sirius unit under his wig.
Under his
Oh,
wig.
wow, that didn't happen either, right?
Pat from Moonachie, serious negotiations are like Pawn Stars watching the show.
Yeah.
Pawn Stars. Well, we're looking for this. Well, that's a nice piece you've brought in here. It's probably worth a lot, but we'll give you $10 for it.
Unbelievable.
All right.
Here's the management response to every request we have: wish in one hand, shit in the other. See which fills up faster.
Unbelievable.
It's fun. Oh, my God.
It's ridiculous.
Goddamn ridiculous.
Where's our pictures?
E-Rock was out there taking a photo.
Where's E-Rock? Where are those pictures we were supposed to see? He's probably developing them.
Oh, what a boob.
Went to the 1 hour photo.
Yeah, getting them framed.
It's getting.
Then he's getting 1 hour Martinizing.
He sent it to my phone instead of coming here and doing a
Oh,
little
my
radio
God.
with
We
us.
just wanted to
What,
look
I gotta
at
look
the
at my phone to
screen.
find the fucking picture?
Just look at the screen
Eric,
on the
what
camera.
the hell, man?
Oh,
Hey,
Why don't you tell me who's in the lobby, Eric?
T-Bois. E-Rock. T-Bois. What's happening, my friend?
you look like you lost weight.
AIDS?
I was hoping he didn't. Fuck, I wish I would have known he would. I would have said he put some on. That would have annoyed him.
Oh, would have pissed him off.
All right. I can't even see these pictures, by the way.
These
so.
pictures, I was supposed to say.
I see Howard. Obviously, he should be in the lobby.
Oh, we got a list?
Yeah,
Oh, you got a list?
E-Rock.
Do you have a list of all the photos? Why
yeah.
are you confused?
What's the matter, E-Rock?
Sweetie.
He's like 5 feet away from a mic. He's looking at his phone.
Like what?
He's
what?
troubled.
What's going on in there? I've never seen this before.
I know, it's a show.
Why are
We
you
do this.
confused?
Were you starstruck when Slim Shady walked by?
I thought you were dealing with him.
Was Eminem when Eminem walked by? Were you all like
Talking to that
flabbergasted?
mic.
Not the guy, the candy.
Talking to the mic.
It was a little circular green god with little legs.
There you go.
Big M on him.
He just doesn't. I love how E-Rock makes like he doesn't even hear these things anymore.
No.
He just chews cut gum. and
He's saying that.
I got it.
I got
It was a fat cow joke.
I got it.
Listen to this asshole. Hey, asshole, what do you got for the show?
Well, I'm just.
Oh, I was gonna. ask
Asshole,
it,
what do you
too.
got for the show?
Hey, I'm tired of you two fucking fancy people fucking. You just came off vacation.
So?
Not long enough either.
No, it says on the phone, tired of you two crying all the time. Just do a radio show. This is our radio show, idiot.
Yeah, this is
How
the
long have you
show.
been listening? Plus the fact it's kind of important considering officially we have 16 days left on a contract.
Yeah, maybe
dummy.
maybe we should talk about it a little bit.
This isn't the beginning of a 5-year deal we just signed, you dope.
Just frunkus us and shut up.
Go ahead, E-Rock.
There's Rosie O'Donnell.
Well, let's take it one by one.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
you start with Howard.
All right, there's Howard.
Howard's picture should be in the lobby, of course.
Yes.
Whatever.
Then there's Rosie O'Donnell.
Absolutely should not be in the lobby of
there's
Sirius
no-
XM. She
no
has
reason.
done nothing with her radio show.
And she's leaving for Oprah's TV network. She's going to do a 1-hour
Right.
TV show.
So-
next year.
TV
so
show.
she took their money and ran, right?
Take the money and run.
God,
Well, it's-
God bless her. If you could get that deal, because we can't.
Let's rephrase. Took the money and walked slowly.
Hobbled.
Plus, she does the show from her house. She never comes in.
Of course, she
She
can't
has
get
the
out.
studio-
You have to get a forklift and a team of medics.
On the sofa. Her skin is going into the weave of
Exactly.
the sofa.
Her face is stuck to a vagina because of the heat.
Yeah, they built a studio for her at her house, so she didn't have to come in.
That's
Oh,
good.
see,
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
that's where some of our money went in.
It
to
took
build
fucking-
a fucking studio for Rosie in
took
her goddamn living room.
10 weeks to get a hat rack
Right.
and a coat
Oh, remember
rack put
that?
in here.
Yeah, yeah.
But they built her studio in her house.
I go to the guys, we have coats, it's winter, we'd like to hang them somewhere. What did we have to go through to get this stupid fucking coat rack?
No, isn't there a corporate coat rack somewhere where other people use their coats and hang them? And
Weren't they worried that it would fuck up the sound of the studio? And shut
What?
the fuck up.
a fucking coat
Give me a
rack?
nail and a hammer. I want to hang up my coat.
Oh,
But they've built a whole studio for Rosie. For what? What do they get for that?
She does,
Tell me what they got for that.
think she does one. She might do two, but I think she does at least 1 hour a day.
I want that coat rack to come in handy like in Midnight Express.
Wait, she does one?
Rack.
She does what?
She does. I know she does at least 1 hour. She might do two sometimes, but she does 1 hour a day.
A day?
A day.
From her house, right?
Yeah, she does.
1 hour?
Oh, 2 hours. She does,
She does
do
2 hours of
2
radio a day.
hours, and that's
I would
live.
love to know what they paid her for that.
Wow, that had to be a lot.
I would love to know. And I would love to know how many subs that brought into Sirius
Her
XM satellite
kitchen,
radio.
probably a lot.
Subs.
But you know what? We've been with Sirius XM for 6 years.
Oh my God.
But fuck, is our picture in the lobby? Hell no. Rosie has been here for less than a year. There's her big fat fucking face in the lobby for you to
And
look at.
she's very busy.
Right.
Very busy going over to Oprah's network. Okay. Who else is out there?
There's Mad Dog Radio with Chris Russo.
Well, we do like Chris Russo.
He should be there.
And he's a radio guy.
He's
Yeah,
a
he's
radio,
a radio
guy.
guy.
He's paid his dues.
Yes.
And it's a sports thing. So
Yeah.
you show a little variety in the lobby.
Yes.
I get it.
Sure.
And it doesn't humiliate them to have him in the lobby.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you think that's what it is, still?
Oh, please.
Well, I
Are
have
we
a
still,
theory.
Are we still scum after fucking 45 years of radio? Enough with us being scum.
My theory is that's
We're
because
pretty fucking smart radio guys, assholes. Why don't you promote that?
is it because we're XM?
Huh?
Is it because we're XM and there's no XM people there?
I don't know. Are there?
I don't know either.
I don't know. Since the merger, Rosie's picture went up there. So
Was she XM or Sirius?
she's brand new.
Yeah, she started last year.
What I'm saying is, after the merger,
right.
all bets are off. Who cares? They could have put our picture up there after the merger. By the way, we don't want our fucking picture up there. We're just making
No,
a
no,
point
no.
here.
Believe me, I
This
wouldn't
isn't
want it
about
up there. It's
pictures
awkward.
up in a lobby.
It's awkward and silly. If you ask me.
Who's next?
Then there's Jamie Foxx in the Foxhole.
He's here a lot.
Is
Is
he here
he?
a lot?
No.
I've never seen him.
No.
Jamie Farr is here more often.
Right. How much radio does he do? How much radio does he do?
Yeah, what is he doing?
I believe
And how many
his,
subs has he brought into
his
this
particular
place?
show is on in the afternoon at
Exactly.
So it's called.
Somebody's sentiment of the program.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's not even live every day on that. He has other people who do that show for him.
That would be nice, right?
Yeah, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, we just
Hey, can I have a sick day? No, you can't.
Yeah,
you ran out of sick
You ran
days.
out. I wonder how many Jamie Foxx has left.
Oh, I'm sure.
How many does
how many
Oprah
sick
have?
days does Eminem get?
Yeah, how many does he get?
I bet you if he asks for a sick day, oh, no problem, and we'll pay you for it double.
Don't worry about it.
We'll send a check out right away, sir. Slim Shady.
That fart was great. Jamie Foxx. Let your asshole do the talking.
Wow, man.
Oh, Jamie Foxx.
I don't even know what he does.
I
so
don't
I
either.
really
can't
don't.
even-
I don't even know
sit
what he
here
does.
and-
I don't think he does a lot of radio. I'll bet
he's
you
got
that.
his pictures up there, so that's
I'll bet you
that's
that.
good. That's good. Who else we got up there?
Then there's Cousin Brucey for the 60s channel.
Hey, you know something?
Some
There's
Brucey.
a legend. It's been around forever.
But I think he does not much radio.
How
either.
much does how often is Cousin
He's
Brucey
here every
in
day,
here?
I think. He does a show every day.
Does he?
He does 3 hours on Wednesday and 3 hours on Saturday.
I was off by 5.
Wait, he does what?
He does 3 hours on Wednesday, and then he does 3 hours on Saturday night.
Fucking pay us,
That
assholes!
would be a great fucking gig, wouldn't it?
He does what? Please say it again.
They repeat his show, but I know for a fact that I've seen him here only on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
I passed by that studio. It's covered with pictures of Cousin Brucey from the 60s, 70s, 80s with all kinds of stars of the era and everything like that. And I never see him. I don't know.
I see him sometimes because I would tape the show we taped, the comedy show on Raw Dog in his studio. So
Yeah.
we would see him occasionally.
Oh,
we had to be out when he comes.
I love we see him occasionally.
Yeah, if we tape on that day.
There's pictures up there.
That's the
all
theme
right.
of this
Yeah.
place. You see
Yeah,
people
occasionally.
occasionally. Go ahead.
Who else?
Then there is Deepak Chopra on the Wellness Channel.
It's a wellness channel?
That's news to
All
me.
right, all right. There's a picture of this guy on the Wellness Channel
in the lobby. How many subs does the wellness channel
Wellness
bring in?
Radio on Sirius Stars.
And how many hours does he do?
I would imagine my guess would be an hour, but I don't
It
know.
feels like 6.
We're finding out.
He can't be good on the radio.
1 hour.
Deepak,
What?
He does 1 hour
1 hour.
on
Saturday.
Saturday, so 1 hour a week.
Saturday from 12
I'm
noon
biting
to
my
1
own teeth
PM.
right now. I'm biting
He
my own
does
teeth.
an hour on Saturday afternoon, and his picture's up there
In the lobby.
in the lobby. You know they're paying him.
See,
It's just astounding to me. The priorities.
Yeah.
Wellness Radio.
who's running this place? Some kind of
Wellness.
star fucker.
Star fucker.
I think a star fucker runs this place. If you're a real big time legitimate star, man, they'll fucking open up their wallets
amazing.
for you.
You don't think wellness radio is very popular?
Oh my God.
No!
Who is sitting there in their car
Get
going,
rid of
I
Deepak.
gotta get Wellness Radio on?
Get rid of him and pay us.
It's probably like you can't get out of the car if you fall asleep,
I
like
know.
carbon monoxide. Wellness radio
You know, but
I
we
sat
really
in my
need.
driveway because I couldn't leave the vehicle listening to Wellness Radio.
coming up. Coming up.
You know, guys,
Good. I'm listening to Wellness Radio, and I pulled up. I can't even get out of my car.
oh, thank you.
No, I have polio. I can't. I just listen to see if they bring up polio.
What the hell? What's the?
Well, the big show is the Cartilage Hour. That's on Tuesdays at 7 a.m.
That is good. From 7 a.m. to 7:05
Yeah,
for an $8 million contract.
Groin Pull Radio. Oh, that's us.
Jesus. He does an hour a week.
Hey.
Holy shit.
I would love to know what they're paying him for an
That's
hour
great.
a week.
Hour a week. All right. Who else?
That's all they had. They had a display of old Sirius radios and a cutout of Elvis.
Elvis has the channel. Elvis channel is all Elvis. So Elvis, I get.
He's got a good excuse for not showing up.
Exactly. And he's here more than most of them.
Elvis's log shows up. The last log that came out of his big fucking drugged out asshole.
And you know they're paying Elvis, right?
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah.
you know
yeah, the
they're
estate.
paying Elvis. They're
The
paying
estate's getting
a
paid.
dead guy
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
to use his name.
Yes.
And I guarantee the dead guy gets more money than we're getting.
We're handled by the same people, Elvis and I.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
I know who
the
owns
Colonel?
Elvis.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Oh, that's true.
How are you involved with him?
Because they own my management company. And
Because he owns.
Because of that.
and also, Priscilla was in the office recently. Do you realize that Elvis is actually here for 6 hours a year or less than Eminem? He's been dead since 77.
And then you got Bruce Springsteen. I'm sure he does a lot of radio for his channel, right?
That I don't know, but I know the East Street Band people. They're up here every now and then doing stuff.
There you go.
Well, that's good.
All right, that's cool.
That's like sending our boys to do radio, and we sit at home.
That's good.
Whatever. But I have to do live reads now. Go fuck yourself.
Why? What did they tell you?
I can't even do the voice anymore. I don't even remember how I did it.
That voice the face was the best. I wanted the picture of it so I could just capture it and remember it.
There's always a reason why things could be better. And the reasoning is ridiculous. We noticed Jimmy does reads and Anthony, but you because I'm sitting here picking my ass while they're doing that. We're all working and trying to fucking do shit for the show every day. Leave me alone.
Oh my God.
Leave me the fuck alone. Especially if you're not going to see it our way.
Just amazing.
We weren't even going to do this break, but when Sam walked in and said, I saw Jay-Z and Eminem last night, I'm like, well, wow. I think we're going to fucking see Eminem around this joint today. He has his own channel.
Gotta be coming in.
What does Wellness Radio have on right now? I'm obsessed.
I'd love to know what Wellness Radio is doing as we speak.
Wellness Radio. Oh,
and cholesterol is a killer.
Yes.
Dude,
gotta watch that.
This hot piece of shit. We gotta talk about her, man. That sports reporter.
Oh, it's Wellness on Stars.
Oh, the Stars channel?
So it's not always just wellness.
Oh, it's the Wellness Show.
You know what, though? They should have their own channel.
Absolutely. Their own channel block.
24/7.
Yes, we're on Coughing 106, Sirius XM. Who the fuck wants to listen to Wellness?
No one.
Wellness.
Does anyone else around here do a full-time show?
I don't know.
Seriously, who else is doing a full-time 4 to 5 hour show every day?
Well, the Wellness does have their big morning show, Rickets and Conjunctivitis, in the morning.
That is good.
Yeah, those guys are great.
It's not even that wellness; it's spiritual wellness.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's that horse shit.
Even better.
Ron and Fez.
Ron and Fez, of course.
Ron and Fez do
I apologize to those guys. Of course, they're doing
do an
full-time
entire
radio.
shift.
Name me 5 shows doing full-time radio.
What about Morning Mashup?
Not really.
No?
I heard their deal's pretty easy, too. They got 2 to 3 hours, maybe 3 hours.
Oh,
and a lot of music in between.
So not a whole
And I'm not
shift.
trashing those guys. They got a huge audience, but they're not doing what we're doing.
All right.
Who's doing what we're doing?
Yeah, who's doing it? Mad Dog?
Mad Dog works.
Mad Dog?
Mad Dog's working like 5 hours a day.
And by the way, these are radio people.
It's
These
always
are
radio
people from radio that are the ones doing the radio.
Right. And then they underpay the radio guys to pay the big Hollywood stars to do nothing. Anyone with me here?
Astounding.
Anyone with me?
It's astounding.
Is anyone with me today?
It just is really crazy.
When they signed Rosie, I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. What is she gonna bring to satellite radio? Stop it already. I like the 2 Chicks show, if you want to talk chick radio.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't even know their names. It's like Martha Stewart's fucking daughter.
Oh.
Alexis and Jennifer.
I've seen her walking around the halls. That
Martha?
Stewart daughter.
The daughter, yeah.
Is she hot?
Yeah. She's all right, right?
I think so. If she's the girl I'm thinking of, yeah.
Yeah.
When it comes to broads on the radio, they do a really good job.
Broads.
A really good job. But I bet you Rosie makes more money because she's a bigger name.
Oh, yeah.
If you have a name, they pay you around here, man.
They love it.
They pay you.
Love
boy, do
doling
they
out
pay you.
Love doling out the cash if you've walked any red carpet.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the criteria is. Have you ever been on the red carpet for the Emmys,
Mm-hmm.
for the Oscars, or the fucking Grammys?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, here's a boatload of cash. You'd never have to show up. Thank you.
Right. But in the middle of our negotiations, I got to do live reads.
Now go down the hall and take a picture.
Right.
Spiritual radio.
Yes.
Wellness radio.
Spiritual wellness.
Is that her?
Sadness in the morning.
Is that who's that?
That's the girls.
Yeah.
Alexis and Jennifer.
The hell.
Alexis and Jennifer. They do a
Yeah,
good job.
okay, that's good.
What channel are they on? They're on
The Martha Stewart radio.
I like them broads.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense considering.
Channel 112.
How do
Martha
they,
Stewart radio.
they must not have a long shift because Martha's in there doing 5 or 6 hours a day.
How much radio does Martha Stewart do? Thank you, Anthony.
That's another one.
About as much as Payne Stewart.
Look at that fucking ass.
Oh, yeah. That delicious Mexican ass on that.
Want to tell all men out
Mars.
there, you're not allowed to be men anymore.
I'm Puerto Rican, I know.
Complaining about the Jets looking at our ass.
We'll get into it.
This story is huge.
Because Susan Waldman's very upset.
Why? Because no one's looked at her muppet
Exactly.
Of course.
Goodness gracious!
No one has pinched her hiney or thrown a jock strap at her ever. How much radio does Martha Stewart do before we get into this
It's
other
a few hours.
topic?
It's got to be a few hours a year.
That's how she dresses, and she...
And she's bitching that guys are looking at her. This is that Mexican reporter. That ass.
Holy shit. Ass for days.
Look at her. And she's
nice.
pissed off. Shut it.
How much money is Sirius XM paying her to do nothing?
Yeah.
I bet
Martha
she
Stewart
has a
kind of-
contract with this place somewhere.
Yeah, she got a good deal, I think.
How much radio does Martha do? And then we'll stop with the bullshit.
I can't go back.
Yeah, I don't blame
I
you.
know, really.
Wait till you see the bikini pictures, Danny.
Hang on.
She was Miss Spain. Wait till you see those pictures.
Martha.
Hang on.
Very hard to tell when Martha's in. Has Martha been in? Have
Yeah,
we been
recently
told
she was
to
in.
not look her in the eyes? And have they set up the maze, the rat maze for us?
She does the
Yeah, the
fishbowl.
day we weren't allowed to look at Oprah, I realized my place in this whole business.
Oh, I realized it way before that.
That's true.
Does Emeril Lagasse come in for his cooking show?
That guy's good on the radio.
They pay a guy to cook
to
on
say
the radio.
to say bam.
And you get mad. These guys get mad at us when we look at a video and describe it. Could you imagine fucking listening to some guy cook an omelet?
Yes.
Holy shit!
You know something? Danny can't find when she's on and for how long because the company probably doesn't even know. They just signed the name and said, whenever you can make it.
Yeah. You're not
Whenever
busy.
you can make
It
it.
looks like she just does Ask Martha,
Right.
which looks like it's a 1 hour.
That's Martha, how much
Wait,
money
hour a
she's
day.
We are
taking
looking
to the
at
bank.
We are looking at a grid of
What would
the
you
Martha.
ask her?
We're looking at a grid of the Martha Stewart channel right now. We can't find her name. You know how you fill in where you're going to work?
Yeah.
We can't find her.
What do you
on her own
ask her?
channel?
Because she doesn't do morning living live.
How do you keep your pussy clean in the joint?
So it looks like the only thing she
churn.
does is Ask Martha Live, which is a 1 hour show.
1 hour
1 hour
A day?
A day?
No way.
Well, it looks like
From where?
Oh, she must have a shitty agent if she has to work 1 hour
Oh my
a day.
God, that's crazy.
Everyone else works 1 hour every year.
Slave driving that one. Wow.
She's not doing an hour day.
apparently she has an ISDN at her place, so she could jump on.
Of course.
Well,
Of course.
There you go. Those are pretty expensive. I'm surprised she's footing the bill for that just to broadcast here.
I don't think she is, dude. They're probably paying her.
Oh, literal James.
Of course.
Literal Jim is actually a show on the Wellness Channel.
Yes.
What is the Wellness Channel doing right now? Did we find out?
It's not a channel. It's
Yeah.
Wellness Radio
I'm
on
sorry.
Stars.
You're right. You did say that.
What are the names of some of the shows on it?
On Stars?
I know Wellness Radio.
I think
It's
Wellness
ju-
Radio
Wellness
is just
Radio
him.
is-
He's the
Deepak.
whole. Oh, I'm so,
Yeah.
okay. It's his name of his show.
But I'm sure he has guests on. You know, they talk about like yoga, Pilates,
Yes.
Ugh.
Here's
wellness.
here's Ted Bikram. He invented a certain type of yoga.
Yoga or yogurt. It's all about wellness.
I like to sweat a lot, Deepak. Regular yoga didn't do it for me.
That would be entertaining, though. So there's a problem there.
It sure would.
God.
It's 250 degrees in here. I'm doing the downward dog. My testicles smell like onions.
Shit.
Whatever. What do we know?
Apparently nothing.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And we're not even asking for anything outrageous. That's the headline today. Trust me on that.
We definitely
Trust me on that.
We definitely have to get into that that Mexican girl's ass.
All right, why don't we take a break?
We
Get
got to
some
get
coffee
to the
and
Mexican
food.
girl's ass.
Yeah, because that's going to be some hot radio, man.
Yeah, that.
No surprise here. We don't see it like the mainstream media.
Oh, of course.
We'll tell you, what it's all about, really.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the fucking all the guys on all these local news channels can make believe that it's an outrage. Really,
it's outrageous that a woman should be treated in this day and age like that. Is
half these guys, except for the gay weatherman, would fucking put their nose right in that juicy hiney.
Even the
If they
gay
had a
weatherman
chance.
would.
after a full day of work out on the field.
Exactly.
Because there might be shit in there.
Oh, you never know.
But
Probably is.
They got to show their fake outrage on TV today.
Oh,
They have to work with these holes. That's why. 'Cause they have to
Yeah.
sit there and listen to these fucking broads day in, day out and pretend they're interesting.
Oh, let's get into this next, man.
Yeah.
And we go back in history. The female reporter in the locker room. So it all started with the Patriots, if you remember.
That was a fantastic.
So help me
one.
out, Boston. By the way, I'm a little fucking edgy today because my stupid Jets lost a fucking game last night, man.
Hurts, doesn't it?
10-9. 10-9.
What happened?
They lost.
No, but what?
The thing didn't happen.
Just 3 field goals?
The thing.
There was a thing.
What are they get a touchdown and a safety?
I don't know. Fucking 10-9.
That is an odd.
Or they get 2 touchdowns and give back 5.
And I think they had like 40. I think they had like 40 penalties. It was just penalty flags all day.
All day long.
I used that one already, so I had to stop.
Yeah. I love that one. All day long.
What, Danny? 3 field goals.
There's 3 field goals.
Yeah.
Ugh. What's worse than a Monday night football game with 3 fucking field goals? What are you doing?
Just take the field goals out of football.
Who'd they lose to?
Ravens.
10-9. That's an exciting Monday night game.
And I'm embarrassed by my tweet now because the Jets lost. I said my team rules and your team drools.
Did you know it rhymed or was it like an accidental gift?
Fuck. Stupid Jets. We were supposed to have the super team this year. We had the big HBO.
I'll take the soup.
Yeah. We had the reality show.
Oh, no.
That's an old joke.
Hey, man, your Cowboys. How about your
Dude, I was
Cowboys?
heartbroken.
You want to talk fucking teams, Jimmy?
It
wasn't much better for your Cowboys.
It was so enraging. And then somebody, I think, actually had that guy. First of all, he didn't block the fucking guy right. But had he not just choked the guy, Romo would have gotten sacked. I mean, I do
Right.
think that.
Right.
But how about if you blocked the motherfucker right?
Yeah.
Right.
And Romo, he did a little scrambling and that touchdown. And I had a moment of ecstasy because it was at 0. And they had just put the ball in. And I'm like, oh, my God, but I knew.
Yeah.
And that fucking referee. And I knew it had to be offensive holding.
Yeah.
They got to get rid of the holding call, too. Half the holding calls.
This one
are
was
like-
deserved, though. He literally was
the
mugging
obvious,
him.
the obvious holding calls, of course.
Yeah.
But some of these calls, you're like, really?
They show the replay and you're like, what?
Come on.
Yeah.
Holding?
Stop already.
He literally had him from the back with his arm around his neck. Like, I actually threw a flag in my living room. No, it was just a little yellow thing I wear when I want to get pissed on and cruising. I just like to watch.
Well, come up with uniforms where you can't hold anything.
Right.
Make them real slippery.
Out of Vaseline.
Something.
They have to be nude.
Yeah. The Seals against the Otters.
Slippery game right there.
Sure is.
Oh, the John Sterling call? Yeah, we'll do that after the break, Danny. It needs some special.
It is fat. It is juicy. It is her big fat Mexican rump.
Oh, yeah, we'll be talking about that next. That piece of ass.
Poor Susan.
Susan Waldman.
God bless her.
Yeah, I'll get all the
People
quotes
put bowling
together.
balls in her wig. When she leaves it upside down, I think it's a bowling ball carrier or a netting. I think it's a hammock. Fucking hairdo sucks. She's awful. Oh, she's terrible.
Posada's not looking at me.
She's actually puts on a horse mask, hoping a bat gets shoved up her ass now.
Yeah. All right, we'll take a break.
Yes, I gotta eat.
The Opie and Anthony Show on the virus. Sirius XM.
Candlebox, right?
Was that Candlebox?
Why would... Wasn't everything set nice, and then Mars adjusts everything, so now we got to readjust again. Stop.
Readjust your
how's it sound?
headphones. Fine by me.
It's okay, but
We got past the initial, this is different than yesterday.
I just got to turn it up a little bit.
Mars is what you call a boob.
He does a good job, actually, but
El
whatever.
Bubo.
Whatever. Hey, what happened a year ago today?
1 year ago today.
I'm
We
gonna
made love for the first time.
I'm going to show you how fast a year goes.
I would say
A year ago, today.
we lost Patrick Swayze.
You heard it on the way in today, huh? That's a
No.
year ago?
I actually read Dumb Travis's fucking email.
He sends out emails?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, what's his email address? I've probably been to my spam folder.
FAG.
You don't get his email?
I didn't know he had an email address.
Send it to your spam folder.
Yeah, that's my thing. Spam at Gmail.
No, I read his email.
Yeah, I get T-Dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Patrick Swayze died a year ago? That was a year ago?
Yeah. Wow. A year ago.
Oh, boy. Speaking of like the wind, where were those ashes scattered? Oh, boy.
We got to go full retard, though. And to break in honor of Patrick Swayze dying. All right, thumbs up from Travis. He knows.
Oh, it all to you.
See, I can't hear this version. I need the retard.
She picks up the girl as she runs towards him at the finale, and his pancreas falls out his asshole. Oh, there it is.
She runs at him with like an IV thing, the needle on it. No one puts my ill-fitting clothes in the corner. Get it? Because they're too big. He lost a lot of pounds.
Poor Patrick Swayze.
God bless him.
We'll play the retard version of this going into break. If you've never heard it, it's terrific.
Fantastic.
Anthony, we also are getting more info on the Eminem thing.
Don't you know that?
Shade 45, Eminem's channel that he doesn't have to actually do broadcasts for.
Right.
Or he does. What is it again? 6 hours a year?
6
we heard?
hours a year, dude.
Inside Source gave us the fact that he does 6 hours of radio a year.
How do you get
for
up
a channel
for that?
is named after him?
Like, oh, you wake up and go, oh, God, I got to do one of my hours? What month is it?
He's actually on every day. They just break it up. He's on from 6 till 6:04.
I would love to have to set my alarm for April.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. Gotta get to sleep early tonight.
Exactly. Just don't stay up too late in March.
And we know we have easy gigs.
Yeah.
I didn't know it could get a lot easier. Where you could
Amazing.
actually get paid to do nothing.
Amazing how easy it could get.
But we found out that Shade 45 broadcasted backstage at the Eminem show.
Oh, did they?
But did they have Eminem on the channel is what I want to know.
Yeah, because that's the big thing, because then it would be even worse.
What do you mean?
If they broadcast from backstage and didn't get Eminem on the show.
On his own channel.
That's worse than them broadcasting from the studio and Eminem not coming in.
Yes.
Because, I mean, then it's just a matter of, can we get Eminem for his own channel?
They actually brought his channel to him.
And if they didn't have him sit down and talk to him, that's a disgrace.
Sam's moseying down the hall. I wonder if he knows anything about this.
He is moseying. Look, look at those feet. Little Mad Magazine feet.
His feet are raging.
Just big.
I want to tie his feet
pointing
together like
straight
socks.
out.
Sam.
Damn, you walk like a penguin.
You went to the Jay-Z Eminem show last night?
Yes, it was incredible.
Well,
what was Eminem's opening song?
One of the new ones off his new album.
Oh, that's always great when they do that.
Yeah, thanks for
Open
that.
up with a new song.
Yeah, he did a lot off Recovery.
Did the crowd like him?
Yes, they were very fond of him. But let's be honest, New York is Jay-Z's town.
I don't know Jay-Z's stuff, though.
I mean, my God.
How about New York?
Yeah. There were a lot of celebrities there, so I'm assuming that Eminem will be booking them for his shows.
Oh, wow.
His radio shows. But
how easy would it be for him to just go, hey, come on my show?
Because Eminem was able to bring out Dr. Dre and 50 Cent.
So all these guys are going to be doing his channel today.
But listen to this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Also backstage, because Jay-Z brought them out, was Kanye West, That's not what I look like.
That's exactly
Mad
what I look
Magazine
like.
creep.
Was
Don Martin cartoon.
Yeah.
Kanye West?
Bitch ass motherfucker.
Who came up with this one? This is great.
Mad Magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
that
far
is
as it looking like
fantastic.
Sam, though.
Oh, totally looks like Sam.
Oh, my God.
I did.
Yes, Sam.
We had Kanye West,
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj,
Yeah.
Who's that?
Drake. Nicki Minaj is the hottest
Motherfucker
female
Drake?
rapper in the game.
Motherfucker Drake was
Yeah.
that? Fucking motherfucker Drake.
Motherfucker Drake.
Gotta
he
love the
popular?
Drake.
Drake's very popular. Chris Martin from Coldplay.
Where was CeeLo?
Did they clap politely for him? Who was he?
No, they were.
Coldplay.
No, but I mean for the Jay-Z.
Oh.
Jay-Z is actually friends with Chris Martin and has incorporated Chris Martin into a lot of his stuff.
No, it ripped off fucking Coldplay.
No, he didn't rip.
Is he
was
sampling
performing with
Coldplay
them.
too?
Kanye West and Jay-Z have both done songs with Chris Martin, so they're bringing their, that's where hip hop is going. They're branching out.
Are they paying the Bungles or the Buggles or whatever the hell the name? Remember Video Killed the Radio
Yes.
Star? Some rap artist.
That's Nicki's new song, Nicki Minaj and
Oh,
Will
really?
I Am.
So
Nicki Minaj, motherfucker.
is the Buggles
Motherfucking
getting
Nicki
money
Minaj.
for that? Because they're
yeah.
ripping off the whole fucking song.
They
They'll get
got
some-
it.
yeah.
Why can't they write their own music there, Sam?
Well, you could.
Come on.
What do they call it?
Sampling.
Borrowing, sampling?
sampling. It's not-
He's
Oh, they're
ripping
just
them
sampling.
off.
You pay.
I understand Led Zeppelin ripped off the Black Man, but the Black Man is now ripping off all these artists that haven't seen a
Yeah, but
dime
the-
for their songs in years.
No, because the black man pays for the songs, and Led
Have you
Zeppelin
heard Video
just
Killed the
stole
Radio
them.
Star?
Yeah, it's now the internet killed the what?
I think it's what
Do
is
you
it?
have that, Travis?
Internet killed the video star.
And killed
Will
the
I
video
Am?
star. This is it.
It's called Check It Out.
Sounds like.
When does it kick into rap mode?
Nicki gets on it.
It's got to be right now. Right now. Here it comes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, yo.
It's all auto-tune.
It's auto-tune and it's someone else's music. Why is she
Where's it
famous?
go?
What is she doing in this song that's important?
Well, this
I
song
hear
is.
the
It
Bungles
sounds
or
like
the
Lady
Bungles.
Gaga. Sounds like Lady Gaga through the auto tuner.
If you want to hear a good Nicki Minaj verse, you would have to listen to "Shaking It for Daddy" by Robin Thicke, featuring Nicki Minaj.
Featuring.
She hasn't even come out with an album yet. She's a big star.
Oh, good for her.
This is
How much
so
is Sirius XM
annoying.
paying her?
I don't think they're paying her yet, but
I'm sure they're already paying her.
her album
With
drops.
the hope that she might do an hour of radio every once in a while.
Her album drops on Pink Friday, so she'll be huge at that point.
Drops.
What's a Pink
Hey.
Friday?
It's like Black Friday, except since Nicki Minaj is dropping her album, now it's Pink Friday. Oh,
In November,
yes, November
think
23rd.
it'll be a popular album.
Very popular.
Hall in North
It won't
Carolina. The promo for the Shade 45 broadcasting at Eminem's show last night ran on 202, which is this fine channel,
Yeah.
or 197, depending on how you listen to us. And the promo announcer even said, and I quote, "And if we're lucky, we might even have a quick interview with Eminem after his show."
How does that have to be luck? It's his channel.
He doesn't like doing a lot of press.
Press? He's getting paid for a channel.
Right.
And if we're lucky,
He doesn't like doing interviews.
but it's his channel.
Huh?
Holy mother of God.
And if we're lucky, Eminem will do us a favor and actually talk on his own channel.
Wow, if we're lucky. Check it out. Well, okay, we get it.
It's a good song. I mean,
No,
it's
it's
decent.
Not a good song.
Horrible. This is
Fucking horrible auto-tuning.
Difference of
I'm not a
opinions.
fan of the sampling there,
Terrible, dude.
Sambo. Not a fan.
And not in that song. That
Well-
oh is so annoying over and over again.
I mean, it's not my favorite song by Nicki Minaj.
This is not a good one. Rap used to be fucking Big Daddy Kane, who I took my name from.
Oh, yeah.
Could rap his balls off without auto-tuning. Eminem fucking raps without auto-tuning.
Nicki Minaj can rap without auto.
Hold
Maybe.
the phone because T-Storm has the promo.
T-Cell,
that was
what do you
running.
got?
T-Cell.
All right, turn this horse shit off.
Hey, T-Square, play it.
That's unfair.
What?
T-Bone!
He was kidding.
No, we had it, but they changed it in Profit. So
In Profit?
Where they
that's one of the systems.
where they change it to? We weren't lucky enough to get Eminem to talk on his own
Some
channel.
college sports. It's still labeled that though.
If we're lucky,
Yeah.
If we're lucky,
Beyonce was there too.
Imagine if we ran a promo, and if you guys are lucky, Opie and Anthony will actually do a show for their channel today.
I love that the
We might as
system's
well.
called profit. It's the only profit this place knows is the system that holds the music.
I don't know about that.
So did they get the big interview?
I haven't looked at the books, I'm assuming.
That I don't know. Because, again, he doesn't like doing interviews, and he had a very busy night. He had his whole set, and then he also joined Jay-Z to perform the song Renegade.
What's Renegade?
Well, it's the
Styx?
song... No.
Oh, I thought it was the
Holy
classic
shit.
Styx song Renegade.
I'm sure that's coming soon.
Dennis DeYoung fucking comes out in a white robe.
Bleeding from the ears.
Yes, in the asshole. They sing "Babe, I'm Leaving." The crowd riots.
Is he allergic to sound or light? I forgot.
Pussy.
Isn't one of these guys allergic to light or something? He
Oh,
had
I
to
don't
stop
know.
performing. Which guy was that?
No guy that I know.
It was
Yeah,
a
it
rock
was.
guy.
It was like
It was
one of
fucking
the rock
Van.
guys.
Dennis
That
DeYoung.
dude
It
Van.
might be Dennis DeYoung. All of a sudden got allergic to light
Yeah, it gives him a
after
big
all those
headache.
years on a stage.
Yeah.
Gives him a big headache.
Van
What?
couldn't do it.
Oh, T-Storm now does have it. Here's the promo that ran
get my
on,
joke out.
on our channel.
Hey, yo, this is Eminem. Eminem and Jay-Z's Home and Home concert series is coming to New York City's Yankee Stadium. Make some noise! Shade 45's morning after host Angela Yee will be there with exclusive coverage of this historic concert event.
I'm going to be kicking it backstage with the artists, celebrity guests, and maybe I'll even get to interview my boss, Eminem.
Hey, Ange, how you doing? Later today, 6 p.m. Eastern. only
Did you hear
on
him say,
Shade
"Hey, Ange,
45,
how you doing?"
Eminem's exclusive.
Is that actually him?
That's him.
Sirius Channel 45.
It's like, you can't really be on his back too much. That is him saying, "Hey, Ange, how you doing?"
Shut the fuck up.
They probably have maybe 3 minutes of audio of Eminem on his own channel
Yeah.
that they just splice in a million different ways to make
Shouting
it,
out every joke.
Yeah, make it sound like he's there all the time. You hear, "Hey, this is Eminem," and then that was all he had to
They
say.
had to bring the fucking recording device in when he was signing the contract. Hey, could you just please say
Yeah,
this?
before we never see you again, can
Yeah.
we get some audio as you leave the building?
Like, here's your copy. The
With your-
Brinks truck is outside.
Right.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
G Unit was there too.
Yeah.
That's right.
Was Woo Kid there?
No, because Eminem had his DJ. So Who Kid? I mean, he was probably there, but he wasn't on stage because G Unit didn't need their DJ.
All right, Sambo, we got to talk about chicks, so why don't you leave now?
I got this CD.
Chicks with
Who's
tits.
Eminem's DJ?
Huh?
I was just a touring DJ. I don't know. It wasn't.
Is he good?
He was good. I mean, he was just playing the beats off of. You know.
Got his
don't
own
know.
channel. He's
I've never
great.
seen rap live. I've never seen rap live. Like I don't.
Jay-Z is incredible live. You have to see Jay-Z.
I've heard he's
live.
good. I mean,
I would, you know what? I have to say, I would go see Jay-Z.
Eminem and Jay-Z. I would see.
I would see that in a second.
It's an amazing concert.
I really would.
What? How much time they each do?
They each did like over an hour and a half. The concert didn't end until 1 o'clock in the morning.
Well, no one has to work, so.
Oh well, that's
That's
not
you got
fair.
the
I mean,
radio
must be,
show.
must be nice
I was
to have nothing
there.
to wake up to.
Could Jay-Z follow him?
Jay-Z destroyed him.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Destroyed him.
Yes, I mean if
Wow.
you compare the two sets, Jay-Z annihilated
Yeah.
Eminem.
Did
Yes.
he do Empire State of Mind?
You bet he did.
What did he close with?
Or New York State of Mind? What
And
is it called?
who the fucking
Oh, that's
who
Billy
was
Joel.
singing the
What?
Alicia Keys part?
He has a touring female singer.
But
that
it's
he's been
not
touring
Alicia
with
Keys.
for like a year.
I
Yeah,
But then
actually know
Alicia
her name.
Keys does the song when she's alone and just has some
Right.
guy rapper come out.
Why don't
well,
they-
she's got a remix version that's her version.
It's like 2
I'm
songs.
Right.
confused. I think Jay-Z should force her to tour with the band.
Who owns the
Do
song?
they call
more,
it a
would you
band? I
say?
don't even know.
well, it's
Who owns
the
that fucking song?
that's Jay's song. It was on Blueprint 3. That's Jay's album.
But I've seen Alicia Keys do it, and it sounds more like the song I'm used to when I hear Alicia Keys do the motherfucker.
You've heard that's the remix.
And what? She makes it into a real song, right? Without all that rap crap wrecking the song.
All that rap crap.
Oh, yes?
Kenny!
Sam has some good news about that song.
Oh?
I don't know what it is.
Oh, boy. He listens to you on that channel.
Yeah.
What are you on, Hits 1 or something?
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
a-
Look at the pictures out front. Sam's is up there, I bet.
I'm sure.
It's a big exclusive at 7:30 on the morning mashup.
Yeah?
They're going to play Empire State of Mind sung by Glee, the cast of Glee.
Really?
Yeah, big exclusive.
The morning mashup made Perez Hilton because they are premiering Glee's version of Empire State of Mind, which nobody's heard yet. But again, I didn't bring that to this show because it's a different audience. I don't know why Kenny.
Slightly.
Yeah.
He fraternizes with them. He went with them to the concert last night.
How much
did you?
Yes.
And how much does this company pay you to be a trader to our show?
What do you mean a trader?
that's
I'm on
true.
into the show now.
Yeah.
You got audio.
Yeah, but you're on another channel.
I only got 1 hour of sleep so I can do this show. I'm allowed to be on more than one channel, right?
I don't know.
I hope so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. Can't put your eggs in one basket around this joint.
Wow. Sure you can. Put them in different baskets. They just step on every one.
See how nice this song could be without all that crap?
It's not, what is this?
Let
me tell you
Sounds just like it.
This song is not going to sell out Yankee Stadium.
What?
This song won't sell out Yankee Stadium.
No?
Jay-Z has some power. I was telling Ant that he should force Alicia Keys to get in a goddamn van and go from city to city just to play that one fucking song.
Just
with
has
him.
to tote around her own piano.
Right.
Yeah, she's got to roadie her own shit.
Her husband, Swiss Beats, was there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Motherfucking Swiss Beats.
Motherfucking Swiss Beats was there?
He's a rapper, producer. Pretty much a producer, but he does hooks, too.
Swiss Beats?
Yeah, he's pretty good. He did on to the next one.
Oh.
Is Kenny okay?
No.
You okay, Kenny?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why?
I was just wondering
What happened?
because I didn't get my V8. So I was assuming.
Oh, yeah, he's too busy plugging the morning mashup
That's
to
right.
get your drinks.
What about my second coffee? I didn't get that either.
Nice, Kenny. Real nice.
I am delinquent. I'm sorry.
Delinquent.
What are you doing with those glasses, by the way? You writing the Declaration of Independence? Fucking glasses are horrible.
They really are.
Hey, Miss Meanie, I want to talk to you. He's awful. He's dipping his fucking ink pen.
They're on the tip of his nose. He's got a quill.
Oh, it's terrible. The Negro! Writing it out.
Who's Dougie Fresh?
I like Dougie Fresh, a legend.
Yeah.
There's a guy named Dougie Fresh on the line.
Motherfucker, Dougie
Is he
Fresh.
actually Dougie Fresh?
It's not Dougie Fresh.
Let's get him.
I only talk to people today that have rap names. If you're calling our show, you need a rap name.
Dougie Fresh is
what's
used.
up?
Yes.
4.5 minutes on.
What?
Hi,
Yeah.
Doug.
4.5 minutes on. Yo.
What's up, Dougie?
Is that supposed to be a play on 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, you're on?
Yeah, I guess.
Didn't go good.
Are you the real Dougie Fresh?
Obviously, he is.
Yes, I am. I have a peg leg.
He has a peg leg.
It's got to be Dougie Fresh.
It's got to be Dougie Fresh then.
All right.
Good evening.
All right, there goes Dougie Fresh.
Doug!
That was our exclusive interview.
You got to.
Longer than the Eminem interview was.
Here yet.
Why wouldn't
Are you
it start
kidding me?
earlier?
No, you didn't know that? They don't
Oh,
start at
boy.
6.
Yeah, no.
This is still the last night
Well,
show.
you know how it goes.
Angela E. in the morning
Yeah.
after doesn't start it. Yeah.
EST and the CPT.
Does she do 4 hours at least?
She probably does like 3 hours, I would think. I'm not positive. But
Well, they're probably still sleeping. Must be nice.
the staff of Shade 45 has not yet arrived. But there was a big concert last night. I mean, I made it, but
Yeah, of course
What
you
goes
did.
on around here?
I don't know. I slept in E-Rock's office last night.
You did?
Oh,
Yeah,
how was that?
it was great. Yes, now I know why he's got that recliner in his office. Somebody likes to nap.
It was just a regular chair.
Think he naps?
Oh yeah,
To like lean back.
it
in
works
the thing.
perfectly.
You think E-Rock naps a lot?
Definitely. I got a night's sleep in that office. It's not equipped for that. It shouldn't be.
Why does he have a recliner?
Because he likes to nap.
It's actually a regular chair, but he's fat.
There's only 2 recliners in the whole building. One for the CEO of the company and one for E-Rock and his naps.
Because he's got a nap.
He works hard. He needs to nap.
Yeah, it's
Obviously, he gave up completely on the trainer and the diet, huh?
Well, I mean,
Anyone else
did he?
notice? Oh,
That's neither here nor there,
He
but-
finally said, "Fuck it." God bless you.
Looks like
E-Rock.
he's stealing something under his shirt.
oh shit.
Let's just say
It's like a giant ham.
he came over to my house over vacation to celebrate my birthday. And the trainer would not have been happy with the amount of slices of pizza he ate.
Did he have more than one?
Oh, yeah. And then
pizza.
How many? How many? Be honest. How many?
he had to have at least 3 slices of cheese and then 1 slice of meat, I think.
So that's a half a fucking pie.
Plus a meat slice, so that's even more.
We call it pie here in New York City.
Right.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
So he's not doing the trainer?
I don't know if he's.
Look at him.
Maybe he's doing the trainer and the pizza.
Look at him.
Yeah.
What do you think?
His trainers.
I was just going to say, what did you have?
Tom Carvelis' trainer.
I was going to say his trainer holds a chair and a whip.
Yours was way better.
Because he's fat.
Exactly. Why are you late? Well, I had to walk through the Midtown Tunnel.
Like an elephant.
Turn that trash can upside down to stand on it and on one leg.
Oh, that poor Iraq.
Love that
wow
song. I was listening to some Biggie Smalls a
Biggie,
couple days ago.
He did tribute to Biggie Smalls at the show.
Fuck it.
Shot a fat person?
No, he had
That's
the whole
good to know.
he had the whole audience sing "Juicy," which is probably
Juicy.
Oh, you'd know
Give
if
me
you
a
heard
little
it.
Juicy.
All right.
Biggie
So
Smalls
good,
didn't
baby,
need,
baby.
He didn't need no fucking auto-tune.
Well, auto-tune.
He had a horrible voice, but it just worked.
Biz Markie pulls that off, too. Is a guy who has a terrible voice, but it just works.
It was good. Yeah.
Biggie Smalls.
Yeah.
This album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing.
This is the
To all
truth.
the people
You
that
didn't.
lived above the buildings that I was hustling
As far as they're concerned.
when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter. And all the niggas in the struggle.
Hear Puffy in the back there?
It's all good,
That's
baby,
Puff?
baby.
Oh yeah.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
This is good shit.
And Heavy D up in the limousine, hanging pictures on my wall.
This might be the most beloved song in New York hip hop.
Really?
I think so.
I don't think so.
If you live in New York and you don't know the words to this song in this day and age, you're out of here. Get out of here.
I don't know if I've ever heard this.
What?
Why would I?
We've heard this.
It's not an Ozfest.
Yeah, he just referenced the Rappin' Duke.
Oh, really?
The Rappin' Duke?
He said, remember Rappin' Duke? Yaha, yaha.
Holy shit.
See? It's a little connection.
He knows. He knows the deal. Yeah.
Treach loves him, Biggie.
You gotta love Biggie. I mean,
Biggie rules. Every song I've ever heard by him.
you can't say you don't like Biggie.
I don't like rap for the most part. Here and there, but...
And if you don't know,
Biggie Nagel?
No, it's a mental capacity Smalls.
You
Never
work here
wears-
to get abused.
It's never wears Smalls. Biggie XLs.
Biggie shirts, Biggie pants.
Hey, get Piggy balls in here. Talk to him.
he does have to take all the abuse now.
Has E-Rock ever killed a trainer?
I don't know.
He's driven a few out of business, though. Get that fat kid off the website.
Can you wake him up so you can hear this abuse?
You think he's in the napping chair?
Of course he's napping.
Like a pizza slice in his hand.
Cheese first on his face. So if he wakes up, he can just eat without opening his eyes.
Oh, my God.
Can we talk about the Mexican broad now?
Oh, right.
We can play more Biggie.
That was enjoyable. What's his big album?
Well, he's only got two.
Oh, all right. I can just buy them both.
Yeah. Yeah. One's
They're
a double
all-
album, so I don't know if you want to roll that deep.
Yeah.
I don't care. Were any of his songs shitty or no? He was really good.
No, he's incredible.
Who?
Biggie. Biggie Smalls make you shit your drawers.
Yeah. Let's say hi to Jeff in Michigan. Jeff.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
I seem to remember, I don't know if it was last year, but a show you guys did a while ago where the Rolling Stones came out with the top New York songs, and New York was on it. And Opie was saying, how does this song make it? And he was saying a bunch of stuff about it, and I was just wondering if we could hear that audio, or if it was available, or...
Well, a couple...
Now Opie all of a sudden loves it.
Yeah, I definitely like the Jay-Z song now, but the problem I have with the list is all of a sudden it's the greatest New York songs of all time, and they put a song on there that was out 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That was the point I think I was making that
standing
day.
the test of time.
But it
Right.
has since then stood the test of
How
time.
about New York Groove?
All right, man.
Ace Frehley. Why do they sing that, those fucks?
Reliable source, E-Rock puts a chair in front of the door so no one can bust in on him and catch him sleeping.
Oh, Troy
That's
must
apparently on Fridays.
Troy must be the source.
Look at you just sell him right out.
What? Because you can't see he's sleeping because, like...
You'd have to ask Troy on this one. He's,
The big
he's the one
napping
dropping
chair
tips.
is tall enough where you can't see what's going on in
Oh,
the chair.
yeah.
Well, you know, I like
It's
there's
facing the right
pictures
way.
covering the glass.
Right, yeah.
And then you put a chair in front of the door. That's what I did last night. You put a chair in front of the door. The chair's black. You turn the lights off. You can't see in the office.
Can't say.
Take a little nap ski.
Red in Massachusetts is now
Amazing.
calling E-Rock Biggie Fries.
Biggie Fries.
That's not cool.
I wish he was awake to hear this shit.
I know.
Fuck, our best
E-Rock's
material.
just back there going, why did they fire Steve?
He's the go-to guy now.
Now he's the go-to guy.
He was like sort of the go-to guy.
Yeah.
But now with Steve out of the way, it's all about E-Rock.
He used to get so happy when you guys made fun of Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Right now he's fighting apnea on his back. He wants to come in, but he can't because he's like a lamb. When he falls on his back, he needs a little shove.
Oh, he's
No. All right.
Guy.
So we got this hot Mexican. Is she a reporter?
That's
She's
what
really
they're
there
calling
to
her.
show her fucking piece of ass.
They're calling her a journalist.
She is juicy, talking about Biggie Smalls.
So annoying.
Look at that.
Look, you want to be looked at. Is that her at the jet ski? Oh, it's her.
She wears the tightest jeans
on purpose.
On purpose when she's doing her reporting, and I guess guys aren't supposed to be guys and make comments about this. I don't get it.
Look or do anything.
Right.
That's crazy because you're dealing with football players.
Right. Look at that. Everyone's seen the pictures, so when I say look at that,
She's amazing.
You can envision your favorite picture.
Yeah.
Look at that, though.
Yeah, she's sidelines. She's putting
Is that a sideline shot?
She's putting her lipstick on.
She looks like she's going to a club.
I know. Going to the club. Oh, hearing some music.
Oh, is Eminem here?
Yeah. Oh, maybe.
Wait, are they playing our show out there on replay?
No. No, our show's not allowed.
Sounds
to be
like
in the
Hits
hallways,
One is
remember?
on.
No, it's not.
Because it might offend somebody. People that go on a radio.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
If you go on a radio, you shouldn't be offended.
Could offend some people.
This isn't a fucking tax office.
Habute.
So what happened? The Jets players making some comments about her ass and how hot she is.
A few cat calls, as they call them.
Right.
And making some comments, and she got upset. Went to the head of the organization there. She was a little pissed off, a little PO'd.
Went to Johnson.
This is, not the way that a reporter should be treated on the sidelines, Opie.
How about you fucking dress like one? Put a suit on, idiot.
Yeah, put one of those Hillary Clinton dumb fucking suits on. I hate those things.
It's getting confusing though because
Man, woman.
because all these networks are putting the hot piece of ass in the locker rooms or on the sidelines because they know they look good on TV, but they have no business doing this shit. They don't know the sport that well.
Yeah.
Let's sexy it up, but don't acknowledge we're sexy.
There's pigs out there that know
God.
football and baseball and all these sports, but they're not on the sidelines or in the locker rooms because they're pigs.
Well, Pam Oliver isn't exactly jerk-off material.
That's true. Well, Joe Namath thought.
He didn't know what to say.
Oh, that was...
Wasn't that the
was the
Joe
girl?
Namath one?
Love
Wasn't
that
it
one.
Pam Oliver or who was it?
Drunken Joe Namath. He had beer goggles, definitely looking at her.
Yeah.
Who is that?
What?
Side?
That's
Oh, her.
At a basketball game. Really? You're not supposed to comment? You could see her bra through her fucking shirt.
She's wearing, the see-through shirt.
Get
and
the fuck out of here.
the
Plus,
tight jeans.
She's Miss Spain, by the way. Look, you could see her
Yeah.
pussy in those jeans.
You really can
But you're not
see.
supposed to say anything?
You can see pussy lips, as they call them. She's got the camel toe.
Oh, it wasn't Pam Oliver. It was Susie
Colbert.
Colbert?
Oh, Susie Colbert.
Right.
Oh, well, what are you going to do?
See, I think this says it all right here. This is what should be happening with the sideline reporters.
One of the all-time great Jet quarterbacks, Joe Namath and Chad Pennington. What impresses you about Chad?
I believe everything that anyone else has watched Chad play impresses me. The same thing impresses them. He's a quality, classy quarterback that has a touch on the football. He's not a thrower, he's a passer. His mind is ahead of what the defense is, and if the Jets can support him, they will win the championship.
Joe, it's been a tough season for Jet fans. What does it mean to you now when the team is struggling?
I want to kiss you. I couldn't care less about the team struggling. What we know is we can improve. Chad Pennington, our quarterback, missed the first part of the season, and we struggled. we're looking to next season. We're looking to make a noise now, and I want to kiss you.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah!
Huge compliment.
You know what?
Joe Namath, part of the four-decade team. We'll see these guys at halftime.
Wow, she blew him right off.
Oh, that's great.
I want to kiss you.
Because she wants to be taken seriously.
Yeah. She's talking to Joe Namath, Broadway Joe. Broadway Joe don't care.
It's a weird mixture to have the hot female reporter in the locker room or on the sidelines with fucking guys playing the sport. It's a weird combo.
They got to understand, there's a dynamic between men and women. Sorry. It's the way it is.
Right.
And there's going to be sexual tension and just sexuality floating around when guys are dealing with women in that capacity.
And sometimes just in this room where it's all men. Sexual tension.
Of course.
So thick you could cut it with a knife.
With Kenny's slacks. Who wouldn't want to see him take those off?
Exactly. So thick you could cut it with Ben Franklin's glasses. Quickly hand them over.
You think he's actually reading over there?
No! Look at magazines upside down.
He's looking at the pictures.
Yeah.
He's distracted by the colors that he sees. What are you reading? Are you reading up on this?
I'm reading about the article about Vince Neil's new book, and he's...
Oh, yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
He's trashing
Sharon
a
Osbourne.
little
That's
bit.
not a right thing.
Yeah, 1984 tour.
Yeah. It's not nice.
Okay. Sharon took the fun out of the tour that Ozzy was having with Motley Crue.
Yeah.
And Motley Crue was not happy.
Why did Sharon not want Ozzy dead before 1985? Is that what she was doing?
Yeah, that was pretty much what she was doing. But Vince is trashing her in his new book, even though they sort of get along now. So, you got the Mexican broad, and her favorite shot is to show off her ass, by the way.
She is constantly spun around.
She's got a look where she turns her ass toward whoever's taking her picture and then looks over her shoulder.
It's that Hollywood starlet red carpet move that all the red carpet, the chicks on the red carpet do. They turn their head around and they get the ass shot and their face, and that's what she does. And she's got bikini pictures all over the place. She's just got it's. Wow. That's her right there.
Jesus Christ.
And they're not supposed to fucking say anything? Yeah, she's naked.
God, she has great legs, man.
So what are these guys supposed to do? Not
the legs are
acknowledge?
less fat.
Not acknowledge that she is an attractive woman. They're football players, first of all. They're fucking animals.
Right.
You're not dealing with gentlemen.
Anything should go in the locker rooms, man. And if you can handle it, then great.
If you want to be a woman, right?
Half the shit you ask means nothing anyway.
If you want to be a woman in that atmosphere, knowing that these guys are not gentlemen, then you got to deal with it. Sorry, certain workplace things, you're going to be fine. You'll go in there. If the boss fucking slaps you on the hiney, you go and sue, and everything will be great. You'll make money, whatever the fuck. Football players, stop it. They when they're not playing football, they're fucking women.
Right.
That's what they do.
And if these networks want a real interview, send like a Susan Boyle type fucking pig in there. You'll get a great interview.
Ooh.
Right?
Yeah.
Susan Waldman, because nobody.
Well, I said Susan Boyle to really.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think Susan
Waldman.
Waldman.
That'd be great.
Although Waldman,
even Susan Waldman. I mean, come on, let's be real here.
Yeah.
No cat calls are going out for
Not
Susan
at all.
Waldman.
She probably wears hush puppies. Nobody wants to fuck Susan Waldman in Wrangler jeans.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, fucking
Of all
wet
the
mouth.
dramatic things. I got a camel toe and no one's looking. Pasada knew.
Well, she could have a glow stick on her pussy and nobody would look.
Well, so what? The Jets owner Woody, right? Woody Johnson apologized.
Woody Johnson.
But fucking Susan Waldman doesn't think that's good enough. She thinks the commissioner of football should apologize.
Shut up,
or the players themselves.
Shut up.
We got an apology. The stupid Mexican broad is fine with the apology because now she's way famous, by the way.
You put a stripper on the sideline. What do you want?
Right. Now she's way famous, and now she can do Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened with Erin Andrews, by the
That's
way.
what's gonna
But no one
happen.
wants to talk about that, right?
No.
She went through that horrific thing. Guess what? It got her to a level of fame she was never going to get if some creep wasn't peeping her.
Peeping.
All of a sudden, she was on
Looking
Dancing
at
with
her.
the Stars. But you tell her that, the only reason you're on Dance with the Stars was because you were naked in a hotel room and some fucking creep was peeping you and put some pictures on the internet.
Which you could find immediately.
There you go. And that's why she made it to Dancing with the Stars. And
Yeah.
right there, that lovely picture of her nude.
She's sexy, man.
So now you got the Mexican Heine broad. She'll be on Dancing with the
Mexican
Stars.
Heine broad.
Waldman, who started at WFAN in 1987, and she says, this made me laugh so hard when I was on the turlet this morning, endured her share of boorish behavior. Get the fuck out of here.
Stop it.
From players and from writers. Was saddened by the incidents all these years after Lisa Olson. Do you remember Lisa Olson, Ant?
Stop.
Let me tell you about Lisa Olson.
Lisa Olson?
In 1990, sports writer Lisa Olson was in the New England Patriots locker room.
Oh, okay, I remember.
And this is pure comedy.
Oh, yeah. Who's not loving this?
When players walked in front of her naked and one fondled his genitals.
Those are just shenanigans. I call those shenanigans.
She was the pioneer in this because she had to deal with some guy fucking fooling around with his genitals while she's trying to like get a serious interview.
Hey, are men allowed in the fucking female locker room like when Venus and Serena Williams are playing?
Well,
if they are, they are.
Well, the funny thing is because this Joanna Malloy wrote an article on it. And the WNBA playoffs are going on. So she compared this whole incident to the WNBA and how there are male fucking guys in the WNBA locker rooms.
But those players don't walk around with their dicks out.
No.
They might as well.
But are there guys in the locker room?
Yeah, but it's WNBA. Would you want to see a WNBA player
No.
nude? Thank you. I would. No, you wouldn't.
Trannies. Hi, Daddy. Hello.
But Lisa Olson had a deal with the guy fucking fondling his
Just grabbing his fucking balls and cock and shaking it around at her.
What year was that?
That was 1990, 20 years ago.
Great.
So she started this whole thing.
Yeah.
Before that, you got to think the players were getting away with murder. Or was she one of the first ones?
Probably one of the first
Who was
ones.
the
I remember
lawsuit
when they
brought?
made a big.
I think it goes back to
to
19.
do.
I want to say. Oh man, we need someone that knows sports on the line. Didn't it start in the late 70s? Someone sued to be in the locker room.
Yeah, they do get. There was a whole thing with women wanting to get in there, and then once they got in there, they're like,
right,
it's a fucking locker room, dummies.
Right.
What do you think?
So then Susan Waldman, she's taking this topic on.
She's just trying to prove that she is indeed a woman because nobody believes her. It's a running joke.
We haven't come very far, have we? She said there have to be women, around because now it's the law. But I don't think women are accepted. They shouldn't be accepted.
It's not an acceptance
because everyone knows
thing.
why they're there. They're there because they're really hot and look great on TV for the most part.
And you can't deny the fucking alpha males that play football. Like, you can't be that high and
Right.
not expect at least a guy to make a remark on the field.
And they can be accepted for what they're doing. They're standing on the sideline. They throw in one or two little words and then take it back to the booth. But being accepted and being looked at as a hot chick by fucking football players, two different things.
Again, they're not accepted because everyone knows why they're there. If they had talent behind their hotness, then maybe Susan Waldman would have a point.
Eye candy.
You're watching an NFL game and they got this fucking Playboy model on the sidelines.
Yeah.
You don't even know what she's saying. She's just looking good.
Looking all hat.
But I don't think women are accepted. I don't think they're treated the same. It's just a lot more covert now. You
See,
have
she
to
says
abide
they.
by the law. It's changed a little, but not fast enough and not enough.
She says they for a reason because she's not one of them.
Yeah, they.
Waldman fears the worst. They're going to make it like it's her fault because she's pretty.
No, it's because she's dressing in a way that is, and again, I don't believe you should be sexually harassed at work.
Right.
When you're on a
I
football
do.
field, which is such a male environment, and you want to show your ass off, it's not like she was just kind of dressed down. She's trying to show off. She's using her sexuality to gain, to become more successful. Don't be mad when guys make remarks about
She
it.
was dressed down last night, by the way, because of this big controversy.
Why didn't she have her ass hanging out like she did in the fucking field?
Exactly. So, but she was dressed down last night. I can see what's coming, she said. It's okay if you're old like me. Yeah. But if you're beautiful, all bets are off. Yeah. I hope it's just a blip on the radar. No. Sorry.
No.
Waldman shouldn't be sticking up for these broads because Waldman actually knows sports.
At
She
least
does.
She's got an accurate self-image.
Yeah, she knows sports. Why don't you talk about how these pretty women don't really know sports like you do, Susan?
They just feed shit.
And there's a
into
reason
their
why they're
earpiece.
hired. You want to hear the hot football chick?
That's what I want to hear.
All right.
Oh, God. Listen to this marble mouth.
Really?
Oh.
But I guess she does her reports in Mexicano.
In España.
Yeah.
So then let me ask you the question. Did you ever feel embarrassed?
Well, actually, yes. I feel a little uncomfortable because evidently it's not easy to be in a locker room and hear and notice that everybody is speaking about you and probably making some jokes. But I never feel in danger. Also, I'm a professional. I have 8 years making interview with the best players. So I know that in some moments you must be calm, relax, and only wait for your work. So what I try to do is not to pay attention and not let that this thing disturb me. But I really know that she hears some things that I didn't hear, and the rest of the media that is inside hears things that I really didn't hear. So
that's interesting.
I really appreciate
Déjame hacerte.
You said it's interesting. You knew what she was saying.
Wait, she didn't hear it?
Yeah,
She was saying she didn't hear it.
Girl.
What? She didn't even hear the comment?
She didn't hear it.
Someone
Somebody
else heard the
it.
comment?
I guess. That's what she just said, right?
Look at this, Ann. Joe in New York. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
You know, forget about how she's dressed. On her Twitter, she refers to herself as, quote, the hottest reporter on Mexican TV.
So she's using her sexuality.
It's her shtick. What does she expect?
Yeah. Then fucking... Then take it.
All right, very good. Yeah, man.
I mean,
Come
they're
on.
not banging
You can't
her or
have it
anything.
both ways.
Shit.
I mean, when you ladies walk around with these ridiculous fucking outfits, guess what?
Yeah, you're going to be looked at.
We're
People
getting
are going to say
boners.
things.
We're getting
Guys
boners.
Boners. Guys are going to look at each other and fucking go, hey, check that out.
And
Hey,
we're
look at
constantly
that ass.
holding back from assaulting you.
Yes, we really have to hold back from just throwing you down and fucking you.
And throwing jizz on you. Let's say hi to Jeff in Vermont. Jeff.
Hey, you guys missed a great line.
Oh?
The Patriot reporter, it was during the first Iraq War, and Victor Kayem had a great line. He said, what does this woman and the Iraqis have in common? They both seen Patriot missiles up close.
That's funny.
All right.
So what's wrong with that?
Clever.
Hey, I want to say a shout-out to the warden. Loves your show. Love your show, guys. Punching out.
A shout out.
All right.
What are we? Shady? My God.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Let's say hi to Todd in Cincinnati. Todd, you're on the
Hey there,
Opie
Dick.
and Anthony show.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey, man.
This chick was just on the early show on CBS being interviewed, and she's got one of the hottest little peekaboo shirts on with about half of both boobs hanging out, a short skirt. She's sitting on the sofa, and then across from her, whatever hag she is interviewing her has a burqa on, basically. And, you know, she's saying she had to cover her ears, and she was embarrassed. And, you know, come on.
She's going to become a huge star now in America.
With her
Absolutely.
dumb
she is.
fucking accent.
Right.
Yes.
All right,
So,
brother.
anyway, check that out. Someone can find it.
brother.
I just hope we get to see her naked hiney soon. She
You pretty much
continued.
can.
My only concern, perhaps other female sports reporters.
Who's this broad that has to fucking yip yap?
Let the whole speak.
My only concern, perhaps other female sports reporters' concern would be if you say that kind of behavior, if harassment, let's say, is proven, if you say it's okay, that sets a precedent that kind of behavior is acceptable.
Shut up.
Oh,
shut the fuck up. You
It
fucking
is.
unfunny, uninteresting motherfuckers. God, they're the worst.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
It's not acceptable.
Oh, it's if you say it's okay. She's goading this girl, saying she should like pursue this to the hilt, get someone fired, whatever. It's like, no, it's
Was that
acceptable.
Gloria?
Oh, you fucking babies.
Was her name Gloria Allred?
Don't mention our
was it?
pussies until we're throwing it around to get what we want. Shut
Right,
up.
Right.
God, fucking annoys me.
Can't have it
They
both
throw
ways.
them around.
They really do throw them around. Some of them are big enough, too. It's like fucking horseshoes. Those are the ones I like. You throw them and they go... Hang them over your fucking door for good luck. Who's that? That's Nana's cunt. We just moved in.
If you're being hired because you're hot, then you should have to show your camel
And
toe every day.
deal.
Exactly.
Just deal.
Do you worry about that?
Right.
No, I didn't say that it's acceptable. No, I don't believe that it's acceptable, and I want to grateful to the concern of the Association of Sport Journalists because they take these things very seriously, and I think that it is not good that this kind of things happen, and it mustn't happen anymore. So I'm agree with the idea that it's good that everybody knows that a woman or a man deserve the same treatment in the locker room.
Okay, can you pause this, please? And how about this? How about a guy? You're right. So how about a guy stands on the sideline in a fucking in an outfit that is going to bring out sexual feeling? You fucking that's what annoys me.
Yeah,
you're using your
can't have it
sexuality.
both ways, right?
Don't use it and then get mad
when
somebody
someone acknowledges it.
And I don't mean they should touch her or be complete pigs. But if a guy makes a remark,
but dress in some baggier pants and a sports jacket. Put one of those female sports jackets on.
Yeah,
and do that. She's wearing a tiny little shirt. Her ass is fucking.
You don't even know how she got in her jeans.
Out.
I don't know how she got in them. Right?
Amazing.
God,
unbelievable.
Those must be stretchy.
Is there an extra zipper somewhere?
What would happen if you wore something that showed off your cock bulge, which every pair of pants I have on does?
Oh, it's fantastic.
If you wore like a pair of fucking like spandex where your dick was bulging out, they would find you repulsive.
Yeah, there would be a problem.
Yeah, there would be a problem.
God damn.
That's a weird world we live in.
Yeah.
Very strange. Everyone's talking about this one on TV today, though, huh?
Yes, because they can show pictures of the girl with the hot ass.
No kidding.
The news knows.
No kidding. The headline, Jets make asses of selves.
Oh, see? So even they're saying.
No, they don't.
But even they're bringing up her ass.
And they brought up the Hannah Storm thing again. Tony Kornheiser. What? I mean, get the fuck out of here. You remember the Hannah Storm with the short fucking skirt? And he makes a comment?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why you're not allowed to say this.
Cross-eyed fucking
skirt too short. Fellow ESPN sportscaster Tony Kornheiser sparked a firestorm earlier this year for saying her skirts are way too short for somebody in her 40s. Why can't you say that?
Not allowed.
Why?
I don't know.
This isn't regular work. I know regular work you guys are fucked, but, you know.
Yeah.
In the media world, we should be able to fucking pinch heinies if we want.
It's the worst. They just can't fucking just leave things alone. Shut the fuck up. Take it. You're in a locker room. You're on a sideline. You're on the field with fucking, guys that have just been, like Jimmy said, alpha males. Their entire lives have been devoted to just beating the fuck out of other men.
And fucking the cheerleaders.
Yeah.
That's all they know.
Yeah. And they see a
and then
hot
get this
fucking
Mexican
girl on the
broad with a
sideline.
heiny for days coming into the locker room.
Two of these guys can't get together and look at her and say, wow, wouldn't you like to shove your cock in that?
Right.
I mean, it's going to
Why
happen.
is that outrageous?
Because what she's
That's
doing...
the thinking of a male
You
right
can't
there.
send these guys to sensitivity training.
She's saying, look at my ass. It's great. Put me on camera because my ass is great and it makes you want to fuck me.
Right.
But don't in any way
Acknowledge that.
you want to fuck me.
Right. Keep that in your own brain.
And it's like, well, what, a woman can't be pretty? That's such a fucking semantics game because no one is saying that.
Yeah.
We all know when somebody is just dressing. Like, I mean, much as we shit on Hillary Clinton, she is dressing nicely like Oprah. Oprah's a fatso. She dresses very nicely, but she's not dressing to be sexually, exactly.
Right.
She's not trying to be sexually provocative.
Right, because she knows it's not about what she looks like, obviously.
Yeah, but Oprah dresses very, very well. Why
girl-
can't she dress like that?
Right.
Yeah.
This girl, it's all about how hot she is. I don't even know anything about her, but you've seen this a million times in the past, right?
Yeah, so don't bitch about it.
I think you should make these hot reporters wear spacesuits.
Yeah, really, just giant.
Make a rule.
Fucking space helmets.
Right, if you want to interview the players, you got to go in the locker room in spacesuits.
How about fucking Ellen DeGeneres? She dresses very nice, but she's not trying to be sexually provocative.
Right.
Who knows what they like?
But it's like, if you want to be taken seriously, you can dress really nice. You can look good, but everyone knows when you take that one step further, you're trying to make people want to fuck you. Right. When you're trying to get that effect, no one gives a fuck what you're saying.
It's an unwritten understanding. Like, you're there to be a hot piece of ass and maybe get something out of the players. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm sure there's a guy reporter doing all the heavy lifting. And she's there to kind of like wiggle her ass a little bit.
How many female comics do you know that you enjoy that, I mean, they can look good, but that are trying to be sexy? Like, Amy's a pretty girl, and she's good but she's not dressing in a fucking miniskirt. She's not trying to be sexually provocative. That's why people listen to her.
Because she's confident in what she says on the stage. She doesn't need to.
Sarah Silverman dresses
Same
down,
thing.
actually.
Right.
Which, you know.
Yeah, she's hot. But she doesn't need to show off her hotness. She's got talent without showing off her ass.
And it's like, we can't look good. No one's saying you can't look good, but everyone knows when you take that one step and you want people to want to fuck you.
Mm-hmm. See,
when you get that, when you want that, then don't cry when it works.
Susan Waldman is doing a disservice to women in broadcasting. She really is. She should be bringing this shit up. Like, yeah, it's about time because all these networks are hiring really hot women.
Exactly.
I guarantee Susan Waldman knows a whole bunch of pigs that can't get a job because they're not hot, but are very talented in sports talk.
Yeah.
Or sports reporting, whatever.
Yep, but they're ugly and fat, and they can't fucking...
I guarantee she hangs out with fucking fat, fucking ugly pigs that know a lot about sports.
Frumps.
So Susan Waldman is stupid in this
You're right,
case.
she's absolutely stupid. Absolutely. No one's ever made a pass at her, so she wouldn't know what it was.
Right.
Guys actually put their dicks away when she's in the building.
You put your dick away.
Ugly mutt. That's her nickname around the locker room. Old ugly mutt.
Speaking of Susan Waldman, her counterpart had an oopsie. Where is that? Oh yeah, it's right here.
Oh yeah.
This happened over break though, right, Danny?
Yeah.
I remember you emailing this. Good old John Sterling,
John Sterling,
the home run call guy, had this to say over the break.
There goes the deep right center field. It is high. It is far. It is gone. No, it's off the wall.
Oops. It is gone. Oops.
Oh, no.
Oops. Oh. A dud. Good for him. Yeah.
No.
So take these fucking hot chicks, throw them off the fucking field, get pigs in there to either so they could talk about the game legitimately, or have the hot chicks and they could shut the fuck up when people say stuff.
Yeah, where's one fucking fat, ugly... Where's the fucking female equivalent of John Madden or Pat Summerall or any of these fucking monsters?
Ow. With shotguns in their mouth? That's where they should be anyway. Where are they? Boom.
But there's none of them. How come it's only the fucking... It's like you're trained, and I know women would go, but men make those decisions, which in a way they'd be right, but they should... You're right, Susan Waldman should be taking the other angle and going...
I mean, she's stupid for coming out and protecting this woman.
What, you can't be pretty?
She's stupid to do that.
Posada's laughing. Pettit knew. My wings got potato salad in it. No one wants to go into my box.
I don't know if we're going to get to it today. Barbara Walters did a Progeria Kid special. That's just one for the ages.
Ooh. Just her saying Progeria.
No kidding. Then you got Oprah losing her shit on her show because she has to give stuff away to the audience every year.
Oh, I heard about this.
Yeah, it was a big XM Sirius thing.
Oh, was it? Yeah, sure it was.
And Lady Gaga explains the meat suit or the meat dress.
When I saw the meat dress, I was like, "What the fuck is that?" But her explanation just makes it all come together, and it makes total sense now.
It's kind of sad because I'm not a big fan of pop music, but it's obvious she's very talented, so she doesn't have to do all that shit. Like, what is she doing?
That's kind of how she was able to get to the point where people took notice that she even had any talent, which that's debatable as far as I'm concerned.
But I'm kind of embarrassed for her when she walks on the stage in a meat suit at the VMAs when she's really talented. Like, what are you doing? You look like a fool. What, your little monsters are enjoying your meat dress? What do the little monsters think?
Her meat suit.
Yeah. I had one of those once.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. It's made out of like ham hocks and liverwurst.
Oh.
Like
Any pictures?
No. It was like I had shoulder pads and liverwurst.
we should put someone in a liverwurst.
Try to put E-Rock in one as he's just eating
it constantly.
Exactly. It's like trying to put a bee in a honey hat.
We just go broke because he keeps eating the fucking meat suit. We stop eating it. We're trying to do a bit for the radio.
It's like trying to put a fly in a shit tuxedo.
Right.
It's like trying to put a bear in a salmon suit. Come on, this is fun, guys.
Can someone nudge E-Rock so he can enjoy this abuse?
Yeah, wake him up.
Wake him up. This is Grade A material. Look at the meat dress.
It's
what
just
are you
silly.
doing?
And it's real meat.
Yes, it is. God, she must have stunk after that.
Oh,
I'd
God.
still eat a big fat pussy, though.
Would you?
Oh, I would fucking move her fucking roast beef 1920s New Year's Eve outfit and fucking lick that giant fucking clit. Lick her fucking...
You got to pull one of those strip steaks away, and she goes, ow, that's connected. Jimmy goes, yay.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, why is this fucking filet mignon poking out of this hair?
You thought it was just grizzle.
Oh, gosh.
It's not grizzle.
Yeah.
You know, the stupid paper today had a butcher talking about the meat dress.
Of course.
And stupid Lady Gaga, like, went for cheap meat, basically.
I would hope so.
Well, yeah, that kind of looks like, flank steaks and
I
things
think
like
they
that.
said flank.
Yeah, that doesn't
I think
look
they
like...
decided it was flank.
I like to fuck her in the
very
butt and
green.
get E. coli on my dick and stick it in E-Rock's mouth. Sorry, E-Rock. I don't mean that.
As he's sleeping.
Yeah.
You know, we're kind of doing the Lady Gaga thing. So she was on Ellen to
Apparently they're good friends.
Well, I
She
wonder
did.
what that means.
My girlfriend is so tired of me talking about Lady Gaga's performances on Ellen, but man, she did a version of Speechless on Ellen. She's just really good.
She's very talented.
She's
That's why
fucking
this
good,
is,
man.
This is weird. Like, you look like a fool for no reason. Like, I don't know if you know Kesha, the TikTok
She's
broad.
good.
She should be wearing the meat dress because
Yeah.
she doesn't have any talent
Yeah.
whatsoever. She's auto-tuned. She's a studio creation. So have her in the dumb meat dress.
She should be wearing a dress made out of glue and vomit.
Right.
I like how Lady Gaga there had the meat hat, too. She
Yeah.
had the little, like, the Lucille Ball hat that she used to get in trouble for buying because she didn't tell Ricky. That stupid meat hat tilted to the side.
Oh, she must have smelled.
Oh, God, that had a stink. I hope she just passed out in it.
Yeah.
Fucking drank too much and passed out in bed in her meat suit.
She woke up in the fucking maggots had built an emerald city on her clit.
Shit. Who was that? The other one? What's her
That's
name?
Kesha.
Kesha?
Kesha's really hot.
Let's see a picture of Kesha.
Although, like, some pictures really hot, other pictures not so much.
Let's find a
Like
hot
the second one in that you had up wasn't bad,
Did I
right?
go in? Let me see.
See, she's not bad. She should be wearing the meat dress though, because she doesn't have the talent really.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
She
very
needs a
confusing.
meat dress. Is that what happens if you don't have talent? You need a meat dress.
Yes, and you know that.
Oh, great.
You know that shit.
I want to make a cummerbund out of pasta fazool. That's what I want to do.
A gabagool.
Gabagool. My
I'm gonna
mother.
make a tie out of gabagool. My muddiest.
my mother would make a tuxedo would make your mouth water.
Unbelievable the way she would take a meatballs and mold them into spats.
Socks out of cow tongues. God bless. Rest in peace.
And Lady Gaga won all the VMAs. We haven't really talked about the
Did
VMAs.
she sweep it?
Yeah,
won
she did.
just about everything. But she really wanted to win the Grammy. But the Grammy people aren't going to fucking pay attention to someone that puts a building on her fucking
ain't
head and
gonna-
walks out on a stage.
Nah.
She,
They aren't gonna dig
she
the meat
fucked
suit.
herself because she had the talent to win Grammys, but they're not going to give it to someone that looks ridiculous.
There are also those Rolling Stone asshole mentality. So they, you know,
No, I understand that, but if you're Lady Gaga, you want the Grammy.
Sure.
So, and she's smart enough to. She should have dressed down a little bit, and she would have won a million Grammys.
What are we looking at, Danny? Picture of her?
Kesha's Heine, which
It's a little rough.
$$, huh? $$, huh? That's her name. $$, huh?
What was the one that? Blessbings. That's right.
Oh, multiple blessbings.
Multiple
Yes.
blessings.
Yes.
Here's Lady Gaga explaining the meat dress.
Anyway, but what is the purpose of the meat?
Why do you
Helen has said that so many times.
What do you think the answer is going to be?
I already think I know what it is. It's about gays in the military or something like that. It's got something to do with gay rights.
Why? Where's the connection?
Because they want meat all over them. I don't know.
That's true.
That's a gay guy's dream to wake up with just dicks all over him. What happened?
Anyway, but
I don't know.
what is
Fucking
the
dicks fell out of the ceiling while I was sleeping, and now they're stuck to me like confetti.
Covered in meat.
That's every gay man's dream, that you wake up and there's cocks all over you. You're covered in cocks, like you're being attacked.
Can you go back to the Kesha picture? Your ass should never look like it has a log in it.
Yeah, she does. Kesha
I think just the opposite.
bikini
Look at
pictures
this.
don't.
Oh God,
that's not very flattering.
No, her asshole looks like Droopy Dog. Terrible.
It's horrible. She has a drop ass.
Yeah, it's a little droopy there.
Yuck.
Anyway, but what is the purpose of the meat?
Well, it's certainly no disrespect to anyone that's vegan or vegetarian.
Shut up.
I, as you know, am the most judgment-free human being on the earth. However,
You're not.
originally,
You're not the most judgment-free.
Stop giving yourself titles.
Didn't she judge the government or something? What was she judging recently?
If she was judgment-free, she wouldn't have been making a statement with the meat. She'd be like, what's the meat about? I felt like wearing meat.
Exactly.
You figure it out. I'm not telling you.
Yeah, my pudding suit fell off. I had to get a meat one quickly. My suit made of cottage cheese got blown off by someone's fan. Someone had a ceiling fan, and my cottage cheese fucking hat was blown all over like Kennedy's brains on the fucking limo.
And if she wants to be outrageous, make a dress out of like baby seal eyes or something.
Oh, that'd be great.
I looked like I was wearing a meat hat.
Yeah, I started this. Hoo-hoo, she's ripping me off.
Yes, my brother wore a meat hat in the kitchen of the Ambassador Hotel.
Oh, my other brother wore a pudding hat at the end of his career.
The cod.
The end of the decade.
however, originally, it has many interpretations, but for me this evening, it's as if we don't stand up for what we believe in, if we don't fight for our rights, pretty soon we're going to have as much rights as the meat on our bones.
That is the worst point I've ever heard.
She makes really bad points.
Wow. She makes the terrible points.
Shut up and sing.
Meat on our bones.
The meat on our bones does have rights.
It does.
Because it's part of us, asshole.
Yeah, that made no sense.
Yeah.
If we don't stand up for what we believe in.
They don't read the Miranda rights to your bones and then take your meat in for questioning. Stupid. It's all or nothing.
Yes, it's all connected.
The meat on our... That is the... She was trying to be
really
fucking interesting.
Profound.
And then they're like, what does that mean? And she had to think of something.
Yeah. And the audience, just the dumb lemmings. Yeah, applaud her non-statement.
They probably just showed a picture of something.
And
Call her out, Ellen.
I am not a piece of meat.
You are.
I hate the audience.
I don't know what to do.
Them. They're just, they're
showing pictures of vaginas. The whole crowd is going
Is that all
wild.
they do?
Of course they are.
Why didn't Ellen go, what the fuck are
Yeah,
you
what are you talking about?
There should have been a follow-up there. Don't let her get away with that horse shit.
Here's what she is. She's a 25-year-old kind of, average dumbbell from New York who's now a superstar and is being listened to. She's the type of girl you go on a date with. You'd fucking jerk her big clit like a cow on her and get blown in the fucking car. That's actually the sound she made when she was out with a gentleman of color sucking his dick.
Gentleman of color.
Yeah.
It's always a gentleman of color.
Of course. The white guy made the Alejandro noise. That wasn't effective.
No.
Alejandro.
I love her, too. I think she's fucking terrific.
Yeah. Simple. She doesn't have to
She's
do
terrific.
that meat dress thing.
Great
Just
performer.
sing. Right.
Amazing package shoved into her underpants.
You made it. Leave that shit to the fucking one-hit wonders.
She should have taken all that meat and shoved it into her panties and said, could you see the difference? Everybody went, no, we don't.
Oh.
Let me see.
Danny. Danny's showing giant clit pictures.
Gaga clit. That's a too big a clit. The one that looks like a fucking
dick.
It's a huge schnoz.
Ha cha cha cha
Yeah.
cha. Oh, come on. That's not a.
That's a
not
small
what that
penis.
is.
Why don't we take a break? Because Bill Burr is here.
Oh.
Yeah, he's going to be here the next couple days. Good news.
deal.
We like when Bill is in New York.
Like Bill.
And Michael Moore.
He needs attention because his
Yes.
last thing bombed.
This is what it is. It's
Notice
like, all right.
me.
Let me say something outrageous.
I brought this to everyone's attention yesterday, but now he went on Wolf Blitzer.
Of course he did. Who else would talk to him about this
What
nonsense?
do you think he thinks about the Moss there?
Oh, is that a tease?
Here's what
It's Michael Moore.
It's so. What does he think?
You can't figure this one out.
I don't know what he thinks, but I know what he said is he's trying so hard to be the guy who delivers the tough message. And it's like, you don't believe that. And if he gives something, he said that they should put them, we know what he said. He should put the mosque on ground zero. And his
Not
argument
here,
will be,
on.
because it strengthens and this country's about, or you don't mean that. You're playing a semantics game, you phony.
Yeah.
You know why it's despicable.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be mad because capitalism thing fucking tanked.
Why don't we just ask him? He's asleep in the office on one of the lounge chairs.
No, see, that's E-Rock.
No, this is Michael Moore. That contributes less.
That weighs more. It's always another one.
Yeah, it's a better one.
Come on.
I wish he was Rudy Ray Moore because he moves like him because he was paralyzed. Oh, no, wait, that was a different guy.
Whatever.
I'm bombing in a circle.
I had the time of my life. Now I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth. And I owe it all to you.
'Cause I've had the time of my life. Now I always thought of
you. I've been waiting for so long. Now I finally found this one to stay by me.
Yeah, we're writing on the wall, and you felt the magic of fantasy.
Now we dancing in our eyes, and the way we could night secretly. Now we take each other's hand, cause we really understand jealousy. Just remember,
you're the one. So I tell you something.
This could be love because
I've had the time of my life. And I never felt that way before.
yes, I swear it's the truth. And I owe to you. It's a day.
In my body and soul, God, you know that you never know.
So just let it go. Be afraid to lose control. No.
God knows on your mind. You stay with me tonight.
And me, just remember, all the one thing.
I can't get enough of.
So I'll tell you something. This could be love because I had the time of my life. No, I never felt this way before. And so I swear it's the truth. I owe to you all night. Had the time of my life. And I searched to be sure that I found the truth. I owe to you. Oh, had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before.
Felt this
And I
way.
swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. I had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. And so I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. 'Cause I had the time of my life. I searched for every open door.
The Opie and Anthony Show would like to honor the late, great Patrick Swayze with a tribute featuring his 1987 hit song from the Dirty Dancing soundtrack, She's Like the Wind. And now, Patrick Swayze.
Can't look in her eyes. She's out of my league.
Oh. Wow.
The virus. Sirius XM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
I don't want to take what you can give.
Opie and Anthony, Bill Burr in studio. Bill Burr's got another Comedy Central special this Sunday at 11 o'clock. It's called Bill Burr, Let It Go. And then it comes out on DVD on October 5th. So make sure you check it out on Comedy Central Sunday night at 11 o'clock.
What does let it go mean,
What
Bill?
inspired that? Were
does that
you
mean?
letting go of things? No, it's kind of like when I get real drunk in a bar.
Yeah.
And I just fucking start going off on shit, and like when the person's already tapped out of the argument, but I still just want to keep going.
Oh, right.
All right, dude.
Okay.
All right, dude. Let it go.
Let it go.
All right,
Let it
gotcha.
go.
Please.
That
gonna
makes perfect sense.
Are you going to be wearing a meat suit?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Meat on your bones.
You heard that clip.
And just it wasn't the point wasn't annoying enough. She had to do that running out of air thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna have as many rights as the meat on our bones. And it's like, oh my God, somebody fucking suffocate her with the seat cushion.
I think she needs a writer. She needs a writer to explain her outfits.
I don't know. We were talking during the breakdown. That's one of those things, though. When she's in her 30s, she's going to look back on that and she's any sort of a human being.
Yeah.
She'll look back and say, I was young. I thought I knew things.
Yeah.
I watched some YouTube videos. I was on Wikipedia. I thought I connected the dots, but I didn't.
And you brought up Fiona Apple, because Fiona Apple used to do all that horse shit.
Oh, yeah.
Where's she now? You know she's cringing looking at her old stuff, right?
Absolutely. Pulling her turtleneck sweater up over her head.
I think her.
With no pants on.
She was misunderstood.
What about Sinead O'Connor, too?
No, Sinead is still
Is she still
a rebel.
militant?
She's still committed. She's still a militant.
Is she?
Yeah,
Ripping
absolutely.
up a picture of the Pope on fucking SNL.
That was dramatic, though. Man. That was unbelievable.
was
You
it?
can't do that.
She got a big head of hair. She looks like a dyke.
You think? Jesus, that's a great observation. Seinfeld over here. I never looked at it quite that way.
I heard Yaphet Kotto's black too. Can I see her picture? She looks like a dyke.
That's what she looks like today.
Jesus, Detective Cumia on the case. Jesus Christ. When they ask her on her bio, it says she likes pussy sandwiches for lunch.
What did I know?
Jesus Christ.
It just came out of my face.
Janet Reno called her a dyke through a bullhorn.
Because she kind of had feminine features back when she was, popular. But now she kind of looks like fucking
she's rough.
Sinead Borgnine.
She should be driving a fucking cab and escape from New York.
Oh, look at her gut.
Oh, my God.
She's got a lesbian gut.
Oh, she's great.
Wow.
Gut.
Oh, she's
what
great.
happened?
Oh, wow.
Nothing compares to food.
To stew.
Oh, Bill, good to have you back. What brings you to New York?
I wanted to come
for the Comedy
here.
Central
No,
thing?
I wanted to come here and watch those loudmouth Jets get their asses kicked last night. Dude, that was the easiest money I ever made. I bet the Ravens straight up.
Did you really?
What kind of a game plan is that?
What was the spread
His
on that
game
game?
plan was, I know, I'm going to make Ray Lewis even madder before we play him. I hope he talks shit again this week. We play the Patriots. For the first time in 10 years, the Patriots actually had a quiet training camp. No one, because this guy was running his goddamn mouth.
Yeah.
Dude, and then what I love, too, is people actually think that he's confident.
Who, the coach or the player, Bill?
The coach.
Okay.
Rex Ryan.
Yeah. That was one of the most insecure dudes I've ever seen in my life. Chronic need to be liked. Cries himself to sleep with a vat of ice cream every night.
Hard to argue that point, Bill.
Damn.
Being a Jets fan.
You know what? One of the great things about being a psycho is you can spot another psycho from across the room. And when I watch that guy, like just when he makes jokes to the press and when they laugh, that pathetic need to be like, huh? And I'm just like, oh, he's got the disease.
He's got it. He's got it in him. 10-9, man.
I actually really like him, and I think he's a great coach. But that voice in his head won't allow him to think it.
He's got to calm down a little bit. What were the points last night? I don't even know.
I didn't even. I just straight up. I was
Straight up.
like, I also gave what's his face a little more credit. Joe Flacco.
Yeah, Flacco.
He was really annoying the shit out of me.
Yeah. Fuck.
Is that real, Danny? By the way.
What?
Yeah.
There's another one of these happy birthday things.
What? Breaking news?
And this is for, I think, happy birthday to Chip.
What?
I think there's a Chip happy birthday.
There's someone out there that's getting this on TV.
This has been happening. Some of these local news all over the country, they do these happy birthdays every morning.
Can we play one of the old ones?
Play one of the old ones to kind of... give people an example of what this is. But they do the happy birthdays. Hey, happy birthday to Mitch in Boston or whatever the fuck it is. And a lot of people like sneaking in Jimmy's characters from the show into these birthday wishes. So they send them in, and the news people actually mention it. And it's not just happy birthday. They mention like who's wishing him a happy birthday.
Very inside.
And it's just people from the
inside.
show.
A lot of show
It
references.
really is
very inside
completely
shit.
Inside.
Here's one that got on the local news. This is an older one.
It is birthday time.
It sure is. Happy 12th birthday to Michelle Toulousty. Birthday wishes from Mom, Dad, Melanie, Joey, Casey, and Rascal. Happy 7th birthday to Connor Peterson. Birthday wishes from your fishing buddies, Lacey and Scott.
Oh, my God. How do they not know that?
I know. That is the worst one I've ever heard.
It really is awful.
Connor. Come on. Lacey
That's
and
a fame.
Scott, fishing buddies. Lacey
No, but
and
Connor Peterson is a famous name at this point.
Yes. Of course it is.
And if you don't know, then the fishing thing kind of brings it together.
And then Lacey and Scott.
Happy birthday to Abraham Lincoln from the Wilkes Booth family.
Yeah. Happy birthday to 6 million Jews from Uncle Adolf.
Can we play another one?
Oh, God.
That really is silly. Connor Peterson.
Yeah.
Let's meet our champions right now. Happy 46th birthday to Terry Brookins. She likes to dance, play golf, go on vacation, and dreams to go on a cruise someday. Happy birthday from Rick, Kaylee, and Ryan.
Happy 10th birthday to Danny Benoit. He likes to play Xbox, lacrosse, and just talk on the phone. Happy birthday, Danny, from your wrestling chums, Vinny, Christopher, Eric, Sam, Greg, Tony, and Uncle Paul.
Do you know that one?
No, I don't know who that
Chris
is.
Benoit strangled his family to death.
Chris Benoit.
He was a wrestler.
The wrestling thing took his own life.
Son.
Strangled his own fucking son. It's one of the most horrific fucking stories in the last
That's how
5 years.
dumb these... and he says from your wrestling chums.
Wrestling, to bring it all together.
That's how dumb these newsreaders are. They don't know anything they're talking about.
It's like the serial killer who wants to get caught.
Yeah.
Just lingering around after the murder. Somebody arrest me.
The arsonist that stands by the fire truck watching him put out the fire.
Aroused.
Yeah.
He's the only guy standing there with half a heart on.
And Rod smelling of gasoline.
Asking too many questions to the fire chief. This guy must have been real smart, huh, Chief?
It's like fishing for compliments.
Right. Like dumb David Berkowitz. You're murdering a couple. Stay away from the fire hydrant, you fucking idiot.
Oh, my God. Is there one more? Yeah, let's play one more before we get to the new one.
Time now for birthdays on the 7th.
Turning 7 years young, Nevaeh, I'm hoping that's right, Stern. She is a little piece of heaven. Likes Hannah Montana and likes to help others. Nevaeh, happy birthday to you.
And turning 77 years young, Paul Hargis enjoys playing patty cake with all of his grandchildren. And hey, this is the best part. He enjoys watching First News every day. Thank you, Paul, and a very happy birthday to you.
It is 6:12.
I'm not 77. I'm 57. Make me sound like an older gentleman.
But you do like playing patty cake.
Yes, I do.
Oh, we got a brand new one. We got a brand new one.
So this is a brand new one.
Brand new one just came
I guess
in.
Chip making his birthday debut.
Yeah, Chip's a good boy.
God bless
Jokes
this
are
guy,
terrible,
whoever he
though.
is.
All right.
Here it is.
Young Billy, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too, Uncle Paul.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you, Christy. Celebrating today, Kelly Elizabeth Michaels is turning 6 years old. Happy birthday, Kelly. Love Pop.
She was 5.
Lyle Chip Chipperson is turning 37 years old today. Best wishes, love Uncle Paul, Greg, Tony, Ted, Edgar, Jim, and Steve from Yellowstone. If you have a birthday wish you'd like to get on the air,
Edgar. They threw Edgar in.
or log on to PAHomepage.com. We ask you to send in at least 2 weeks in advance.
The picture, I swear, it looks like a fucking a mugshot.
It's so obviously a mugshot.
The guy's got a hella mullet going. crazy ass mullet going.
A crooked mustache.
He's got like fucking inbred face.
Almost like he's
No
trying to-
eyelashes.
No eyelashes.
What the fuck? This guy, he won't be doing any modeling soon or nothing.
That's right, Chip. Holy no! You gotta fucking get that up online so the people can see. How do you not know looking at that fucking picture? Boy, they must have had no other birthday wishes.
Can we play the names again, please? The names are great. There's 30 of them. Steve from Yellowstone. Jesus.
Danny, send it to me. I'll
6 years old.
tweet it.
Happy birthday, Kelly. Loves pop. Lyle Chip Chipperson is turning 37 years old today. Best wishes, love Uncle Paul, Greg, Tony, Ted, Edgar, Jim, and Steve from Yellowstone. If you have a birthday wish you'd like to get on the air, just send it to the address on your screen or log on to pahomepage.com. We ask you to send them in at least 2 weeks in advance.
What do you think that guy did? That guy, that haircut, that's anywhere from like shoplifting to molestation.
Yeah, I'm thinking domestic. The mullet is always good for domestic assault on a wife or girlfriend. Or molestation, yeah.
That's unbelievable. Very good.
Wow.
Whoever's doing those, very fucking
God
good.
damn.
Man.
I love when those come in. It's just so fucking
They're wonderful.
fun to just put those dumb newsreaders in their place. Do a little research, stupid. Fucking Google the name. Google the name Liar Chip Jefferson. Then I could say it, and they'll never
Because I was
do
going to say, haven't you guys been
right.
talking about? Because
Yes.
I would think that the bit would be over the second you say it on
if
radio.
you Google,
Look at our door.
Yeah, see? Look at that.
Those are all the screen caps.
Real happy birthdays. Google Lyle
They got
Chip
that Jimmy,
Jefferson.
Ted Scheck.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
Ted Scheckler, Paul Hargis.
Oh, yeah. We got some of the other ones, Travis? Yeah, for Bill Burr. Why not? Here's
Ted
And they got
Scheckler's my
77 years. It's not even like he has any Benjamin Button makeup on. Look at that. He's clearly...
Here's another one that got through, Bill.
First, happy birthday to you. We've got some great ones to celebrate.
Celebrating on February 1st. I think Jimmy's celebrating birthday today.
Yeah, Captain Jimmy Nordenberger. We're told it's his birthday, if you know Captain Jimmy. 43 years old.
Happy birthday from Steve, Sammy, Greg, Chip, Tony, and Uncle Paul.
That's a great one with Captain Jimmy.
And it's clearly a Photoshop picture of Sully Sullenberg and Jimmy morphed together.
Here it is.
I just like that that's just fun. Captain.
The third thing
Do you think he has this ship? We'll be right back.
The third thing down is YouTube, Opie and Anthony, more Chip Chipperson. Fucking asshole Lyle Chip Chipperson. Like, all you'd have to do is Google the fucking name
and you
and
would see
realize
where
it's
it's
a
coming
joke. Dummies.
Stupid news.
His Facebook page.
My favorite is
Look at the mouth. It doesn't even fit.
The Ted Scheckler
Yes, the Ted
Photoshop
Scheckler
is my
photo.
favorite thing ever.
It's the best
That
one.
Photoshop of Ted Scheckler is horrendous.
Unbelievable.
That's the best thing I've ever
You
seen.
with a horrible mustache.
People are fantastic.
Yep.
Love it.
Awful photo of me.
Just talents.
Fucking A.
You ever put out a Lounge Act record? That should be the name of it. People are fantastic.
People are fantastic.
The new easy listening.
I just want to tell you.
So we did the Lady Gaga meat
yes.
fucking dress.
Yeah.
Really just took down my Jets a notch or two.
No, I didn't. I still think doesn't mean they're not going to win the division or even the goddamn Super Bowl. I just don't understand.
Was it a tough division? I don't even know.
Our division, yeah. Well, this thing, the Jets' defense is awesome. It's,
I know,
their
absolutely.
offense is anemic, but I mean, they were also going up against the Ravens. They'll beat most of the average to shit teams. They'll beat them, but when you go to playoffs, you're going to be playing Ravens or better.
Defense wins
Yeah.
Super
So
Bowls, though,
what?
right?
I just don't understand why you would get the whole league amped up to kick the shit out of you. Actually, the best thing that could have happened to them was that they lost. So now they shut up.
Keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, I was
right,
kind of
yeah,
hoping that they were going to win.
Everyone will calm down now.
Yeah, and they would keep talking.
Maybe it is good.
What was he saying, Rex Ryan? I haven't paid attention.
Basically, that they were going to win the Super Bowl, and here we come. Look out, fuckers. We're kicking your ass.
Yeah, right.
I'm the shit.
Right, it's all
Shut up, voice in my head.
All
I
the
am
above.
as good as my dad. I am as good as my dad.
He's his own worst enemy, right? That old gag.
Yeah.
How are your Pats this year? I don't even know.
I was flying when they played. It looked like the offense was great, but they let up a ton of yards. But somehow they didn't. They only let up 24 points. But what's his face there had like 350 yards. Ocho Cinco had like 179 yards, 59 yards or something. So, yeah, there's still yards to be gained on us. So, I mean, we got the shit kicked out of us by the Ravens. We got raped in the playoffs. So, I still think it's the Jets' division. I mean, I don't know. Sanchez, at least he manages the game now. He doesn't throw interceptions, but he couldn't get him going though.
What'd you think of Michael Vick getting out there, throwing the ball around?
Yeah, it was
running.
great. It was
a lot
great.
of running. That motherfucker just doesn't care. He'll run right in. Like he's not like, I think he feels I really gotta fuck myself up so people get over this dog bullshit.
They got over it in Philly, though. They don't give a shit.
Oh, Jesus. Philly? Come on.
It's Philly.
They probably bonded with him. I like this guy. He seems down to earth. I also torture my pets. It's a fucking dog.
They
The
don't
fuck?
care. They're over it in Philly, yeah. They really are.
Are they really?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
it?
they are.
That's great.
Oh, yeah,
They're fine
Jesus.
with it.
That's
They're really
Yeah, as
fine
long
with
as you could do anything as long as you get those people a Super Bowl championship. Why would they care?
They don't care about some fucking dogs.
Nah.
Dude, I'll tell you, the next Michael Vick coming is that kid on University of Michigan. Did you watch? The guy's insane. He throws for like 270 yards and ran for 250.
Jesus.
He set the record, the all-time record last week, and then broke it this week. Those were his first 2 weeks. Hey, he's one of those guys. Okay, the first receiver's covered. You going to check your second or third? Nah, fuck that. I think I'll just run 70 yards for a touchdown. Look, I looked. You weren't open. What am I supposed to do? One of those guys.
Either that or he'll blow his knee out and become a bitter gym teacher.
Who's the best scrambler ever?
Or that.
Or that.
Or that. That could happen, Anthony.
Bill, that's a question for Bill. I don't
Best
know.
scrambler ever, do you think? I mean, Staubach was known as one at one point, and Tarkenton, obviously, but
Best
it's like Michael
scrambler
Vick
ever.
and McNabb. These guys are way better.
This guy is at a diner and making eggs.
I don't understand what you mean. I'm talking football.
Scrambled.
It's a good one. Eggs. This guy. Get
Best
outta
scrambler ever.
here. Someone with eggs. I said that.
I'd go Elway or Steve Young.
Oh, fuck
Steve
yeah.
Young.
That's
Just,
Young,
just
man.
because those motherfuckers could stop scrambling and then throw it 40 yards back across the field.
How did that
It
work?
wasn't just those other guys, like, when Vic starts running, he's just going to run.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it.
You forgot Elway used to scramble.
Fuck
'cause
yeah.
Late in his career, he was not moving as much, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Those
forgot
moves
about
where
that.
they have to actually bend over and kind
let
of
players
roll
fly
off
over
the
him?
guy,
Yeah.
and he's looking around for a receiver. Yeah, they're all over him. It amazes me.
And none of those guys can walk after they're
they're all
40.
crippled.
There's no way anybody should ever get mad at what a professional football player makes.
Forget about
What's
it.
the guy? What's his name? Denard Robinson?
Robinson, yeah.
Oh
my God, he's got that
this
fucking
guy.
predator shit happening out the
Yeah.
bottom of the helmet.
No kidding.
Yeah, he looks like a running back playing.
Fumbles the snap, takes off. Broken plays are very...
Holy shit, look at this guy threading needles. Threading needles.
Wow.
It's like watching, the fifth grader who hit his growth spurt, and he's just way beyond everybody else.
Yeah, fucking wow.
But is he, can he throw?
Yeah.
How many
That's
people are in that fucking stadium in Michigan?
I know, right? That place was packed.
That looked like more than an NFL stadium.
They love their
Oh,
college
no, yeah,
football, man.
Guy's
over
built like
100,000.
an Ethiopian marathon runner.
100,000
Doesn't have a
people?
lot of meat on.
Yeah, and they keep having battles. Like, college football's insane. So, they'll have 104,473, and then Ohio State will add another tier just so they can get. Well, we had the biggest stadium.
It's like the Stanley
No, it's
Cup.
out of control. Do you
They're
remember-
just adding rings to it?
Yeah, and back in the day, remember the old stadium? Like, you line up for a field goal and you're watching someone take a piss out in the parking lot. Now it's just completely enclosed,
Yeah.
and they just keep building them just higher and higher.
109,000 people.
109.
Can I see that again, Danny? That view, that view that we just saw. I've never seen a stadium that crowded.
Oh yeah, they just pack them.
I went to a Michigan Ohio State game out there. It was insane.
I could imagine.
Are the people kind of split on who they want to win?
There was a lot of rivalry going on that day, Jimmy.
I don't know college. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at what that looks
He's
like.
not even looking at a quarter of the stadium.
Looks like
there.
a Larry the Cable Guy show. Pressing. Any stand-up that thinks we're hot shit. Larry's doing arenas. What
does that look?
It's just a massive. It looks like a concert.
unbelievable.
Like the aerial view of a concert.
Yeah, it's like Woodstock.
What's the biggest stadium in the NFL? I guess Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Has to be.
I went to that one. That one's ridiculous.
100,000?
Is it 100?
I don't know. Bill. It's nice, right?
Has to be, right?
Well, they could get over 100,000, but then the fire department came in and they were just like,
fuck that.
Well, they had like standing room only that was like 25 people deep, so you couldn't see shit.
We got a guy yelling on instant feedback, happy butt from Ann Arbor. 113,000. A lot of exclamation points. I was there.
Yeah, you were 112,000.
Yeah, you in the whole
others.
state. I mean,
yeah,
it's more exciting if you. I mean, more impressive if you weren't there.
You think it's easy to get out of the parking lot after a game like that?
Oh, God, imagine how long that takes.
No, but that Michigan-Ohio State rivalry puts that Yankee-Red Sox shit to shame. Like, it's not like, you go out to Midwest and it's like, hey, Mom, you want some pop? It's over on the box. And you're just looking at them like, look at these fucking nerds. And the second that stuff starts, you get, like, nervous. Like, am I wearing the right colored shit?
It's hardcore, right?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't understand college.
It's not even fun. It was just like, at least maybe the people I was with.
Well, we got someone from Ohio checking in. Chris in Ohio. Go ahead.
Hey, Denard Robinson, for one thing, cannot hold a candle to Terrell Pryor, the Ohio State quarterback. If he's a guy who could really throw and really run, Denard Robinson's going to get broken in half by midseason. He's only 185 pounds, and the problem is he can't do anything but run. He can throw the short routes, but Michigan is terrible. Michigan will be lucky to win half their games this year, and will be.
They're going to kill you guys this year.
Oh, no, 7 straight Ohio State beatings of Michigan.
Yeah, but people graduate. You don't have the same team anymore. You guys are going to lose.
Hey, look at the rankings. Look where Ohio State
I don't need to look at the rankings, sir.
Well, we have Terrell Pryor is a much better quarterback than Ohio than
You sound like you have on Ohio State pajamas right now.
Well, a song maybe, but that would be the extent of it.
What's that, sir?
Yeah, you heard me.
Yeah, I love that.
All right. Wow, Danny's putting up pictures of stadiums where they're just adding pieces that just don't look like it belongs. Look at this one.
That looks like
it doesn't look like it belongs.
That's where the Longhorns play, and Austin is the University of Texas. I think they've added on to the stadium at least 2 or 3 times what it was originally designed for.
Who wants to fucking have people like a newly built thing with 10,000 extra people over your head?
Yeah, right on top of
Yeah, built
your
on
head.
top of something that was built before the Three Stooges. No, but this is like the population is just completely out of control. That's how you do it. Like that lower part of that, the horseshoe, that's the original one. When they're like, rah, sis, boom, bah.
That's all it was.
Get a fucking raccoon coat,
Yeah, a banner.
23 skidoo. Yeah.
You wore a sweater.
Yeah, now this is like just everybody just continuing to fuck. We've outfucked our highways. That's what I can tell you. Just being like everywhere I go is LA traffic now.
Yeah. Yep.
I absolutely lose my shit when I'm doing like afternoon radio to hype some gig and I'm stuck at like 2 in the afternoon. I do absolutely. I'm just like, where the fuck are all? Aren't you guys should be at work?
I was in LA for the first half of the vacation this past like 2 weeks ago, whatever. I was
thanks for calling.
stunned. Hey, no problem.
Doesn't call anyone. What's
sorry,
wrong with you, Bill?
I was hanging out
Get
with
used to
somebody.
Huh?
Yeah.
Was there a
much
casino
prettier than you.
off of the 5? Oh, there you go. I totally understand then. You shouldn't have called me. Good for you. Good for you. Did you bang her under the Hollywood sign? Huh? Did you get your tourist stuff in there? Good for you.
I was actually at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I stayed at the Beverly Hills Hotel for the week.
In the Jackie Gleason suite.
Yes.
I'll have the and away we go burger. What would you like, sweetheart? I'll take the baby, you're the greatest salad.
Shit. That is so fucking
You say it's a
true.
tourist trap, Billy?
Oh, it's great. No, they treat you like fucking gold in that place.
Of course they do.
You're out by the pool. You can just picture,
You got a robe.
a young fucking Clark Gable swimming around. Here we go. The Beverly Hills Hotel.
Young fatty Arbuckle.
Yeah, with a Coke bottle.
What do you think of the spruce goose? Is it going to be able to get off the ground?
I don't know. Let's see what it can do. Lucky Lindy did pretty good last week. Boy, towel boy. I'm a little wet over here. Bring a lounge chair out for my best gal. Look, not a Negro in sight. The oldie days.
The oldie days.
It really does harken back to those days, though.
Having an argument who's better, Glenn Miller or Tommy Dorsey?
Yes, Tommy Dorsey. Much better. No. Cares. It was great. I had a good time. But like you said, the fucking traffic. Out of fucking control in L.A.
But at least L.A., it continues to move. There's nothing I've found worse than trying to get into the Lincoln Tunnel at like 4:45. There's nothing worse than that.
What are they doing over there that they... Because they have traffic, those stupid traffic fucking police that just fuck traffic up. What's the problem? Is it just too many cars?
You're asking me, like the head of transportation over here? I have no idea.
Bill Burr, head of transportation for
there's too many. There's too many people. Penicillin is the problem.
Yeah,
it's given out too liberally.
Cures.
It's a great idea.
Things.
Yeah, but we've gone against nature, where the weak survive.
People are supposed to just drop dead.
Yes. You can't survive if you're a dumb squirrel. You die, but if you're a human being, you continue living and you can procreate.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah,
make a
and
valid
make
point.
5 even dumber people. Because how dumb's the broad who's gonna fucking bang you? Like let you enter her unprotected.
Yeah.
There you go. These are just theories. Opie, anything over there? He's over there getting thumb cancer.
No, I'm actually tweeting the Lyle Chip Chipperson fucking video for everybody.
I like
Opie
what
Radio.
George Collins said.
All right, I'm back, Billy.
You look at how stupid the average person is and realize half of the people on Earth are more stupid than that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah. They're not contemplating the population problem.
No. You are.
Yes,
you
I am.
realize, like, we're out fucking our highway system.
Yeah, I think you and I and Jimmy, we should get tax breaks. For
Yeah.
being the age that we are, and we haven't brought anybody into this world.
That's right.
That would be good. If
We
they
should
could
be
do
allowed to
something like
have
that.
V8s with no fucking guilt.
Or at least we should get a little like a certificate of merit for good aim. For hitting the mouth and asshole consistently for over 40 years.
For over 40 years. Jesus.
I have no guilt. I just got traded in my old Escalade.
Oh, you did?
Traded it in for a brand fucking new one.
That's great. I have no problem with this. There's no problem. There's nothing wrong with a Hummer. There's just too many people doing it. So I don't think it's the engines. It's the people.
You know what the thing comes with? A sticker for it's your green, like how green the vehicle is.
Oh,
and it's a scale of 1 to 10.
What did it get?
10 being the best vehicle. It got a 1.
Jesus.
It just is an abomination for the planet. And I could give a flying fuck.
Well, I was looking at that Dodge Challenger. I was like, finally, all right, fuck this. I'm going to get the one with the stick shift. It's like a $1,300 gas guzzling fee. I looked at all this. I'm like, Jesus Christ. But this is the thing. I rented one for the week just with the V6, which had no balls, but felt like a Hemi getting out of my Prius. But it like, there's no place to drive it in L.A.
Nah, where you
There's
gonna
nowhere
go?
to go. You. That's it. Just watching the needle going all the way down to E.
You got an Arnold Schwarzenegger clutch leg.
Yeah.
Your fucking left leg is just fucking buff.
There was just no place to drive it. So now I'm thinking maybe I'll get like an old Impala, just a cruiser, just something to drive around in.
Will that get a good green sticker, you think?
No, I don't. I think it'll get like a 4.
Yeah, those things get... Oof.
The Escalade. Do you know the Enola Gay actually got a better rating than the Escalade?
Yeah, it's the thing does burn some fuel. I don't mind. And then the fucking the Mustang's great. I finally got that back from Rhode Island where they were doing more work on it. And now it's just crazy. It's like just about
Rhode Island. Did it still have the stereo in it when you got it back?
Yeah, I know. What a miracle. Yeah, there's a Shelby place up there, so I just had them do work to it. It's just
Did they
just
shine
short
up the little snake on the side of your car?
Yes. Yeah, they shined it up. It's just short of 800 horse now at the rear wheels.
Where do you drive that?
Down Ocean.
Yeah. What's that mean, 800 horse? Like, what is a good... I don't...
It means it goes real fast.
800 horsepower, because a lot of times if it's 800 horse at the engine, it's not 800 at the rear wheels. You're losing a fuckload.
Bunch of horses just disappearing or something, right?
Yeah, that's right, Chip. But it's so much fun to drive. You floor the fun. It used to be like I'd get about 9 pounds of boost out of the turbo when I would just
I don't know what any of this means.
Me neither.
Oh, it's how much air is just being compressed into the fucking
See, most people would have
engine.
tapped out at that moment. I don't know what this means. Oh, okay.
No,
I guess I'm a little too.
right.
And now he's really going.
No, this, you know why?
He's too
Because we're not
excited.
just talking to each other. There's some gearheads out there. I'm catering
Okay,
to the
all right.
audience, not just everyone in here. Oh,
Listen,
it just goes
when you
fast.
ca-
Fuck
when-
it. All right,
when-
I
when-
win. I mean, you win. I'm tapping. Yes, it goes fast. It's great.
When
It
you
sounds
connect the
fantastic.
aspirator tube to the universal joint, the differential.
It goes.
I
vroom,
never
vroom.
forgot aspirator tube. That was one time when I got fucked at Midas Muffler. I went in
your
and they
aspirator
fixed it,
tube?
and I got out and it was still loud. And then I took to somebody else. You got a busted aspirator tube. And I'm just looking at this moron going, this is the guy I have to fucking pay? This fuckhead? That's what made me start to learn about cars.
Holy
I'm like,
shit.
if this idiot can do this for a living.
You think they
Hey,
size?
you got a busted aspirator tube.
You think they size you up and just say shit to you
Oh, absolutely.
that you have no idea about?
Yeah.
I mean,
And
for
you don't
all I
wanna
know, it
call-
doesn't even exist.
And you don't want to call them out on it because then you know what I mean? Then you're going to look stupid.
Yeah, next time, whatever they tell me I need, I'm just going to yell the part back at them. You got a busted an aspirator tube?
Oh, fuck.
Well, listen, I can cut your brake.
yeah, that'll be like, oh, fuck, he's on to me.
He knows what that is. Fuck. It's only a screw.
Yeah. Oh, it's just the aspirator tube? Right. No matter what it is.
Right.
I think they just make shit up to see if you call them out. Like, it doesn't exist. Like, we got to put a colonic on in your engine. And if you don't go, what the fuck is that? If you're like, all right, he goes, oh, this asshole wants me to think he knows what he's talking about.
Right.
And then he kills you. That's what I would do.
I think that's happening.
Colonic.
Let's hear from the mechanics. We got mechanics listening to the show.
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
you fucking with us or what?
Of course we do.
Tell us.
Doctors we don't have listening.
Motherfuckers.
Lawyers.
You got some gambling debt.
Someone was saying where the Gators play, that stadium was made for 21,000 people, and it now holds like 94.
Oh, God,
Oh, yeah.
that can't
The
be
swamp.
Proving your point.
Come on, that cannot be safe. That can't be safe.
Oh, I'm sure it passed all the Florida codes of building near a swamp.
On a swamp.
How fucked up was with that guy who was going to burn the Koran? Like, he actually... That went international. Like, he was the spokesperson
yeah.
for this country. This guy had like... It's like... If he just did that and you didn't report it, no one would have known. He would have
No
been
one.
out there in the swamp.
By
You
himself.
know, make sure it doesn't catch the billy bass on fire either. I'm burning the Koran. All right.
It got to the point where people actually, presidents of nations,
The Pentagon
were calling
called him up.
Pentagon called him.
And this is what I love. I love how he said, all right, I'm not going to do it. And then all the TV vans and the satellites went down and drove away. And he was like, wait a minute. Maybe I will. Can I have 16 seconds of fame?
But he said he's not going to do it, and he'll never do it. So what kind of talking did he
I think the
did he
Pentagon
get?
might have
You
had a
think
little
there was
message
a little,
for him.
little visit?
I
paid
can
to
tell you
this
right
guy?
now, there was at least 30 people on other lines snickering during that phone call. What's funny, because Jesus just called us, sir, and he said, I'm a little busy to call that redneck down there in the swamp.
Oh, yeah, he got a talking to because he seemed a little scared.
Yeah, he did seem really scared.
He wanted to make
after
everyone
the
know
fact.
he'll never burn
Yeah, he goes,
one.
I'm never doing... Actually, I'm a Muslim now.
Yeah.
I bet they
Please
showed him a
don't hurt
beheading
me.
video, which he probably never watched. This is what they do.
I took him to the basement of the White House. Bill.
I think it was a little bit easier. They probably just said, he's at church, he's not paying his taxes. They just had the IRS
They found
call.
something,
They
right?
found something.
You're right.
Some sort of love interest that.
Here we
But
go.
there was no talks
Wasn't
about
quite
tolerance
mature.
for him, though. No one talked about tolerance for that fucking pastor.
I know.
You didn't hear that one person saying we have to show tolerance for an unpopular view.
yeah,
I think the fact that they never called him an absolute moron and people actually discussed whether he had the right. Does he or does he not have the right? Just says, I'm going to take a shit on the Torah. Does he or does he not have a right? Up first, Professor So-and-so from Johns Hopkins University. Nobody's just saying this guy is a fucking moron.
Yeah.
Let's hear what the guy in the bleachers wants to do next.
You know, we have mechanics on the line. We have to fucking go to them.
Okay.
Because they lie to us all the time, these motherfuckers. Don't use your real name. Because what?
Danny, what stadium is that?
What?
That's
This
the
is
original.
Florida Field. Yeah, Travis sent me this. It's
that the
Florida
Gators?
Field. Yeah, University of Florida. That's the original
Look at the
stadium.
original one.
It's 21,000.
The marching
Yeah,
band comes out.
one tuba.
So they've added on since. And
is
now
it the same place too?
Yeah. Now that
is
this.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you could kind of see
Dude,
the
you got to
original.
get into college football's insane. Like they have a game every year, the Florida-Georgia game. They have to play it in Jacksonville. They have to play in a neutral city because the violence and shit was just getting too fucking crazy.
Why don't they just not play?
What's that about?
Why don't they just say you two teams can't play because your fans are assholes?
Relax.
Who cares?
It's a stupid
They're
game.
bored out there.
It's like the Red River rivalry game, Oklahoma versus Texas. Then they got to meet in Dallas. So
Yeah.
everybody feels like they're on a vacation. I ain't that mad at you. Wasn't for you guys, I never would have got to Dallas.
Vacation.
Who do you think killed Kennedy? I was down there today.
All right, here we go. Mechanics. We got Brooks in Kentucky. Brooks.
All right, we know how it's going to wind up for this guy.
Yeah, okay. Brooks.
Brooks.
Good morning, fellas. Yeah, there was this dick I went to high school with. He was just always such a jerk, and he came into a shop. I didn't even work at it, but a friend of mine did, and we're standing there. The guy comes in and tells us he's got this problem. We installed muffler bearings.
Muffler bearings.
$49.95 for the parts and $60 for the labor. We bought a bag of weed and a keg and had a party.
What are there's no such thing as muffler bearings?
At least not on old cars. There's probably some on new cars.
Well, in the 70s, there definitely weren't.
No.
Oh, look at that. All right, let's go to Mike in Maine. Mike.
Yes, sir.
Mike.
Hey, Mike.
What's going on, guys?
Done that in a while.
Yeah, you don't come up here and talk to a lobster like that. Main jokes.
Oh, boy. Mikey.
All right, you guys. Yes, sir. You guys want to know about honesty with mechanics?
It's the only reason why we're taking your fucking phone call.
Yeah, well, you'll see that a lot more with independent shops because there's not too much as far as like regulations go. But like I myself am a Ford certified technician, and more of the guys that work at the dealerships tend to be a little bit more honest with like warranty audits and this and that. But you will see.
James in Alabama. What's up, James?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Listen, if you can Google this picture of the University of Alabama Bryant-Denny Field, back in the day, literally, there's a picture where you could pull up your Model T and watch the game from the Model T. And now, as of last weekend when they played Penn State, 102,000 people in this stadium that goes around the exact same 100 yards.
Yeah, someone is saying on feedback here, it used to hold 7,000 seats.
Yeah, you could look out.
God,
Look what it looks like.
And it was a little
Get the
field.
fuck out of here. Is that before and after? The before and after pictures of college football stadiums. That's a great thing to do today. Do it on your own. Unbelievable.
They just kept stacking them up.
Just keep stacking it. You think they're done?
No, another tier. Come on.
Well, that's the thing too. Then they always want to keep a part of the original stadium on some of those. That's when it gets scary. Like
That's
the Cotton
the
Bowl.
foundation.
I took a tour of the Cotton Bowl. That's how much of a fucking nerd I am. I actually took a tour of it.
Do you love
Worst-
college football?
Yeah, I got into it in like the last 3-4 years, right? So I take a tour of this thing. We come walking into this monstrosity of a stadium. So the first question I asked the person is, I go, how many people does this one hold? And she's like 27,000. Sitting there looking around, I think it's a little bit more than that.
Perhaps more than that.
And then she sits and she opens it up. She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, 97,000." And right there, all of her credibility was gone for the tour.
Now I have to throw out all of your testimony.
All right. I'm just going to sort of meander away from the tour if you don't mind.
And do it on my
She
own.
was off by 70,000 people.
That's all.
Dummy.
She said, well, they give us this stuff. We're supposed to rememorize it. She said it like 3 times. You got to rememorize it. And I was
Rememorize.
like, rememorize. I was like, okay.
Great. Thank you.
No, she was cool, but it was just like, all right.
She was a dud. Should have raped her.
Jesus, Jimmy.
Why? That's what she gets. She'll learn those numbers next time.
In a perfect world, Jimmy. In a perfect world.
She's in the hospital having her asshole sutured shut. She'll remember 97,000
sutures.
She'll never make that mistake again, right, Jimmy?
Exactly.
You gotta teach her broad
Bill
sometimes.
gives her a fucking good pounding, a good violent fuck, which is much more about anger than sex. Good punch to the side of the face.
Falls out of the upper deck.
Oh, God, you'd get in so much trouble for that.
Oh, would
You think?
That's so the comedian rapes tour guide for wrong facts.
You think that would be a problem?
You know, then you'd be that classic.
Not the comedians.
That classic comic who just every groan is political correctness. You raped her and threw her off a balcony. You're fucking politically correct.
Kevin in Jersey.
Loosen up.
Kevin.
Morning, fellas.
What's
Hello.
up? Bill Burr's studio, by the way.
We used to sell summer air and winter air to the brothers. $10 a tire.
This is what mechanics used to do.
Summer air and winter
they're still
air.
doing
Good
it.
Lord. You could
Right.
you could have sold that to me.
That's good.
Look at the hiney. Come on. Of course you got to sexually harass
Imagine a nice
her.
fucking log coming out of there like a Manx cattail.
Oh, my God. What do you think of that, Bill? You're a sports guy. You
Yeah,
like the
no.
hot reporters on the sidelines
but
and
you
in the
know-
locker rooms?
But you know what the thing was? It turns out that she wasn't even offended. They kind of made the whole thing up.
Well, they're trying to make it more of a big deal. She knows. She
Well,
knows
no,
people looking
she-
at her ass. She accepted the apology, which rarely happens in this world, by the way.
She's used to dealing with Mexican men.
She bills herself as the sexiest
Yeah,
sports reporter
sexiest.
in Mexico. So it's like you're selling sex.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what did they do? A couple of cat calls?
Yeah,
they weren't even
I think a
grabbing ass
football
on.
whizzed by her, though.
Hubba, hubba.
I think they threw a football.
Auga.
Yeah, there was a football thrown or something, but
No, he
she
kept.
didn't have to block it or anything.
No, they kept overthrowing it so it would land near. They weren't throwing it at her. They were
Oh,
throwing
they
it.
want her to bend over?
No, so the player
players
would
could
have
get
to go
near
run
her.
over and be
Okay.
like, "Hey there, sweet tits."
They were all
Grab her
They were
ass.
all taking their shot,
Yeah,
right?
taking a look at her. Hey, how are you, madam?
And hoping they could get into that.
Lay on her belly and tee up the ball in her
Her
asshole.
ass looks like she got butt cheeks implants.
Yes, exactly.
It doesn't look real.
No, it looks odd.
That's that Hispanic blood, man.
Yeah, no, I
They grow a
understand
nice
that.
ass.
I know, but usually that they're standing on some thighs that are a little thicker than that. You got,
Yeah.
you got to have a foundation.
You could come at her
Yeah,
without
yeah.
even fucking her. You could just put your dick between her cheeks and just kind of dry hump it.
Yeah.
Fucking lubricate it with anything. Fucking pine cones.
You know how awful that would be.
Wouldn't matter on that ass.
You're gonna see
cactus needles.
Oh my God! Can you imagine? Look, is that her? Holy shit!
Yeah.
Every picture is hotter.
Yeah,
than
come on.
that.
She looks like a stripper.
White pants.
Yeah, exactly. She looks like a stripper. Of
How could
course
you
you're
say
gonna
that?
get-
Because you look like a stripper.
But you're right.
okay.
She's not the one complaining, though. It's more
I know.
these other dumb Americans. Because, again, what do you think? Mexican men are polite to her?
Oh my God. They must really hoot and holler at her.
They're all height-wise right up to her about her ass cheeks. Put their little black-haired faces into it. We all have black hair. I get it.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. They do. Very dark hair.
Look at this stadium. Looks like
LSU?
it's gonna fly away.
Oh, LSU.
LSU's got a big one.
Jesus Christ.
LSU's got a big one.
Used to have 15 seats.
I know.
And- yeah.
Yeah, and then they added that and whatever the hell. They got an Olympic
like a
track.
Dome.
Yeah.
And then what they do now, like they did in Dallas, they put the huge fucking screen in, and then these things could be as big as your imagination, right?
That
Big as your imagination.
Well, I
Jesus.
this,
No, hold on. Mr. Wizard wants to make a point.
Let Willy Wonka talk.
I think you guys are being too hard on him. Can you continue your point, Opie?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How big can a boy dream? Go.
thank God I just returned from vacation, so you can't see how red I am right now. Thank God it's covered up by the
stadium.
fine sunburn I got the last 2 weeks.
Oh, they're calling you Doug Henning.
Oh God!
As big as your imagination.
That's a big stadium. I have a big imagination. Oh, boy.
Yeah, sometimes they just pop out, don't
As big as
Opie,
your
do you
imagine-
miss daydreaming in your childhood?
Yes.
Look at how embarrassed he's getting. This is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Big as your, why, that's not bad. That's a
As
good.
soon as I said it, I
of
saw
course.
Jimmy's eyes. I'm like, oh,
Well, because you
boy.
said as big as your, and then you just said
boy.
imagination. And we're all like, that's
I
pretty
couldn't-
darn big.
'cause I
Hope.
couldn't come up with a good.
Pretty darn big.
I couldn't come up with a good word.
No, it's
Imagination.
sure.
Look at Opie trying to look at the TVs, just avoiding any sort of eye contact.
I'm not looking
Why?
at the
It's
show.
all right.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Bill.
Everyone
Burr.
has a
Fuck
big
you.
imagination.
No.
Bill does. I do.
I imagine a flying stadium.
You know what I like? You know what I liked about it? That was his heart talking.
It really
Yes.
was.
I have a
really
heart.
was.
The heart's coming out.
Big as a boy's imagination.
Becoming a father is really fucking up the radio show for me.
It's okay, Opie.
All right, Bill Burr, we're going to take a break.
Why?
To get me out of this.
Why?
Oh, come on.
We're all just going to sit here and daydream a bit.
I used to love watching butterflies.
Yeah,
Yeah, just floating around.
I like
Imagine what it would be like to be one.
Yeah.
Just use your imagination.
That imagination is endless.
You flutter around the yard, and some kid who's been raped by his stepfather hits you with a zip-zap paddle.
Oh, my God.
He's just trying to be pretty and colorful. Some abused kid fucking rips your wings off. Being a butterfly would suck dicks. I hate it. That'd be a Japanese hornet.
Well, I think we're going to...
should we break?
Break and talk about unicorns and rainbows.
We really should.
That's what Raphael was suggesting.
Yes.
Over here.
Play a little Candyland.
What he said should be like a cheesy tattoo at a tattoo parlor.
Yeah.
No, like right above it. Whatever tattoo you want, as big as your imagination.
Yes. It can be a stadium, but as long as the screen is put in, people, it's as big as your imagination.
And this is how good Travis is. This is Keys to Your Imagination.
Oh.
Keys to the Imagination by Yanni.
Yanni.
Off the CD, Keys to the Imagination, right?
I sometimes dream of a stadium
Yes.
where no game even has to be played. It just brings people together.
Yes.
You can think these things too if you use your imagination.
The power of imagination.
I imagine that one set of the stands is on the Pacific Ocean and one set is on the Atlantic Ocean, and we're all watching the game together.
That is as big as you can imagine.
That's my imagination.
Then there would be no losers. Everyone would win.
It's always a tie.
Travis, you know what I imagine? You rewinding and playing Opie saying that.
Why? I think it's good to hear. Why can't you inspire us twice?
Look at Opie. Yes. Let's just hear it again. Oh, my God. Opie, Mr. Rogers Hughes.
Find that clip or you're going to imagine my fist in your gums.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you are not going to be comfy listening to this.
Because it sounded like there was a moment of thought, like
I couldn't think of a word.
Any word would have been better.
I know.
In all languages, as big as your logs, Down syndrome, kid's tongue, tumor. As big as your
I fucked up with the word.
Rap sheet. Anything would have been better than imagination.
Here we go. Wait, can you play with the music? I think I might bring it all together.
Oh, no. I need to just hear this.
Let's hear it naked first. Let's hear it naked.
Then we'll hear it with the music.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, no.
And then what they do now, like they did in Dallas, they put the huge fucking screen in, and then these things could be as big as your imagination, right?
Okay. You also look for acceptance.
Because I paused.
Right, guys?
No, because he knew it came out of his mouth, his imagination. Right, guys? Right? Everybody? All right, the Opie and Anthony show. We're going to break.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I wanted that one back badly.
I wanted that one back.
Well, I heard the pause. I needed a word.
No, but you know what's great, Opie, is I think that we've gotten all the laughs that we can out of it.
Up.
I don't think that this will have...
Shut up, Bill.
I don't think it's going to go viral.
No.
Why?
This guy's like, when I grow up, I want to be on radio.
That's what I imagined.
Yes.
You can too.
But not just any radio show. A radio show that inspires beyond your wildest dreams.
And imagination.
Without limit.
Close your eyes and try and find your center. Do you hear that voice?
I've lived in L.A. too long, Bill.
You're on a beach. The warm sun is on your face.
Bill has tried to find his center. Haven't you, Bill?
You're a cracker in the middle of a room. A bunch of men are standing around you.
This is really uncomfortable.
Take off your shoes and wiggle your toes in the sand. Get in touch with Mother Earth. It's all possible when you use your imagination.
That's when we notice we're getting old, when we stop using our imaginations. Be a child again and just imagine like you used to. The world is your oyster.
Enjoy the sounds of nature. The flutter of a bird's wings. The panting of your dog.
Bill,
Stadiums.
you have nature CDs.
A stadium so big, 1 million people could fit in it. It's a big stadium.
I think a zillion people.
I imagine the whole universe cheering for one thing.
Well, when you use your imagination, guys, there's no limits.
Opie, let's imagine being treated fairly by the company.
I don't think we can.
No, that's where the imagination ends.
Yeah, the human mind doesn't actually go that far.
Can't wrap around it.
Yeah.
Oh. Here at Disney, our Imagineers come up with the characters you see on all the attractions. Thank you, by the way, your Denver Pets.
Is there a South Park imagination song? Danny, you're a South Park guy, right? Is there an imagination song that needs to be played?
You know what's funny about what you did? That's like a moment that just ruins your pussy career in high school. Just one stupid
One
fucking
dumb
word.
fucking thing.
And you're like, maybe I'll get laid in college. I'll ride this out for another 2.5 years.
Write it off. Gotta write it off.
All right, let me hear this.
Imagination.
No.
It is kind of a spoof on Willy Wonka there. Oh, please. It never ends. It's a great story.
What happened?
I can't. I'll tell you on break.
It's not about the imagination thing.
No, I imagine.
But there was more.
Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be?
What's that about?
I'll tell you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Imagination.
Yeah.
Imagine that head being severed.
Yes. Figure it out.
Great.
Hey, Bill, have you ever shit outdoors?
If I ever shit outdoors? Yeah, absolutely.
So, will you help me out? They're doing their own
I forgot
show.
my
because they can't bring it to the show, so they might as well have fun with each other.
It's just
I forgot my house key one day. Latchkey kid. I forgot my house key. It came home. I didn't have it. I had to take a shit.
Oh, where'd you do it?
In the woods, where every suburban kid did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you use to wipe with?
Leaves.
Someone's
Leaves
dick.
don't leave.
I was in the 4th grade. I didn't know any better.
Oh, no, I mean as an adult.
Yeah.
Oh, as an adult. No.
I was shitting outdoors on vacation.
Yeah, he was shitting on the beach.
What?
There's like no
Why?
cover, no concealment.
Because it was a 5-minute walk back to the house.
And you took a vile human shit.
Yeah.
Vile. And then...
No, like our food is so bad that our shit is actually poison. Anything else takes a shit in nature and grass grows.
Not ours. Ours makes everything turn yellow. That's a great point. No, there's no problem
pounder
with our
with
food.
cheese, tricks.
Yeah,
Just go ahead and kill
any other animal does it. It's fertilizer.
Fucking whales are beaching themselves.
It's fucking fertilizer, right? They don't use human shit for fertilizer.
Absolutely not.
I think the worst part of your shit, though, is when you said you picked it up and threw it in the ocean.
Well, because I realized...
Like, people swim there.
No, I was in the Outer Banks, and it's a 4x4 beach, and we all bring our cars down to the beach.
Picked it up with what?
You made an Edward
His
G.
imagination.
I had a little cardboard box in the back of my car, or whatever, my SUV. So I ripped off the lids or whatever. And
how did you wipe your ass? You just went in the ocean and sort of
I kind of
pelvic pumped?
I kind of like made sure I was spread nice.
So he's still saying...
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
That's just... I've heard
still
enough.
got to wipe.
And then I scooped it up with my makeshift shovel and threw it in the ocean.
And
that's when my brother came over the dune and saw what I was doing.
What did he say?
Little fish pecking at his asshole.
Piranhas.
Like it's Tetra food in your tank.
One catfish slithering up his colon.
He said he thought I was throwing away an egg sandwich. The rest of my egg sandwich.
God, that is just disgusting.
I didn't feel like walking back to the house,
disgusting.
though.
It was, how far was the house?
It's just
5
really...
minutes tops.
5 minutes walk to the house. 5 minutes.
Tops. I thought you were going to be with me on this one. but I guess
No,
not.
you can't. No one.
That's
can be
one of the most
not
insulting things you've ever said to me.
That I wanted to bond with you with a shit story?
The fact that you would have thought that I was of that sort of constitution that I could do something like that.
I look in your eyes. We're kind of alike in a lot of ways, so I thought you might shit outside.
Just because we
as an
both have a
adult.
temper doesn't mean I'm going to shit on a beach, not wipe my ass.
That's what people with tempers do. They shit in holes.
What was your technique?
I'll
You
tell
just grabbed your butt cheeks like a fucking porn star?
Like I said, I had my car, so my
Gaping.
my hatch
Exactly.
was open.
Gaping
You
on
ever
a
done-
log.
You ever done triceps in the gym on a bench?
Absolutely, I have, but I didn't shit on a
God,
beach while I was
funny.
doing them.
That was the position.
Oh, that is so disgusting.
Are you saying you never shit onto a piece of cardboard and then shot putted it into the sea?
Presented it like potato skins at a sports bar.
The best one from yesterday, though, is where I didn't read the tide charts and I threw one into the ocean. This was a couple years ago, and it spread all over the beach. Yeah. I thought it was going to take it out to sea. And that's when the mother-in-law was coming back from a walk.
Oh, no.
With her sister-in-law.
So it
And she
came
didn't-
back.
She didn't
like
understand
gr-
why
like
all the birds,
grunion.
all the birds were feasting.
And your little Coke bottle with a note in it.
Sorry, Bill.
Yeah, this is just
You don't
gross.
need-
Yeah,
you
it
don't-
is disgusting.
You don't need to hear this.
It's raw sewage. Doesn't matter how much or how little of it.
But you make a good point.
You know how
Human shit
hilarious it would
kills
be
stuff.
if he got caught
Oh,
for
God.
dumping raw sewage into the ocean.
Right out
what
of his
raw
ass.
sewage? His.
EPA is just writing him a ticket.
Shock jock defecates. Historical beach.
What, man? Come on. There's horse shit all over the place. Why not find a little human shit? What's the big deal? I did the right thing.
Damn.
I threw it in the ocean.
Make me laugh my ass off.
And I'm not Opie Lennon, by the way. Fuck you.
What? Oh, imagine.
Fuck you.
Oh, that's great.
Imagine there's a stadium. It's easy if you try. Plenty of toilets.
I just saw open beach, man. Just a wide open beach.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
I did the right thing, though. I didn't bury it.
You really didn't.
I didn't bury
You
it.
didn't do the right thing. Would have been to walk back to the house like
Yes,
a gentleman.
like a human.
Take a
5
shit
minutes,
in a
man.
toilet.
5 fucking minutes.
5 fucking minutes. How long
I was
did it
all
take?
set up nice on the beach
How long
for
did it take you to
for
go
the morning.
back to your car to go get the piece of cardboard
The car
box?
was right there because it's a.
Yeah, where'd the cardboard come
you
from?
Drive your, I told you, a little box in the back.
Were you with anybody?
No, of course not. There was no one in sight. My brother came over the dune as I was, walking into the ocean.
Great.
I got to get him on the show, Scott. He saw the whole fucking thing go down, or the last part of it, whatever. Yeah, my bathroom is as big as my imagination. There you go, the ocean. I really thought you were going to be with me on this one, Bill. Very disappointed.
Do you watch
today.
too many of those Man vs. Wild shows and you
Yeah.
you're just sort of living that?
Drink your own urine and
Yeah.
You've never camped? You got to shit when you're out in nature.
yeah, you take.
Yeah, but
toilet
if there was a
paper with
fucking
you and-
5-minute walk to a toilet in Yellowstone, I'd go use it.
Thank you. You proved my point.
But
5-minute walk.
here it
That's
is
a
too.
long
The woods
walk.
are different than the beach. You could
No,
dig
I
a
was saying I
hole.
would go use it.
Yeah, you could dig a hole by a tree if you're camping. You take toilet paper with you. You do that, and then you bury it in shit.
I'd actually just shit on the sand and wait for someone in my family to sit back and put their hand in it. It's my greatest moment when Mark Rosenberg was sitting in the lawn and he put his hands back and he put his hand in fresh mocha-colored dog shit. That dog must have had cancer too. It was a horrible shit.
It gets in between the fingers.
Dude,
It
it literally put his handprint in it before his hand hit the fucking bottom of the grass.
Did it wreck his day?
It couldn't have been a fresher pile of shit.
Oh, God.
If he had reached in and took it out of the dog's colon.
It wrecked his day, right?
Dude, I
day was
guarantee you,
ruined.
that's 1974. He's probably still smelling on his hand.
Whatever.
It's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
You don't have a
Holy
good shit story, Bill?
Oh, yeah.
We all told our greatest shit stories once on the show. It was great.
So fucking. Whew.
God, is that funny?
God damn, Jimmy.
Like when I had a fucking log break off, I was at Bill D'Angelo's house. We were on Newton Street. We were walking to school. I used to hate shitting anywhere but home. And I had a piece that was fighting its way out. So I clenched it and a little tip broke off. And I treated that shit the way Muslims treat infidels. And the fucking piece of it rolled down my legs. It's true. And I kicked it out, and Bill saw the little duty ball kick out on Newton Street.
Bill, there was a line of shit probably down your leg.
No. It was
from the rolling.
It was just one little piece.
Dan in Florida. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, don't forget to let Bill know how you wipe your ass when you're in the water.
Well, but not this time. That was a past vacation. Then no one's around, so I quickly take off my clothes, jump in the ocean, and then wipe my ass
with his hand,
like
you
a
scrub. Animal. You're an animal, Opie.
It's a 5-minute walk.
I always considered you, as crazy as this show was, it was just sort of, it's a show. And then when the show's over, I thought Opie the adult came out.
I'm one with nature, man.
There's a fucking pelican covered with Opie shit. Greenpeace is wiping him off with some Dawn detergent.
Oh, God.
You've never wiped your ass if you're in a pool or maybe not a pool.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You get a little itchy back there? What do? You get a hand down there.
Where else? You know, one of those little things in a church that people put their hands in for holy water?
Yeah.
You ever shit in a baptism?
You've never taken care of it.
No. You ever shit in a fish tank?
You've never taken care of your itchy ass in a fucking thing of water?
No.
Whether it's a pond, an ocean, maybe a pool? You don't give it a good rub to get rid of the itch?
There are so many public bathrooms with toilets and toilet paper around.
It's a 5-minute walk.
Wow. What if it's 10 minutes?
Then fuck
Jesus
that.
Christ. Pissing in your own mouth?
That's what I asked these guys. How long of the walk back to the house before you shit in a hole in nature?
It would have to literally be to the point of, oh my God, if I don't go right now, I'm going to shit myself.
Right.
Then nature loses.
That's how I felt on vacation, but it was a 5-minute walk. What, Jimmy?
You were just lazy. You were just sitting there, I'm not going to walk all the way back to the house.
Of course you're lazy.
Nobody's around.
I'll wait to go home to, do the right thing now.
So disappointing.
I'm not on vacation anymore.
Really disappointed in you, Greg.
Don't use my real name.
That's not the way we raised you.
The only people that...
Hey, Opie, imagine my disappointment.
I guess I'm wrong.
I guess I'm wrong.
I'm going to ask Voss tomorrow. Is he in tomorrow?
That disgusting Voss will probably have a similar story.
Yeah, out of all the comedians we know, I think Bob Kelly will agree with me.
Oh, funny.
Bob's squeamish.
Bob
was also molested. Remember tomorrow, ask Bob about the steak story.
The steak story?
Yes, before I forget.
Mark Maron tomorrow? Mark Maron is...
Oh, he's tomorrow?
He shit.
He's filthy.
He shits outdoors. Yeah, that's no doubt in my mind. Voss, I'm not really sure. For drugs, he probably did.
Yeah.
Oh, he's probably taking some fucking coke shits.
Here's Brother Joe. Brother Joe!
Oh, no. I can't even fucking believe I'm doing this with you guys, but here you go. Anthony knows I'm lactose intolerant.
I'm racially intolerant.
Yeah, well, But I was, this is going back years ago, coming home from a gig. Jesus Christ, I'm sitting in my fucking car in traffic, and it was stopped. And, I mean, you couldn't even, jump off the side of the road and run into the woods. It was fucking stopped. And I had to let an entire fucking load of lactose-intolerant shit go in my pants.
Come on.
In the fucking car. Dude, I'm serious. In the car.
Vinyl seats or cloth?
I'd have thrown it in park and ran. Come on.
No, there was no way you could do it. You couldn't throw it in park. You couldn't get off the side of the road. I think I was on the BQE. There's no shoulder, nothing. There's nothing I could do.
Shit over the edge.
Zero.
So it goes on somebody's car driving under the overpass.
Yes.
See,
that was a big fucking bird.
What was even worse was the whole way home, I had to press my feet against the fucking floorboards.
Yeah.
To keep my ass off the seat from sitting down in my own load of shit. When I got home,
were you at least?
Yeah.
No. Sorry, go ahead.
My girlfriend was at the apartment. This was back in East Northport. My girlfriend was at the very, very small apartment that I lived in at the time on Clay Pitts Road, and I ran into the fucking bathroom, and I had no idea what to do with all this shit in my fucking underwear. So I had to throw. I had small windows because there was a basement apartment. I had to throw it out the fucking bathroom window, and 8 of the fucking cats that lived in the house that I was renting from made a beeline for this fucking window, and the owner ended up discovering I buried the underwear like right outside the bathroom window, but the owner ended up discovering this shitload of fucking underwear.
He probably thought he was renting to a serial killer.
You animal.
Cats were fucking lunching on it.
Oh, God.
Yes. Yes.
It was the most fucking disgusting experience of my life, and the shower afterwards was not much.
Look, man, I'll tell you this much: if you want to feed the birds at the ocean, the fucking,
shit in the ocean.
Shit in the water, let it wash up on shore.
Joe, when you took a shower, did it look like the murder scene from Psycho? I hear Hitchcock used Hershey syrup for blood.
No, I was lactose intolerant.
See, me and Joe are the same guy. Same guy,
great.
right here.
Goddamn disgusting. I'm on my way home.
No, he had no choice.
I never shit in my pants.
Well, don't shit yourself, man. Have fun. Take it easy.
I've literally shit in my pants 75 times. Dude, I can remember as a 14-year-old, my mother refused to clean shit out of my fucking underwear anymore, and I would stand there and just scrub my underwear together.
In your underwear?
Why weren't you? Is the question.
Where did this come from?
I don't know. I just would hold it in. And
it's called.
That's one of those things. You just come up with an excuse, trying to roll with it. Well, why were you doing that? It was the 70s. That's what people did. They shit themselves.
Dr. Steve, gotta say.
Happy birthday to Dr. Steve.
Tell Joe to get some Lactaid, for God's sake.
That's what I drink.
Yes, Lactaid.
Because it will move the mucus.
He had a what is called a fecal discharge of the colon.
Well, you have to. The fecal matter will. It'll move. But the lactate will stop it. But yeah, I mean, you might want to call your physician.
Doesn't he do the best, Dr. Steve? Because he does that fasting that Dr. Steve does, and then the mellow, slower Dr. Steve.
But we don't really know exactly what. That fucking painful drawl. Oh, Jesus. He's like listening to eye surgery.
God damn.
Right on, man.
Doesn't really matter.
Everyone has their shit stories.
Charlatan.
Of course. We don't need shit stories there, right?
I love Steve.
I think we've told him. Steve's great.
He's a boob. He really is.
You ever have a nugget?
I've never seen his medical license, by the way.
Very smart.
He's allegedly a doctor. He's just some fucking creep who sits at home and is a great Googler. I think we've all been scammed.
He's on WebMD.
Yeah, I've always wondered about that. How do you go from being like in a hospital operating to being in show business? Like that fucking guy on Oprah.
Oh, where he wears the fucking
scrubs, so you know he's a doctor.
Yeah, he's got to wear scrubs on Oprah. Like he's going to be performing some kind of procedure on Oprah.
He looks like a guy going to a Halloween party dressed as a doctor. No, but at what point? At what point are you like operating? You're like, you know what? This isn't enough for me. I want groupies. I want to do some book signings.
Ask Dr. Oz. Look, he's in his scrubs. He's ready to do a full fucking pelvic exam on Oprah.
I hate Dr. Oz.
Not a
I hate his. No, I hate it. Bill's right. His stupid scrubs annoy me.
It's not enough that they call him Dr. Oz. It's like I get
Exactly.
it.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't
Do you
need to
walk
put the
around with
scrubs
headphones on? He's a shock jock. How are you?
That's a great point. Let me say hi to
He's fucking dressing like your job, like they're children. What does the cow say?
Rich and PA, what's up?
Hey, got to call you out on something. You said it's a 5-minute walk.
Yeah.
Your car was there.
I know, but that's even more of a hassle to get back in the car and drive it back to the
How
house.
is that a hassle? It's
'Cause
right
you're on
there.
the beach. It's
It's
4x4.
a 5-minute walk. It's a 2-minute drive.
There's no one there,
Yeah.
you said.
Then you get more sand in your car, and I don't
He
know.
just really, the
then I have-
caliber of family that you grew up in my mind, has like dropped by like 30%.
You don't know my childhood stories? Oh, they're horrible.
No. I understand. I got horrible childhood stories
did
too,
you
but
think
I
this was the result of a healthy upbringing?
No, I understood the anger, but like, I mean, that's carnivalesque. That really is just
carnivalesque.
Yeah, that's like really, really white trashy.
But I'll explain.
White trashy.
The drive back to the house, my coffee's in a mug, and then I got to put it back in the car. And now it's going to spill all over the place because you're hitting bumps on the...
Nothing you can
say. And then I didn't
say
want to fucking leave the coffee
is worse than I
Exactly.
shit on the beach.
I don't care if you had boric acid in your hat. There's no reason to not drive back and shit in the toilet.
The coffee, the car, the sand, none of it could be worse than shitting on
Just sitting there pulling down your bathing suit.
No, just sweats with no underwear.
Just grunting on the beach. What the fuck,
How
man?
great would it be if a jellyfish stung his colon and his balls?
The sound of that load fucking hitting the fucking sand.
Plop, plop. The dull thud.
Yeah, the dull thud. All the little sand crabs going, what the fuck is happening?
The panic of
all
hearing
getting
his
shit
brother's
hats.
fucking moped coming in the distance.
When you take the toilet out of taking a shit, it's very interesting.
That's
When it
not
hits
a
the
good way. You
sand.
take the plane out of flying. It's also interesting.
It hitting the sand. It's very strange.
I don't like how you're trying to act like you were doing some sort of experiment.
Yeah, like you were getting in touch with nature.
My research.
And without water, man, that wow. Oof. Smells instantly.
Oh, God.
I had a dog shit in my lobby
God.
yesterday because the dog walker couldn't get him outside, and the dog was already in shit move. The dog walker should have grabbed that fucking piece of garbage by the eyes.
Right.
Shit in that $1 million lobby. Fucking four-legged cunt animal. I hope that fucking dog. I hope it's just a bloody leash right now.
What did he do?
He fucking went and got a thing and wiped it up, and it smelled like sick shit. It was terrible. It's like Swayze's last dump.
What happened? What happened?
Nothing. I just saw some hottie talking about stocks.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit.
It was fucking horrendous.
The whole lobby had
Dude, that fucking dog, that fucking nervous mutt couldn't make it out. And he just nervous. You know how ashamed the dog was to be shitting by the UPS packages?
Did he do the little spin first?
No,
Like
he knew he was wrong.
over?
He knew he couldn't make eye contact with anyone. He knew he was fucking wrong.
I like when they're sitting there with their rear legs shaking and they're with their tongue going. Their tongue's going in and out, and they're shaking, taking a dump.
That dog's been in and out of that lobby 100 times, and he said, "I've never seen another dog doing this here." And yet his little nervous stomach, it was a fucking putrid shit.
You ever shit on the sidewalk in Manhattan?
I was going to ask you, have you ever shit in a lobby, Opie, just because you didn't want to ride the elevator up to your apartment?
I once shit on the sidewalk.
No, you didn't.
Swear to God, I had.
No, you didn't.
How are you going to do
Swear
that?
to
No, you
God,
didn't.
I swear to God. It was late at night, coming home. I had something that didn't agree with me. There was no bathrooms around. I was walking, and it was
Where?
It was a gurgly stomach. It was
How
on
big was the sidewalk?
It was on the east side.
You're in New York and you couldn't find.
It's New York.
Oh, that is
City.
New York. But
No,
New York
it's like-
City, no, when you have to take
No,
a shit,
man,
you,
it's
you
not
are,
as easy as you think.
You are a man without a country.
So it was, if I remember
You have to
correctly,
buy
it was
something
like-
first.
It was a parking garage right off the side of the parking garage on the sidewalk.
Hey, wait a minute. My parking garage, the old one?
No, on the-
Because
this
I
was
looked
on
at
the-
a dump there that was decomposing for a year. Every day I'd look at
really?
it in a different state of decomposition.
I was the
it
guy
gets
that couldn't
white
find a
hard.
bathroom.
You should have taken one picture every day. You would have.
was
You would have
thinking
won
that.
an award.
That would have been great, yeah.
Fuck it. That story's for another day.
What happened?
Hoof-ha.
I had a gurgly stomach. That one I had no choice.
Percolating
at all.
pretty good?
It was bad. Or I would have been in a Brother Joe situation.
Shit his pants. God, even I
Cop
never
shit
heard
his
that one.
pants. The cop shit his pants. Remember that, Pope of Greenwich Village?
It's a great movie.
That fucking dog. Dude, you know what dog shit smells like? You know what the difference between when a shit is a bad smell, but then there's that sick smell? Like you could tell the animal. That's like nature's way of letting everybody around, don't fuck this thing. It's dying. Something's very wrong.
Oh, God.
Oh, can we play the George Brett fucking shit story going into break? You've heard this, right, Bill?
George Brett talking about shitting. It's great.
We'll end this shitty segment with
And I was
that.
going to show you this picture that I saw walking down the street in L.A. There was a busted fax machine, a Dr. Pepper can, and then a bunch of Oreo cookie with someone had just eaten the cream off of.
What the fuck?
And a plastic fork.
Just laying on the ground.
On the sidewalk.
Let me see it.
Odd little mix
Let me see it.
of items.
Can I see your phone?
No, because you're going to smash it. Oh, Jesus. That looked like snakes on a plane.
Me and Bill showed each other pictures.
Snakes in a toilet.
Jimmy just put his phone right in front of Bill's face, and I'm sure it was a giant shit in a toilet.
No, it was like a bouquet of shits.
It was like a Medusa.
Looked like Rasta shits. As opposed to this, like this one's different. It's almost like a clay sculpture.
Marked for death.
See, that's a different one. It's not bad, right?
That actually looks like dog shit. Do you eat Alpo sandwiches?
I can't take this fucking conversation.
And we don't know why Sirius XM doesn't want to pay us. Kyle in Michigan, Opie on a city bus all alone in the middle of the night took a shit in a bucket in the back of the bus that the ice scraper and squeegee were sitting in.
Let me see.
Speaking of shit.
I want to see it. Come on.
Oh, God.
I'll show you.
All right, well, let's take a break. Bill Burr.
I like to laugh, too.
No, I know, but it's just...
Shit pictures are hilarious. There's no smell. It's just 100% comedy.
Bill Burr, the big Comedy Central special is
Yes.
called Let It Go, this Sunday at 11 o'clock.
11 p.m., my best work to date, if I do say so myself.
Very happy with how it came out, huh?
Yes,
Let It Go
I am.
comes out on DVD October 5th, but you can see it this Sunday night at 11 p.m. on Comedy Central. More with Bill
Danny's
Burr
shit
after
looks
the
like
break.
it perspires.
Right side, back to the right, gentlemen. Both hands, right side.
Pardon?
To the left side.
I shit my pants last night. I did. Went out and had a great meal, just a great fucking meal. I had to go to the bathroom so bad in the car. I'm going, Trow, hurry up, man. I got to shit. I had fucking shit in my pants. I'm good twice a year for that. When was the last time you shit your pants?
Me?
Yeah. Been a while?
It's been a long time.
I was in Vegas a couple of years ago. This is an honest-to-God true story. Staying at the Bellagio. I went over to the Mirage for dinner, met some friends of mine over there. Went to Kokomo's, a great little steakhouse. The guy brings out some fresh crab legs. Said, these just came in, I got to give them to you guys. I'm eating them. Then we go play gamble a little bit. Then I had a tea time early in the morning. So I said, look, I got to get going. I'm walking back to the hotel. I get 3/4 of the way out of the lobby, and all of a sudden I go, oh, fuck. And I'm standing here like this. I got my butt pinched so fucking... I'm fucked. I can't move. All of a sudden, felt all right. I went just like this. Water.
No way.
I had some food poisoning from the crabs. Take off my leather jacket, tied it around my waist, and I'm just standing there, and it's just running down my leg. I got jeans on, black bucks, no socks, and I just start fucking walking. Every time I'm walking, something's coming out. It's water. Straight fucking water. Then, to tell you how sick I was, then I'm standing outside and I got on my cell phone and I called the guy. I said, Larry, you won't believe this. I'm standing outside the fucking Bellagio. I can't move. I got shit everywhere. I shit all over myself. And Larry's about a 48 waist. So he brings me over a pair of pants and some towels. And so he comes over and he meets me where I tell him where I'm standing. He finds the closest bathroom. When you go up the escalator to go into the I can't get in the elevator. It's 12 o'clock at night. So he goes in, he finds the closest bathroom in the lobby of the hotel, and then I get in the escalator, and he kind of pretends like he dropped something so no one gets behind me, tells me where it is. I go in there, he goes and gets the towel all wet for me, throws it over the fucking stall. I take off all my fucking clothes, just wipe off, leave my shoes, my pants, everything right there, the towels right there in the stall, and I'm walking barefoot with my shirt and his pants that are 48 waist through the lobby like this at midnight. Got up in the morning, took the most perfect double tapered shit I've ever had in my life. True story. Who's the pitchers in this game?
And now,
This is the Opie and Anthony Show on the Virus. Sirius XM.
Said maybe you weren't even uncomfortable. How we all overreacted. I mean, they said you're
jumping
beautiful.
right into the interview
True.
with the.
They said they'd like to be
hot piece
Mexican.
ass
I mean, you can kind of
Mexican
understand where
reporter.
they're coming from.
But they-
So, were you even remotely uncomfortable during any of this?
Yes, when I was uncomfortable is because I was in a locker room with men around, and I know that they are talking and joking about me, and it's like a shy moment for me. It's not means that I feel bad in the way that I feel that I have danger, sexual danger, or something like this. I never treat that. I only say it's an uncomfortable
She's being honest, though. She's not milking
but
it.
I need to keep in my focus in my job. That's it. I never say another thing.
Let me ask you, a lot has been made about your behavior as far as dressing. You call yourself one of the hottest sports reporters around.
Well,
do you feel that you were
yes.
dressed appropriately?
Well, actually, I think I dress properly for make my job, because finally it's a pair of jeans.
I grew up watching Telemundo. That's how they dress.
Attractive or not attractive to the players, that's not my fault, and that's not the intention of my dress.
She's ridiculously hot. I love that accent.
I have interviewed with the best players in the world.
Can you imagine listening to that drivel, though?
Yes,
I bet you she shits outside with that hiney.
She could probably shit every mouth in the room would open.
She's bilingual, man. It's fucking amazing. I can't do that.
That's true.
You could handle
or something like that.
You could handle a controversy in a second language.
An apology. I mean, because we've all worked in a situation.
When I talk about the Jews, what I was really trying to say, Anthony, when did your hatred begin? I don't think it's hatred.
Uncomfortable moments are part of life. I want to ask you that. Also, the New York Post reports. Go ahead.
This guy's green tie is annoying me.
Very well, but
I'd love his tie to get caught in the fucking wheel well of a plane as it's taking off. How could that happen? Maybe he's jumping up and down, yelling, "Look at me, I'm on TV." Fucking tie flops up.
Look at her cleavage.
Is she even wearing a bra?
I know, you would think she would button up today for all the interviews.
In this situation, I make my whole declaration
She
of
makes
the
her whole
facts,
what?
and that's it. I'm in the middle of the controversy, but I never want to be there.
I hear you. Inez, the bottom line is, do you want to be known for your body parts or your body
Look at the
of
frumpy
work?
girl
Because
giving her
even
shit.
today,
Exactly.
Do you want to be known for your body parts or your
bless her.
body of work? Because even today you have on a very low dress.
Well, I can tell you something.
Well, fuck you frumpy bitch.
You know that in
When you have
television
ass
the
like
image
this.
counts. My image is always the similar style, and my work and my image is together. It's like you or any communicator
She's right, though. She's
in
being
the
honest.
world have an image to take care. So I think it's
he wants to
my
cut her
image
off.
and nothing more.
Because they got to go to weather.
Thank you, Inez, and thank you for watching.
Got an exclusive, but make sure you get to weather.
Right off.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, my God. My image. Shut up with your image.
What's an image?
My image with my cleavage.
Yeah, this girl. She knows.
She's fucking ridiculously hot. She's one of those girls, though, when you were on the phone, you'd forget why you liked her.
Oh,
and then when you saw her, you're like, oh, yeah, that's right.
You gotta listen to that fucking bullshit.
Anthony, it's Iman. I talk about my image. We go down to the beach. Shut up.
God, shut
Why
up.
you be so mean to me? We need to talk.
And then, wow.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I was being mean to you. Come on in.
Forgot about your image.
Set your purse down slowly. Slowly.
She's so hot that she comes in the room. Everybody probably is like, "Ladies, there's a sun lamp over here now." Or something, you know.
Bill, Oprah was giving away stuff yesterday. Her last year on TV before she starts her cable network. Yes. Yeah. And we got the audio.
She gave away her IUD, and somebody's using it as a basket for a hot air balloon.
Oh, my God.
That's huge.
And smelly. Who wants to fly around a 20-acre field in that smelly thing?
I'm a big fan of exaggeration humor. Are you, Bill?
Yeah, I don't know what an IUD is.
Oh, it's
I
something a
didn't get
girl
it.
puts in her pussy to keep from getting pregnant. Yeah. It's like a trampoline for the seeds.
Oh, my God.
Trampoline. It kind of diverts the sperm. Instead of the egg, they think they're at an amusement park.
They bounce around for a while.
They bounce and bounce until you stand up and they fall in your shoes. That's the best way to get fucking not a chick pregnant. Get a sperm magnet on your thighs.
Get not a chick pregnant. Just like the way you worded that.
I'm talking like that fucking lady, that reporter. Sunday, Tuesday, Apollonia.
She's making everyone dumber.
Her car should have exploded.
I know, she should be driving the Jets like medical cart around. It blows up. Tandy Susie Friday. We got it.
Got it.
Oh, I left the suckered tits. Angrily. I'd make loud, big adult baby noises. It's kind of aggressive.
Headache from laughing so hard.
Big
today.
suckable tits.
Oh, fuck.
What would the sound?
I would sound like the eater of worlds.
You sound like conversation in the apartment next door.
Sound like the Peanuts teacher sucking her big dumb tits. Nice tits, idiot. That's how she should be greeted whenever she walks into a room. Holy shit. Nice tits, stupido.
Yeah, shut up and take them out.
Exactly.
Beat it.
How's your image now?
In a room. Well, she's duct taped to a chair. Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's when you know you're out of shape, when you actually like moan when you eat.
Damn.
All right, why don't we do
laugh
the
my
Oprah?
ass off.
The Oprah audio is classic.
All righty.
She has to give away something every year, I guess, right?
Yep.
I never heard of that.
So here's the big giveaway for this
That's what she does.
final season
the big
of
giveaway.
the Oprah show.
And I don't really have any business in Philadelphia or New York or
Of course you don't.
LA. And then I thought, gee, maybe I ought to think bigger.
Oh, bigger.
In person.
Bigger than what?
Bigger.
You now?
Well, she's talking about her pants.
Yeah, exactly.
She tries to buy a 75X. Is that a size?
It'd be really
for her.
Yes. She had to wear the flag off the Verrazano Bridge. Get it? Fatso. Get a little fatso.
Hey, get a little fatso there. And, of course, you wouldn't have business in New York, like coming to the Sirius studios and doing a show from her studio.
I want the opportunity not to be able to look at her again.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They set
Oprah
up the
came by
blinds.
once, and we weren't allowed to look at her.
Maybe she would have business
Why?
in Philadelphia. Maybe Michael Vick could drown her.
Because of the stuff you say on the show, or just because of...
No, everybody here.
You're not allowed
I
to
would-
look at her?
I would understand if they wanted to keep us away
That
from
would just-
her.
They
But
put all kinds
they
of
put a maze
barriers
up.
up so you couldn't see
Couldn't see her.
her doing
Even though we
the
all
show.
work for this fine company.
They make
here.
these studios of glass so you could see inside all the studios, and then she's doing something, and they set up barriers. So
Apparently
no one
she's
can
shooting
look at
caviar party for Germany.
her. Because she's Oprah, and God forbid anyone looks at her.
You can't look at her.
I don't know what happens.
I don't know.
I wanted to throw a cum rubber at her.
They don't want to wreck that amazing deal they made with her, where she doesn't promote Sirius XM on her
Yes.
hugely popular TV
Right.
show. They don't want to wreck that deal.
Oh, my God, free stuff!
What do they scream about?
Exactly. She's giving out seats with fists thrown into them.
It sounds like she's broken one of the chains.
Because after all, this really is my 25th season. And
No flash
this is
photography.
really my last
No
chance
flash
to do
photography.
something really big.
Keep the reporters away.
And if you want to do something big, you would want to take along your ultimate view.
Oh, my God, shut up.
Oh, my
So I started to think about where would I most want to go.
Where would she most want to go?
Oh, that's an island?
Yeah, they should show a picture of a gym with a big X through it. A big red X through it.
A fucking treadmill. A big circle and an X. Oh, fuck. Oh,
So
man.
what does she give him?
Well,
A new Ford Focus?
well, she's done that already.
Yeah,
That's
come
old
on, Bill.
school.
She's
Old hat, Bill.
Yeah.
It's as big as your imagination. Oprah's got a big imagination, Bill.
Yeah, she certainly does. Keeps it in her ass.
Maybe I should take all of you with me to
Well, you know what? I would be content. I would totally be content to move on.
What?
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster. All right,
Red Lobster.
We can play one of our favorite games here. Hold on a minute. Let me go back.
All of you with me to
improv school. Jesus, we suck.
No, I just get in trouble for anything I say.
I know.
I have so many answers.
You're showing restraint.
A little bit.
It's just going to be some stupid cruise.
Yeah.
Where she'll pretend she's on the boat and they'll helicopter away during the night.
Of course they will. Like Omar Suarez.
Oh my God, the helicopter just crashes.
I know. Or it just takes off and the two things that she's attached to just stay on the fucking boat. It's just rollerblades and a guy in a chair. Where's Fatso? Operation Dumbo Drop. Get her off the boat like Klinghoffer. Put her in a chair. Harpooner. Fucking Greenpeace will fight to get her off the boat. She's fat. Holy shit.
you with me to
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that. Not saying that. Oh, fuck.
Real answer
damn,
time.
Jimmy.
Real answer time.
all of you with me to the other side of the world.
That's right.
Indian Ocean.
And that music is actually just her jumping up and down. And she was pointing to them, and you.
Oh, God. Yeah, and you.
It'd be great if there was one retarded person. She said, and not you, and you. Everyone but you.
So she's taking the entire audience to
Australia.
To Australia?
Yep. And by the way, as she's
Do you know
saying
how they're going yet? This gets even better.
Hopefully by noose. Just a fucking audience full of hens being dragged by their throats through the ocean. Like fucking chum.
I hope on Oceanic 815.
Dude.
Exactly. Hopefully Muhammad Atta's got a hat on.
Even better than any joke you can make. Part 2 of the bit's about to start.
Yeah.
You haven't heard yet?
No.
Oh, they got it. They're going to Australia.
To the pilot!
To the what? Do you know the pilot? Do you know what's happening right now? A Qantas Airlines plane is coming through the fucking
studio.
Yeah. And guess which
Don't say
pilot beard gets off the fucking plane.
Oh, no.
Don't say it.
I won't.
Part 2 of the bit's
no.
about to begin.
John Travolta.
There you go.
Let's say hello again to Captain Travolta.
And
Travolta is going to
Travolta.
fly these fucking dummies to Australia.
And he was going to tip his hat, but his wig was attached to it, so he couldn't. Watch the plane.
No.
Look, she knows how to pull off a promotion, though. Jesus.
Elo probably is in charge of this one.
And we get a big plane to come through.
The trip has been organised.
Where do we get a
tourism
fuselage? I need a fuselage. Well, what a guy.
And she's going to be shooting at the Sydney Opera House.
Really?
Yep.
So Elo gets to go to fucking Sydney,
I hope
Australia?
they make him stay here.
Look at these hens just all...
Well, so...
Yeah, look at this.
God.
Look at this sweet potato getting on.
Travolta.
Captain Travolta is like one of the village people. Important for duty.
He's all dressed in his pilot uniform.
It's great.
I don't understand, like, people losing their shit to that. Like, what you'd have to say to me to get that expression on my fucking face.
Yeah, they're freaking the fuck out. They're crying.
They're going to Australia with Oprah and John Travolta.
Maybe all of you don't know this, but John Travolta is actually a real Qantas Airlines pilot.
He's not flying them, though.
Who's flown there many times, and we have been secretly plotting planning this trip of a lifetime for
Last time
almost
things
a
were
year
secretly
with
plotted in
everyone
airplanes.
at
Didn't turn out too well.
Tourism Australia, and they are ready to roll out the red carpet for all 300 of us.
What a dumb voice.
How great Jodie Foster going under that thing?
How great would it be if the plane crashes, they're on a deserted island, and now Oprah has to eat her audience to survive?
That's what I want to say.
Just fucking.
Oh my God!
I'm actually buying geese and bringing them to Chicago.
Fucking.
How great would it be if a bunch of geese fucking brought that flight to a halt?
You don't think you get to hang out with Oprah, though, right?
You probably see her on the trip. She's flying. You think she's
You
flying
see
with
her as
Travolta?
she's going on her private plane.
Of course she is. I'll meet you there, trash.
Go there.
Right.
She sits on one side, everyone else sits on the other. Even the plane out because, you know, she's fat.
Yeah.
Nah, her and I know Gail King is going, and a couple of other friends.
Why is she going?
Yeah.
They're friends.
Wow, what's going on there?
Yeah, sure. What about John Travolta, who's going to be a co-pilot with him? With his little friend that he was kissing on the steps of the plane that day?
Mr. Smooch? I don't know. You've seen that picture, right, Bill?
No, I'm completely out of the loop with this.
Could you give Danny? Could you bring up that picture of? Believe me, there'd be a lot of that going on in the cockpit.
There it is. Look at that picture there, huh? Ooh, hi. Who's this friend that he's got with his big bald head?
That picture,
little boyfriend stepping off a plane.
He's bald and fat and kissing a man, and everybody just forgot. I think these people like Travolta, maybe. I don't know.
What do you think that's about?
What do I think that's about? Two men who are happy to see each other.
Yeah, it's Europe.
That's
just
we
what
haven't
they
seen
do.
Bill in a while. We're not giving him a kiss on the lips.
No, it's true. We shook hands.
You guys have always been cold to me.
Is that it? You want us to make out?
Yeah, nice peck on the cheek. Feel Anthony's mustache against my ear.
Yes. Jesus. Seriously thinking of shaving. Like just completely.
Everything.
Yeah, I'm getting really fucking bored. But I'm totally going with the Hitler for like a day. Just to go.
But you have that little...
Michael Jordan has a Hitler.
You have that little Latino mustache, though.
Yeah, I've been chopping it down as time went on. Because, you know,
right.
I could chop it down a little bit, make it thinner. And now I'm just tired of the whole
Yeah,
fucking
you're starting
thing.
to look like a silent film star.
Yeah, I know. That's fucking the makeup woman there at Red Eye said that. She goes, "My God, you look like Douglas Fairbanks."
Oh,
like Douglas.
Now we know why you want to
Fairbanks.
shave everything.
I look like Douglas Fairbanks.
It's the Opie and Harry Reams show.
Harry Reams.
Oh my God.
Well,
remember?
Harry Reams had the big one. Well, I look as drunk as Douglas Fairbanks.
Exactly.
Have you ever watched?
Wow, you kind of look like him. a little
Douglas
bit.
Fairbanks.
So that's weird.
If you watch one of those, any of those Turner broadcast, like the movie classics,
Yeah.
and I always like, I don't know, I'm obsessed with like death, so I always got to see like how long did that guy live before he died. The amount of fucking people, especially the starlets, who accidentally killed themselves with barbiturates and alcohol.
Oh, yeah,
because
crazy back then.
nobody knew shit back then. You got nervous energy. Here, take a couple of these, and everybody was boozing. Everybody had their own little martini kit everywhere they fucking went.
Where's Mary Pickford, America's sweetheart? Here, she's having hysterics.
She's having exactly.
Give her these tranquilizers and barbiturates.
Well, the first thing you do, you'd shake them by their shoulders and then slap them a couple of times.
Get a hold of yourself didn't work.
Get a hold of yourself. That was actually prescribed.
Page one of the medical book was get a hold of yourself.
Slap, get a hold of yourself.
Get a hold of yourself. 3 refills. Tummies back then.
Put a steak on your eye, dope.
Then take a Coke bottle from Fatty Arbuckle.
I love him. He fucking malleted a Coke bottle into a vagina.
Never happened.
Tried to do a stand-up gig.
I
No?
know, I heard it never happened.
I heard it never happened.
Oh,
I say
hope
it
it
did.
did. Makes me
I
thirsty.
don't care. I say it did.
We'll lose 20% of our show if it never happened.
No, I'm
yeah.
sorry. Please.
Yeah, please.
Fatty Arbuckle.
Jim goes, it makes me thirsty.
Put up. Let me see Mary Pickford. America's sweetheart, Mary Pickford.
How bad her twat must have smelled.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Look at that, huh? Yeah. What the fuck?
Creepy. Her hair looks terrible.
She's so creepy. Well, they didn't have, like, fucking...
scissors?
They didn't have Pantene back then.
Jesus.
I know. What did you wash
like
with?
lye soap in your hair.
Oh, okay.
And your box.
Oh.
God,
You just washed your hair with soap?
Wonderful.
Yeah, what did you wash your hair with back then?
Yeah, soap. They didn't have fucking shampoo. It was
Beer?
soap. And that's when they did fucking bathe. It was like once a week. The people were filthy. Fucking animals.
Yeah, did they take a shit on the beach and throw it in the ocean?
Who did that?
Put up Fay Ray. Let me see a good Fay Ray picture, too. See what she looked like. Those oldie time. What the fuck? That's not. There's no Fay Ray pictures there. I think that's spelled
How about
wrong.
Jane Mansfield?
That's not too old.
Fay Ray. Well, that's a good shot of her. Is she going to Australia?
All right.
I'm just saying. I'm just looking. Look at her.
Let me see.
She was real good at going, yeah.
Oh, is that Fay Ray?
With her gams.
She had nice legs, nice fat. She had like fat 1920s legs.
Yeah, they all had those fucking. They all looked like Miss Crabtree from The Little Rascals. Didn't they? Yeah, of course. Look at that. Oldie time. Look at her.
She looks like, what's Meryl Streep?
She wants to do some banging.
Who is that?
Fay Ray. And you know they were just all hairy as a fuck. Everything.
It's all get up.
Just
fucking pussies look like Star Wars creatures. Hey, shrub cunt, come here, I want to talk to you.
Hairy as your imagination.
All right.
Hey, you almost got a nip shot there.
I think you do.
And those big fucking, like, Superman underwear panties she's wearing. You kind of see them through there. She looks like George Reeves. Disaster. Oh, God. How'd you fuck back that? Is that
Hey,
her?
Anthony, when
Old?
you were a teen, you used to go down to the Nickelodeon.
Yes. I'd go down to the Nickelodeon, drop a nickel in.
During Prohibition.
Yes. We'd go to the speakeasies. Give a coded knock so I could get in. That's Fay Ray.
Well, not now. She's dead.
Oh, she's dead.
They wanted her to do the line, "'Twas beauty that killed the beast" at the end of the new Kong, but she died, which is why Jack Black fucking did it with the emotional enthusiasm of a fax. It was terrible, his performance. "'Twas beauty that killed the beast." Ooh, yuck.
Yeah. That remake was disappointing.
The graphics were good.
You're
Adrian
not a fan
Brody
of
was
Jack
tolerant.
Black? No, I don't like Jack Black.
No, why?
No, CGI has killed movies.
Yeah, you're not a big fan.
If you watch the old,
I like
if you watch
some
the old
little use
movies,
of it.
the stunts when it was an actual guy.
Oh, right, yeah,
risking his
jumping
life.
a car and, the old
cars went 10 miles an
Needham
hour.
movies.
It's easy.
Where the stuntmen were.
Right?
You totally had me. I was like, all right, he knows.
They didn't go as fast as today. That's
all the stuntmen were all relatives, too.
time is this?
All related to each other back then. Like there was a father, grandfather, a son working on one Hal Needham movie with Burt Reynolds.
I shot something one day, and this older dude on the shoot was saying how he used to work on The Fall Guy. And he goes, we would wreck 17 cars an episode. Because we would just have them all lined up. These old Monte Carlos and Cutlasses.
I afford that.
that would be fun.
Because it was 3 networks, and you got a 30 share.
Right. Why the fuck? I'm talking like an idiot, of course.
Someone wants us to, it's Matt in Connecticut. Google Miss America from 1935.
Let's see what she looks like.
I don't know why 1935, but...
Yes, here she is. Straight from the beaches of Atlantic City. There she is with her crown. Henrietta, her name was? At least she had a sexy name. Henrietta. You know something? What are you going to do? That wasn't bad looking for her one-piece fucking shitty bathing suit.
She had big natural boobs.
Yeah, she did. That, you know something? That ain't bad.
You would do that.
Right on the boardwalk.
Yes, wonderful. What an unsexy bathing suit she's wearing.
What do you think?
I kind of like it.
Lane's leotard.
What do you think the bush looked like?
Oh, that thing is fucking
all the way to the back.
Oh yeah.
I kind of like that bathing suit. Oh
Looks
yeah,
like,
right up to the small of her back.
About it. It's like she stapled a muskrat to her tailbone and belly button.
Was that the worst you ever done? That you go on on a date and the girl kind of has a half shirt and you just catch above her ass those fucking hairs and you're like, oh god,
pretty dark.
Yeah, we're going into the bush tonight.
This is gonna be
this is gonna be thick.
It's gonna be thick.
Thick as thieves. Come over here, porcupine.
That's her? Oh, boy, yeah. Well, she's smiling.
Yeah, the teeth are awful.
There's a
nice
little
legs
problem
there.
back then. Nice gams. She's Miss America, 1939.
Jesus Christ, look how much fucking... Because there's so few people, the level of raw materials you could use for a fucking trophy back then. Look at that. That's the same amount of metal they use in like a fucking skyscraper now.
Yeah, you're right.
There's no one there.
Yeah, look at the
Wasn't many
emptiness
people.
behind her, too.
Oh, yeah, it's
That
ridiculous.
goes to show you, there
Nice
wasn't
and
many
empty.
people around back then.
Yeah.
Great.
College.
That's what I look at old pictures of fucking L.A. and it's just like you could just...
Oh, flat orange
cruise.
groves.
Yeah, Orange County was all orange trees.
Orange groves with fucking, like, dirt roads through them.
Dude, and I'll tell you that Real Housewives of the fucking Orange County, I thought that they grabbed the 6 mutant freaks from down there. I did a show down there. That is really what... Like, plastic surgery is out of control there.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, every, 5th dude has that Bruce Jenner facelift that you look sort of like half Asian now.
Why
it's
would
yanked
anyone
so tight.
do that? And those goddamn duckbill lips. If a woman thinks shooting that collagen shit in her lips is making her look good, her friends probably go like, oh, they look so full and nice. Not one guy is looking at that thinking, wow, she looks sexy.
I think the problem is it looks good the first first time you do it. They just don't know when to stop.
No, I don't think it looks good then either.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that is horrific.
Those look like Mr. Potato Head lips. And she just is biting down on that thing.
Oh, shit, duck lips.
Did you guys see that video? Duck face on YouTube?
No.
What is it?
They're just making fun of how all the girls do that stupid...
I've seen that site. It's cool.
Oh, yeah, they do the purse the lips and do a little peace
the pouty
sign.
Face.
Pouty face girl.
Yeah, it's like it's a fucking...
They did that on a Little Miss Perfect. Oh, yeah.
This is not going to be funny to your listeners because they got to see the faces.
That's a nice montage.
They are all doing that. What is that? Girls, don't do that.
Stop doing that.
Don't do that at all, ever.
Duck face. Why you making that stupid duck face?
Nice auto tune. The horrific girls.
I don't know how this got started, but all you dumb bitches look fucking retarded. It's not
It works.
It's fucking horrible. So take your lips and put them back to normal. Duck face, duck face, duck face, duck face. Why are you making that stupid duck face, duck face, duck face, duck face? Why are you making that stupid duck face?
It's true. Why are they doing that?
Duck face.
I can't remember the lyrics to this song, though. You're forgetting them. God,
They're all doing the purse their lips. The fuck is that?
You pucker up your lips.
Stop doing that.
Duck face. All right.
Fucking retards.
Yeah, and then you got to
That's
do
what
the
they are.
peace.
Yeah, the peace. I'm making a duck face and a peace sign, motherfucker. I don't know.
We did sports. I think we're
shit.
almost at the end here.
God damn, Jimmy.
How about the way you Jets the final play, man? I mean, what the...
All right, Bill.
Yeah, Bill, you're taking the salt and put it in his wounds.
We play your Pats this weekend, though.
Yeah, and that's one of those games. It's like divisional rivalry games. It doesn't mean anything because basically you can go one way or the other. True. That's why the Jets, I don't get it. The fucking Dolphins could beat that team. On any given Sunday.
Any given
Sunday. What other sports cliche could I use?
Yeah. Any given Sunday's a good one.
I'll tell you, when you're not firing on all cylinders.
I was in that movie.
Got to have your game face on.
You got to be game face. You got to be ready to go out there and play for 60 minutes. Strap it on.
110%.
Leave it all on the field.
That's right. Give it 110%.
Yeah.
Just play your game.
Yeah. You know, we're not satisfied with where we're at. We didn't just want to make the playoffs.
Team came to play.
We knew they were going to be a tough team, and they were. They played.
We just didn't get it done. We didn't get it done today. And I blame myself. I take full responsibility.
Didn't get it done today.
I take full responsibility for this loss.
I hate that full responsibility shit. What does that mean in the end? It means nothing.
Yeah.
Obama
partial.
says that a lot.
I'm disappointed.
Obama takes full responsibility.
Yeah, for what?
It's a
What
way
does
of
that mean?
challenging people to keep bogging it. It's almost like saying, okay, now you can't beat up on me anymore because I take full responsibility.
Yeah,
and then if you continue challenging the person, you look like the asshole.
But that should mean we could tase you or something.
Oh, sure.
That Raven Simone chick
got
that
big
used to be on
boobies, huh?
Cosby or something, she has giant tits.
But a giant rear, too.
Yeah, she's a big girl. Big curvaceous girl and shit. What about the other one?
Wendy.
Rudy. Rudy ended up being, I think, all right?
I don't remember. Ray Dawn Chong was fuckable.
Yeah, back then.
Was she in that or no?
Raven.
No, I'm sorry. Who am I thinking of?
Rudy.
No. From the Mickey Rourke movie.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. What's her name? Shit.
9.5 Weeks.
Yeah, she was married to Lenny Kravitz for a while, and oh my God.
Opie, what does play like a jet mean?
Wendy Jo Sperber. Oh no,
Lisa Bonet is the real answer, right?
She's dead.
Well, Lisa Bonet.
Is she?
Yeah.
The Jets, what?
What does play like a jet mean?
I don't know.
Play like a jet?
If you haven't won it since 1969, wouldn't you want to play like a cowboy or a patriot?
That's a great
Or anything else.
Play like a jet. Get them all excited during the regular season and then shit the bed.
New York sports teams aren't that good.
They all ride the coattails of the New York Yankees.
Yep.
They draft behind them.
Yankees do very well, obviously, but
The most successful franchise of all time. Undisputable.
You think so? Yeah, probably right.
Without a doubt, yeah. They got more than the Canadians.
Lost one in.
but after
11.
that, it
11 innings
falls
left.
off.
Yeah, it drops off really bad, considering you guys have doubled down in
game.
almost every sport.
Rangers after the Yankees, as far as winning a title.
As far as, Giants.
Giants.
Giants
Duh.
got 3.
Duh.
The Knicks haven't won since, 73?
73.
My
yeah.
God, really?
Rangers
That
have
long?
won 1 cup since 1940. Mm-hmm. But the fucking Yankees, they've won a third of all World Series. It's
crazy.
insane.
Yeah, but they've lost 2/3.
Oh, my fault.
Oh, Spock.
My fault.
All right, Bill, why don't we give the big plug out
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Bill Burr, Let It Go, his second Comedy Central special this Sunday at 11 p.m. And then it's available on DVD, but don't worry about that. Watch it live.
Yeah, and
Watch
get the
this-
DVD.
This Sunday at 11. And then
You
get
can
the
actually
DVD.
pre-order it for a disgustingly low amount of money on Amazon.com.
Oh,
for
really?
$13.26.
Wow.
You can pre-order. Yeah, exactly.
Nice. That
And a
is
DVD
ridiculously
is a
cheap.
great gift for someone you don't give a shit about, but you're obligated to give them something. Like, here you go, stupid. There, go fuck yourself.
Stupid.
Laugh it up, fuckface.
This is how you tell them to have fun without you.
Wait, and you got a new show coming out? Did we know this?
No, I shot a pilot. So we got to see if it gets picked up.
Okay. You people are all the same? Is the name of the show?
Oh no, that's that was my stand-up. They when I went to Montreal, they were like, you have to name your show, and I was like, well,
right.
how about Bill Burr does stand-up? Like, no, name it.
I would have called it.
And
the Where's Everybody?
that's actually a quote from a story somebody told me, a Burt Reynolds story, where they went in to pitch this show. It was actually a great idea, and they go in and they pitch this show, and the fucking idea is killing, and everybody's liking it, and Burt's actually coming around like, okay, maybe this is going to go good. And then, right in the end, the industry, the typical industry goes, we love everything. Now, but what if Burt's character was like a plumber? And there was this awkward
just
silence,
changed
and
everything.
then Burt just looked and went, you fucking people are all the same. And then the writer had to be like, well, what Burt is trying to say, and then had to try to save it.
And he went outside and
did the
just
show
punched
go?
Sally Field right in the face.
Yeah.
I call her a cunt.
And he fucking wanted to sit at WKRP in Cincinnati and gave Lonnie Anderson a cunt kick just for good measure. Even though he wasn't dating her yet.
But he knew he would be.
Of course he was.
Right.
Fucking grabbed his fucking wig off the hat rack and said, good day. Good day, sir.
He actually beat Lonnie's vagina with one of Herb Tarlick's white shoes. Threw a frozen turkey at her.
Do you know they actually brought that
Speedbagger
show back?
tits. Yeah?
They brought it back and they did the new WKRP, and that bombed.
kidding?
And
Didn't even hear about that.
Even though that show made it to syndication, they never really played in syndication because the amount of money it costs because they played actual songs to get the music rights, so they all got fucked.
Oh, that sucks.
Who's living in L.A.? Who's got a couple inside stories? I like that. Little behind the scenes here.
I like it.
Who's in the new one? Who told you? Were you in a hot tub with Howard Hessman?
Yeah. Hey, Jimmy, you do what you got to do out there. No, actually, the WKRP. Somebody else told me that one, but the new WKRP was just a lonely moment on the road. And I was like, is Les Nessman still alive?
Wait, what the fuck is that? Because there are a couple of people that are
Who
from
are they?
the original.
Gordon Jump came back. The dude who played Les Nessman came back. And the guy who played Herb Tarlick came back.
Did Dudley grow up and get molested in this one, too? By Gordon Jump on the desk?
Yes,
look at him.
Look at all the nobodies that never did anything after this.
Can we see the
You
cast?
don't know any of those people.
They have a buxom redhead instead of the buxom blonde.
Is there any clips of this on YouTube? I'd love to hear one clip.
Oh, I bet it's abominable.
What was the song?
Why remake
No, I'll
it?
tell you the bad ones are the ones that McLean Stevenson did after he left
Hello,
MASH.
Larry. Was the longest running
There's
joke ever.
one even worse. He
What,
just
really?
did the McLean Stevenson show. After that tanked.
Yes, the McLean Stevenson show.
And it was... All right, here we go.
It's the new one?
That's new WKRP in Cincinnati episode 2.
Where are we going with Johnny Fever? Okay.
Calls and a letter from the Ohio Dairymen's Association. Ooh.
That must be an invitation to their Just Say Moo Ball, where they give out the Golden Guernsey Awards for outstanding bovine journalism. I've never won one of those.
Well, I hope it happens before Mrs. Carlson sells the station.
How did you know about the sale of the station?
I'm the receptionist. I listen in on all the phone calls.
Wow. Hey, good morning, Ronnie.
Morning, Mr. Adams.
This is the new Venus flytrap.
Sorry you went through all the trouble of moving to Cincinnati and now all this confusion.
Well, that's okay. This is America. I can live anywhere.
Would you mind watching the phone for a minute? I gotta run this back to
Not
traffic.
next to me.
I don't know how to run this thing.
Just take
It's a phone, idiot.
This is the awful pilot episode where all the dialogue has to be explaining the characters.
Yeah.
Right.
Must be rough having moved here all the way from Iowa. Now that you're in Cincinnati, Mr. Fish out of water. Not as bad as me, considering I just got out of a relationship and now live in an attic above these people. And then the crazy character does something zany to get you out of the scene. Oh, Lonnie Anderson came back.
Lonnie Anderson makes
what'd she
a
do?
cameo.
I must.
Shouldn't you answer the phone? W.
KRP.
Yeah.
They're using real songs in this, too.
Wondered.
I can't believe
Wondered whatever became of me. Of Cincinnati. Living there, fighting HIV. Packing.
Yeah.
Frank Bonner.
AZT, taking it twice a day. Maybe I'll never see the end of the 90s.
Maybe Bert will blacken her eye once in a while.
Oh, that was Tawny Katane in that?
The redhead.
I was going to ask.
Yeah,
It looked
When
like
I-
her in that shot.
before she yes. Before she went on the crack.
What year was this?
Early 90s.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Oh God, this just looks terrible.
They look the same though. Gordon Jump looks. What does Herb Tarlick look like? He looks exactly the same.
Yeah, but he just looked old anyway.
I guess caressing fucking Gary Coleman and young Dudley really fucking kept him young. Young Dudley's Hershey Kiss nipples.
What, he played a molester in an
in
episode?
different strokes.
Oh yes,
He was
Jesus.
Yeah,
That really
Very
just
famous episode.
Wow.
That gave a whole new naming to that meeting, that show that I can't really say. What the fuck happened there? Whole new meaning to different strokes.
Right.
That was the laugh I was going for.
That would have been the joke.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, he got them in a bathtub and showed them dirty cartoons.
Yeah, dirty cartoons. Want to take some pictures, I think.
Mr. Drummond cock-blocked like he doesn't understand. Get Willis and Arnold half naked in the house.
Yeah, they don't believe the kids, of course.
That was really forward thinking of theirs because, making it an older white man. Because then the Chris Hansen, we really, there was a lot of white dudes on that.
Yeah, that's
a lot of Indian
total
dudes, too.
White crime, yeah, and Indian guys.
Who were into kids and real estate.
Yeah.
I thought the house was for sale. I just want to.
And apparently the Opie and Anthony show, one of them.
All right, well, yeah.
This was one of the famous
What?
clips from that. Oh, yeah.
They caught an O&A fan.
Oh, that was fantastic. The guy's just sitting there, and Chris Hansen comes out and goes, yeah.
We got
Chris
that clip.
Hansen.
If Bill's never heard it, it's
Yeah,
so
where
worth
is
playing.
that one? It's on YouTube, too, by
It's
the way.
everywhere.
Just put O&A fan.
This
predator.
This isn't one of our
show.
prouder moments, Bill Burr.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be happier if fucking John Wayne Gacy painted this show a clown picture.
Oh, Jesus, Jimmy.
Why? He was a good painter. It's like Bob Vila, but he fucked children.
We got it? Oh, you got it over here?
Dude, you're fucking on fire today.
Yeah.
They're really good. I had them before.
Yeah.
Did you bring the smoke?
Cock tease.
Could I just roll it up wherever?
This guy's great.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you just see this guy at every appearance
Check it
we've
out.
done?
He looks
He
like
wants the decoy to smell the marijuana he brought.
Boy, are you in trouble.
Oh, God.
It smells good.
smells good.
Alright, I'm just gonna go get something to drink.
No!
No, you're not!
It seems something
I'm
about that
fucked.
line gets this man thinking.
Yeah.
Perhaps he's heard it before. I want you to just keep your hands right where I can see them, okay? And I want you to sit
Oh,
right
my
there.
God.
No, keep your hands right where I can see.
His Abe Lincoln beer.
Yeah.
What is this right here?
Some pot.
Some pot. And what was your plan tonight?
Trying to come down, talk to her.
Talk to her.
Yeah, just talk.
You're Chris Hansen.
I am. Have you seen this show? You have seen it.
I thought you were real funny on Opie and Anthony.
Oh, you listened to me on Opie and Anthony?
Can I honestly tell you something?
Yeah.
I almost think in the back of my mind. that
Proud
I-
moment for us right there.
Bill's in shock.
I mean, you're watching a guy, like, the thing about this, like, this show is so fucked up where you almost feel for the molester. You're just looking at the dude going, like, this guy is going to jail and they're gonna be fucking,
His whole life is fucked.
oh my God, they're gonna be scrubbing their assholes with this fucking beard. Clean it up before you lick it there, fucking cutie pie.
What happens to these guys, though?
What do you think?
But how long they go away for? Like, does
a lot of
anyone
them
know?
a lot of them just got probation.
A little probation.
Yeah.
Get the fuck
Some
out of here.
Yeah. Some of the other guys though that had priors, they went away. But a lot of these
Dude,
guys, first time,
I
they
think
got
that
probation.
if you,
And
they
had to
should shoot you.
But they're put on the sexual predator list
Yeah.
and all that
Well,
bullshit.
Oh, fuck that! Until they do it again, they should fucking.
Yell at me. I'm not
they
making
take
the laws here, Bill.
You're fighting. They should fucking two in the back of the head.
Two in the back of the head.
Two in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Chris Hansen, if that's
What,
the
you're
way the
talking
show
about
should go down.
He should let two
You're
in the
Chris
back
Hansen,
of
aren't
the head
you?
of a 14-year-old.
Yes, I am.
Chris Hansen, executioner.
It's a lot of it's probation and a lot of awkward Thanksgivings, though.
Right.
Yeah, that's the big problem.
Oh, a lot of destroyed
Your
marriages.
family and friends are all like,
Yes.
oh, fuck, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the dude is still out there, and he can only fucking.
I thought you were real funny on Opie and Anthony.
He can only rub on.
That's the
lisp.
worst.
Yeah,
it, was,
lisp.
it was awful.
It was great. I just came here for some young pussy. Suffering succotash.
Please, can we hear him talk?
Frunkus.
Yeah, listen to it.
Frunkus. Yeah, Uncle Paul. Look, I'm a real life Uncle Paul. You knew what?
I knew I was going to be running into you.
I think it's the first time we've had brownies.
I'm kind of chuckling about it just because,
What has he got, peanut butter in
I
his
don't know.
mouth?
Do you think it's funny?
He fucking
No, I don't.
carries thumbtacks on his tongue.
It's funny how dumb I'm really turning into.
This girl you were chatting with online
Yeah.
is how old?
Very stubborn.
She said 14.
14.
Yeah.
And you are how old?
I am 25.
You're 25.
That's right in the demo, though. That should be good for.
That was
Yeah,
okay
come
to
on.
have this
It's not
kind
that
of
bad,
chat.
right?
1800s. That was a love story.
Yeah, Little House on the Prairie. That fucking was exactly what happened.
Right.
Yeah, they had like 5 kids by the time they were 19. Still had a flat stomach. They're out there churning butter.
You think he had a bad lisp?
Oh, that was terrible. Holy shit.
He sounded like
Chris Hansen. How did this happen to me?
Someone's saying charges dropped because of entrapment.
No,
But it
it's
wasn't
not
entrapment.
entrapment.
All right, I'm just saying what
Definitely
some idiot's saying.
He's a liar. This is the guy who's forced to go back to Pennsylvania Dutch country, build a wall with his dopey Amish face.
Well, I'm out of here. Exit. Stage left even.
Oh, all right. To answer everybody's questions, Marco Island, because everybody's been asking me about that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, 23, 24, 25 of this month in Florida.
This month.
I've heard about that.
Next
Yeah.
weekend, Jimmy.
That is next weekend. I'll be in Florida. My last
Marco.
Florida appearance.
Ooh.
Told they invite me back.
It's a frightening picture. Oh, sorry.
John Coffey.
Why don't you give me John Coffey? Why don't you give me one of those, Danny?
Oh. And that means blowjob.
Jeez. Fucking, my stomach is killing me from there. I got a fucking ab workout from Jimmy today. God, what a smart ass. Hey, I just want to let everybody know it's back to school time. I just want everybody to know this, just off the top of my head.
I like shrub cunt the best. I'm sorry, were you reading the copy? Continue.
I'm just talking.
Okay.
You know, if your kids are in elementary school or college, they're going to be saving tons of schoolwork on their computers, right? And if your computer crashes, it gets a virus, that's it. You're losing all that hard work, and it could be trouble. Here's what you could do. Make sure you have Carbonite online backup. If your computer disaster happens there, they easily get their important schoolwork back. Take it easy, Mr. Burr. Good to see you again. You get it back with just a few clicks. Carbonite automatically backs up the files on your PC or Mac whenever you're connected to the internet. Carbonite Unlimited Backup. It's $55 for the whole year. Well worth it. Believe me. Right now, listeners are going to receive a special deal. Available only if you use the offer code Opie and Anthony. It's a 15-day free trial and 2 months free with any subscription. Don't wait till it's too late. Get started with Carbonite today. Go to Carbonite.com. Be sure to enter the offer code Opie and Anthony, and you'll get your free trial and 2 months free if you subscribe. That's Carbonite.com. Offer code Opie.